morning, everybody. We'll be back right after these short words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Oh, yeah. You know, I guess Allison Steele must get cold in here because she has the heat up to 130 degrees when I walk in. Was she on before me today?
Yes.
Yes, I think she's very, very cold-blooded. Someone's got to check her for circulation.
She'll get brittle otherwise.
I don't know what, but I'm passing out. Hold it a second.
Did you turn down the...
Just did, Robin.
Okay.
So now I turn it down. We're going to be freezing in about 3 seconds.
It's like a convalescent home.
Yeah.
You always go too far. You in your haste to get cool.
Yes.
You put it to 0.
You know me like no one else.
So you then freeze.
Absolutely. That's right. Well, now I have my clothing off. I'm almost nude now for the rest of the show.
Oh, you're ready for a caning.
Yeah. Hey, give me a caning, will you? Seems kind of erotic.
Did you see that description of a caning in the paper today?
Yeah.
This guy's going to be on a current affair, and he talks about having been caned.
Yeah, he was in Malaysia.
Yeah, and it didn't do him much good, because, see, now he's spending, 29 years or something in jail here for robbery, rape,
murder,
drugs, everything.
Yeah, well, he was over in Malaysia. They got him for drug dealing, and they caned him 12 times, I think, or 18 times.
I think it was only 7.
Was it? No, I think it was a little more than that.
Let me see. I'm looking.
The kid now is down for 6 lashes.
Right.
But this guy did about 12 to 18 canes.
No, he was given 6 strokes.
Really?
And 14 years in prison.
Oh, I see. So the guy said after 6 strokes on his ass, he couldn't walk for 14 days. He says he wriggled around like an alligator on the floor.
Oh.
Can you imagine? He says it does something to your
to the nerves.
Yeah.
And your hamstrings, I guess, can't function.
They don't feel anything.
Well, they can't. I guess he couldn't pull himself up to walk.
He was an alligator, human alligator boy. So, and you know what the guy said? He says, everyone's being a baby here. It's 14 days and then you pretty much heal up. He says, your ass will blow up to the size of a basketball or a volleyball.
For about a week.
Yeah, it's no big deal. This is a guy who doesn't care. I don't know, if my ass blew up to the size of a basketball, I'd be really nervous. He said literally, you get a ball on your ass about the size of a basketball.
Well, he said this is absolute hysteria over this permanent damage thing. I don't know why everybody's making such a fuss. Yeah,
and then the guy goes, he says, you can tell he's one of these guys, nothing bothers him. Get him in the head with a brick, he gets up and goes on. He dusts himself off and keeps going. He says, I'll tell you something, it'll do the boys some good. I bet you'll never spray paint a car.
It didn't help this guy, though.
No.
I'm just looking at what he's in for. 85 years in Missouri.
For murder.
For rape, kidnapping, and assault.
Yeah.
That's after he got the 6 strokes in 14 years.
Yeah, it didn't set him straight. Well, I bet you that guy will never spray paint a car. Take a guy like that, man, cane him on the front, right on the penis.
Well, he said they put you on like an A-frame with your hands together at the apex and your legs spread out on the 2 legs of the A.
Yeah.
And then they put a pillow under your midsection so your buttock sticks up.
Yeah.
So they can get a real good whack at it.
Yeah, make sure they don't miss that buttocks. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on the air. Hello?
Howard.
Hey, you're on the air.
Hey. About this caning thing.
Really? Everyone's into this caning. I don't know why there's so much discussion about it, but go ahead, yeah.
Well, I think it's a good idea.
Of course it's a good idea. Everyone knows it's a good idea, but we're afraid to do it here.
Well,
caning, castration.
Yep. I'm for all of that.
Anything that takes away from any kind of crime.
Right, because you know what? Everyone who sits and laughs at these kinds of things still doesn't know how to reconcile the fact that you can't even walk in a park anymore without getting raped.
Right, it's ridiculous. We live in a small town, and you wouldn't believe some of the crime that goes on.
Yeah, you're not even safe out there, wherever the hell there is. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad that it really is the only solution, or else we can all be prisoners in our homes.
Right.
You know, I mean, everyone's so afraid to say it, but these people in Singapore are absolutely right.
And, well, this guy that you were just talking about, he got caned in Malaysia.
Yeah.
And then he committed a crime over here.
Right, he came back. He said it's better to commit crimes here.
Yeah, I'm not going to commit them in Malaysia. They'll cane my ass.
Right, well, that cured him in Malaysia. He
right.
did a crime over there again.
They have no crime problem.
You put that guy in Malaysia, he behaves himself. And it's true. All right, dude, thanks.
All right.
All right, man.
Bye.
Yes, we do have to make plans to go to Cleveland for a funeral. Hey, Fafafui, get in here. We never finished that discussion.
You had better tell me who is after us today.
Yes, I am going to tell you who is after us.
If you don't tell me, I'm going to be after you.
Well, we're going to go after this guy. We're going to go after him. You'll see. All right, yes, I will do that today. So, Fafafui,
yes, sir.
The program director, doesn't he look extra silly in the morning?
No.
You look so odd in the morning.
I just try to be, I'm trying to be as alert.
You know what it is? Your eyes are like crusted.
They
over.
are not. I clean them.
Do you? You clean your eyes in the
Sure.
morning?
Because they do crust.
They do crust. I get crud in them when I sleep.
Yeah,
Sandman comes.
I've seen him. Sandman.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
What?
Kathy Tobin found a new Achilles heel.
It was a lighting. You're not even funny. No, there was a thing on my nose.
He defended himself before he even said it.
Yeah, we were watching TV yesterday with Gary and Fafafui. They were doing a TV piece on Stuttering John, and they interviewed Fafafui. And I don't know how the light was hitting Fafafui's face. You had gone, Robin. But I have to show you this tape. Gary has like a big hoof in the middle of his nose. Like
it looks like a coolie.
A little dent?
Yeah, like a real big dent. I don't...
It makes it look like a butt.
It looked like a butt crack.
Yeah. You got to see it.
But you can look at my nose and see that it's not.
It's not there.
But once you see it, you can't see anything else.
Right.
On the screen.
Yeah.
What, chubby?
It was a fun afternoon while it lasted. So anyway, Cleveland.
Right.
Yeah. So Doug Podell, the program director over in Cleveland, he's like, oh, we got to get the funeral.
He's in a panic.
He was in more of a panic over the funeral than he was when all his hair fell out. Lex Luthor. How come Lex Luthor on the new Superman has all his hair? That sucks.
That's not right.
Well, they changed him. He's like a leading man.
Yeah.
What?
It's ridiculous.
After Lois Lane.
They have a Lex Luthor with hair?
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy. And he's like this.
Did they read the comic?
He's like Donald Trump or something.
Oh.
So anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. So Doug Podell, the program director of the station we're on in Cleveland, WNCX. That's our station out there.
All right.
And he's like, you got to come to Cleveland. Yeah, I got a date. You got to come. You got to come. I said, yeah, we're coming, Doug. Mellow out.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming. We're excited. Just keep it in your pants.
What, does he think we're not going to go?
No. He's all excited. He wants to know the date. He has to get it firmed up. He has to get locations. Then what did he say to you about locations?
Well, he had one location where...
Did he say, I got a location where...
Okay, we got a location where we could do the broadcast from. And then less than a quarter of a mile away is like a theater, a giant like that holds 8,000 people where we can actually hold a funeral. And he said that we could take a boat to the location, but I've got the dummies that we're going to decapitate under the dock. We may not be able to do that where people can see it, so I thought we would do a lynching.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, we were just kind of kidding around and saying it would be kind of funny in light of all the controversy in Cleveland about those baseball players who ran under the dock. Some of them were drunk, I guess, and decapitated themselves. And we thought it would be kind of cool to take our competition, make big giant-sized dummies of them and decapitate them underneath the dock. Yeah, which would be pretty outrageous. And I don't know, all of a sudden Doug picked up on it and
He's planning it.
He already has a dock.
He does. He's just trying to figure out how to make it where people can see us do it.
I see.
He got to get a speedboat.
He already got the speedboat.
Well, who's going to get on it?
You.
Not me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Last year he edited that out of our show. Now he wants to stage it. I don't get that guy. That's the thing I can't figure out. Last year when I made those comments about the baseball players, which ultimately were right, I said they shouldn't have been drunk. It was no big deal. But Doug panicked because he was afraid all the people in Cleveland would stop listening to us. So he edited it out of the show on his own.
Right.
And I freaked out and started screaming that, what are you editing? I'm not embarrassed by anything I'm saying.
Now he's staging it.
Now Doug's busy renting boats and getting piers.
Building dummies.
Doug's like one of those guys that's into that, you have to have a certain amount of time go by and then you're allowed to make fun of it.
Yeah, I know. Fred's that way, too.
He has a rule.
Yeah, Fred has the same rule. How many weeks do you have to wait, Fred?
At least 3 days.
3 days. At least 3 days. At least.
Martian editing.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, the guy who was in that boat accident that lived plays for the Yankees now.
Yeah.
Probably listening.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome.
Oh, why not? He's got to do something. Anyway, we're going to get to Cleveland. I don't know. What are we going to do? We got to go.
Have you decided on a date?
The most important thing is I had a date for us, and you have to decide whether that's good for you, because you said you might be...
What's the day again?
It's a June 6th, and it's a Monday.
It's a Monday. See, we have to think about what day of the week...
I want to do it a Monday.
Yeah, Monday's an awful day.
Right.
Yeah.
We should do it on a Friday, or decide whether we could do more than one day in Cleveland.
Right. Or just go down there on a Thursday and do 2 days from Cleveland.
Right.
All right, I'll figure that out. You know what? Schedule a meeting.
With who?
I don't know.
Me and you?
No, I don't want to talk to you.
You and Don?
Somebody, I don't know. Somebody schedule a meeting and talk about it. Meet with Jackie. Jackie Joke Man.
Jackie's to go.
I don't know. As a matter of fact, yeah, we'll talk about it after the show and figure it out. Oh, you know what? Call my wife. Meet with her. Ask her if I'm free.
What your schedule is.
Yeah.
How come you can't check your schedule? Don't you have your ThinkPad?
Yeah, I got the computer right here. My IBM computer right here.
Hit the button.
I'm not going to hit the button. I'm too tired.
See, he doesn't have his whole schedule. I know.
No, I do have the schedule.
No,
I don't have my wife's schedule.
Yeah, see, that's your whole schedule.
Yeah, I don't keep my personal schedule. Just my business schedule.
Why would he have said do it on a Monday? That's so ridiculous, isn't it?
Hey, what's more ridiculous, do it on a Monday or actually go and rent a boat already and get ready to do that pier stunt, which is going to,
The whole thing is ridiculous.
But you really do want to do it on a Friday because you want everyone to take off of work and spend the whole day partying.
Yeah. Definitely on a Friday. Hey, Cleveland, you're on the air.
Good morning, Governor Stern.
Thank you.
Hey, we're ready for you here. I'm glad to see you. It'll be great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You know, it's funny. I get reports from Cleveland from Doug all the time, and he sends me tapes of the other stations, and they're all in a panic, where they never used to mention my name. Now they mention my name. They're trying to put me down. All the other stations in Cleveland. The big attack on me is the outsider from New York. You're going to go listen to the outsider from New York. You're going to listen to people in Cleveland. I go, you know.
They already chose the outsider.
Dudes, it's late. It's too late for that. And you know what? All these guys are not even from Cleveland. They're all talking about outside. They happen to live there now.
They move there.
Yeah, because they're such losers, they can't get jobs anywhere else.
Believe me, they'd leave.
Yeah. They'd leave you in 2 seconds. Bastards. And you know what? I love all these guys. These are guys for years. The morning zoo. I mean, how lame is that whole concept anyway, the morning zoo?
Most cities have gotten rid of that already.
Yeah. I mean, how many...
On their own.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, enough people have realized that it's not hip anymore. It's like sort of going to a Peter Frampton concert. So, you know, the zoo was sort of a thing that happened in the 70s and everyone, or the 80s, and realized, hey, it's not happening anymore. But anyway, these guys all sit there now and talk on the air. They're making outrageous comments. Where were all these guys? How come none of them were doing any outrageous radio for Cleveland until I got there? How come they were all sitting on their ass and playing records, record after record after record? Dicks. All dicks. All of a sudden, everyone's got balls now because competition demands it. But when, you know, if I was to leave Cleveland tomorrow, they'd all go back to the same crap they were doing. Pieces of garbage.
Well, I had to say that some of the most enjoyable things I've ever heard had to have been your press conference 3 weeks ago, and
which one was that?
Trip, the announcement of Governor, the official announcement.
Thank you.
Very amusing. And Kenneth Keith Kallenbach had to. I know you were probably embarrassed by that.
No, I loved it.
That's the best seconding speech
That
ever.
was great. No, I was embarrassed, but at the same point, enthusiastic.
I was wondering, could your O's be heard on the air as he was going?
Oh, yeah. I was like, get him off, get him off. You know what it was? We were in the middle of, like, sort of, like, trying to wrap this thing up quickly and get all the votes and get on the ballot. And you know, I guess when we were planning on going to the convention, you know, we didn't really sit and think about how serious these guys would be taking it. It was just kind of goofy. I mean, I couldn't imagine that 80 people sitting in a room could really take themselves that seriously. But then you get there and you see it's, like, real serious. And, like, oh, man, Kenneth Keith gets up there after all of those incredible nominating speeches and starts screaming about a dildo.
We were worried he was going to pull out a fish.
Yeah. Hey, you know, I'd like to hear that again. Hey, Baba Fonai, do me a favor. Get Elephant Boy's speech, because we want to figure out what he said anyway.
What did he say, yes.
And get me Kenneth Keith Kallenbach's speech. We want to hear him again.
That was great. Excellent stuff.
Hey, thanks.
Thanks, Howard.
All right, man. See you in Cleveland.
Yeah, we hope to.
Yeah, sure. We're going to be there.
Great.
Okay, bye. Supposedly, Podell got like $100,000 to throw the funeral.
Somehow they always say that. And
I know.
then when you get there, the money has dried up.
Yeah, suddenly me, you, Jackie, and Fred are sharing a hotel room. Yeah, suddenly.
We've heard that all before.
I know. Yeah, they all go, yeah, we got $100,000, we got $100,000. I think, remember in L.A., they had $100,000 put aside from when we became number one?
And then you start asking for things.
They're going to say, hey, listen, can we make a mask of Mark and Bryant's face and put, who's going to make that? I'm going to get Ralph to do it. He just needs like $1,000. $1,000?
Where are we going to get that?
Where are we going to get $1,000? What does he need $1,000 for? I thought you had $100,000. Well, it turns out that, the station rethought it.
We didn't realize.
Yeah. So you'll see. How much want to bet we end up not going to Cleveland?
You think not?
Well, yeah.
Oh. Gee, I would hate to disappoint the people.
Well, they gotta, it just always ends up that way. Hey, Dallas, you're on the air.
Howard, what's up, man?
Hey, bro.
I just wanted to call. First of all, congratulations on the big victory.
Thanks.
In Albany. And the reason I called was because I was listening to the show yesterday, and I just wanted to say I think you hit it right on the head when you said Baba Booey was the biggest homo for collecting that cartoon art, because that's just... Gary just, first of all, the reason, that may be why all the gay guys like him.
Yeah, exactly, because of the cartoon art.
Yeah, they probably...
Gay guys really do like Gary. It's the funniest thing. Whenever we have gays up here...
Why is it that they think he is... I guess it's that swarthiness of his.
Well, actually, I had several gay guys tell me why they like Gary.
Why?
They like his hairy legs.
Yeah, that hairy, swarthy
No, I think I agree that it's the mustache and the sort of the darkness. I got dark complexion and mustachioed, and I think they like that look.
I don't know. I think it's because... Seriously, because I think the mustache and the lips and mouth look like a backside, like a
When have you seen
with
anybody?
A little cleft in the nose?
No. I don't mean. I mean, the smelly breath. I think he smells like a tushy.
When have you ever seen anybody's buttocks have a mustache?
No, well, how the buttocks is hairy and stuff. Well, not all.
Have a beard.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I want to survey gay men and find out why they like Baba Phonai.
He looks like he's so hairy. He reminds them of a gerbil.
There you go.
Okay, that might be it.
Man,
so you're saying that gay guys would love to come to my apartment, check out my art, and then do me? Is that what you're saying?
They probably already do.
Yeah.
Gary's real uptight about gay stuff.
I'm not, though. I'm really not.
You really are.
But I'm really not. I don't know
even on the backstage video. Did you get the backstage videotape?
Oh, yeah. Actually, I got 2 of them.
Okay. How'd you get 2?
I ordered 2.
Oh. You're a lucky bastard.
It's possible, huh?
You got 2 posters?
Yeah, 2
Smart
posters.
man.
2 videos. I'm going to wait till y'all stop selling the poster, and then I'm going to keep on holding on to it.
Smart man. But anyway, did you notice on the tape that, like, when Gary starts screaming about the gay guy?
Yeah, like he wants to kick his ass.
He wants to kick his ass?
Yeah,
but that would have said that about anybody that irritated
that
me.
whole village comment.
I don't know, man. You're a bit of a homophobe.
I actually looked at that and think that's a little blown out of proportion.
Gary's real uptight about, like, people thinking he's gay.
Yeah, well,
and I don't know why. Because I don't know why.
Well, I'm not uptight about it. I'm just not.
I know, but if I said to you, you're gay, you would get, like, real freaked out.
Well, that's because it's just you.
Well, really?
Because you would turn it into a whole thing. If I don't nip these things with you, immediately we'll be doing Gary.
It's like a brush fire.
We'll be doing Gary Dial Date.
Yeah, but you're not gay, so what do you care?
I just want to make it clear. That's all.
You're already married, even. You're not even looking for girls. Let us make you gay.
How would you make me gay?
No, it would be a gay character on the show. All right, dude, thanks.
All right, man.
Yeah, but on the backstage tape, you'll see Gary resisting way too much and going into this whole explanation about the gay guy.
And really, I think it was that whole thing that Taboo was trying to touch him. He wanted to make sure people knew
now you read
that he wasn't gay.
Yeah.
Taboo didn't try to touch me that way.
You'll see the whole controversy on the tape. Dial 1-800-52-STERN. You'll see. You'll have a good time with it.
Okay, well, tell Gary to...
I'm right here. Tell me.
Gary, man, try to, get rid of that homo art, man. And, collect some Playboy centerfolds.
Oh, yeah, there you go. There's a life. Hey, do you know what Miss 1968's favorite hobby is? I bet you do.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Gary's going to argue with you. It's the Gary Show. Las Vegas, you're on the air.
Hello?
By the way, our own Jackie going out to Vegas this weekend for a big show.
This is a big Riviera show.
A big Riviera show tonight.
Yes, Bo.
I mean, tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, how's it going, Howard?
All right.
Ever since he got into this, governor race and stuff, seems like he got sidetracked. What happened to all the lesbian stories?
Yeah, it's funny. Today is Lesbian Friday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we'll stop talking politics. In fact, I'm sick of politics already. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I just want to...
I don't know if he heard the conversation yesterday with Joe Brennan. We were like, get away. We don't want to talk about it.
You don't know this. Dottie Lou Brokaw called here yesterday. She wants to have a private conversation with me. Joe Brennan wants to have a private... All these politician types want to have a private conversation with me. And I don't know if you heard this late in the show. I basically said, look, man, I hate politics. I hated politics in school. You guys just go off, get me on the ballot, and then we'll worry about it in November when I win. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, that's great.
Yeah, we'll get back to some lesbians. In fact, any lesbians want to call in right now, come on in. Feel welcome. We could use some good lesbian stories
Have you seen any of the footage of the convention?
No, not yet.
Because there was the moment after they announced that you were the winner.
Yeah.
Where David Peel was singing Howard Stern for Governor, and the girls jumped up on the table.
Yeah.
And stripped down to the barest of bikinis.
Yeah, I saw that.
And started dancing with each other.
Yeah, well, no, we have that on tape.
And
I actually did see that on our tapes.
I didn't know whether you were noticing
I didn't realize
was going on. And Stan was sitting right next to me at that moment, and they were dancing very close to him. And he went, oh, my God, there goes my credibility.
Yeah, Howard, you were all caught up in the whole thing with Dave and everything. I smacked you on the back and pointed over there because I didn't want you to miss it.
Yeah, I was reading some article yesterday about how Stan Dworkin, my running mate, is actually like a really good politician, and people in Rockland County have a lot of respect for him and that.
Yeah.
That basically there's his whole image. They can't understand why he teamed up with me. It was kind of a cool article.
Yeah, at that moment he was questioning it.
Yeah, that's great. He's a good man. All right, dude, I hear what you're saying.
Well, hey, when are you going to come to Vegas?
I don't know, man. There's a whole thing with that. We hit #1 in Vegas, and we never got to go there.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Jackie's going.
Jackie's the only one who got to go.
Yeah. We want to come, but I don't know. There's some kind of...
Red tape.
There's red tape going on, and there's some kind of argument going on. Don't ask.
Well, hey, what's the name of the head libertarian guy?
Oh, it used to be Ludwig Vogel.
Ludwig, yeah. You got to get him on your IBM laptop when he says you're out of order.
Yeah, or how about when he says... What's that famous line when he yells at the crowd? It's school monitor time.
No, it's wood shop monitor time.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's trying to get the convention. You had to see this convention. We got it all on videotape.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. I might even package it together as an hour special on some TV thing.
Do it on pay-per-view.
Not pay-per-view, but maybe on regular television. I said, because it's about time. I've never put together a special for regular television. I'm going to do that. So, anyway... Ludwig's up there. You just got to see it. He's up there trying to, all his libertarians are like...
Yeah, I want to see the expression on his face.
Yeah, they're all like, I don't know.
They're in the aisle and they're rushing forward.
Yeah, and Baba Booey says they're like chess club people, and he's right. And then there's our crowd that looks like, bikers, mostly, and people without teeth. Oh. And then all of a sudden, Ludwig goes, all right, everyone settle down. This is woodshop monitor, people.
It's woodshop monitor time.
Yeah, and it's like, wonder what he means. Woodshop monitor time. Woodshop monitor. I don't even know what he's talking about.
I think we were calling him hall monitor and stuff like that, and crossing guard, and I think he was just all caught up in the moment.
Yeah, it's woodshop monitor time, people.
Yeah, I know a guy that lives here in Vegas, and he thinks Gary's kind of cute.
All right, I got to go.
All right.
Okay.
We'll hook him up if we ever get there.
Let me take a break. We got Scott just brought in Elephant Boy and Kenneth Keith Kallenbach's speeches.
Right.
We'll be back right after these words. Yeah, I got it.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
I had to go Mother's Day shopping yesterday. I get my mother the same thing every year. I get her a new bra.
Oh, stop it.
I bought my mom a bra. So
what did you get her?
A 38 double D. As usual, every year. She opens up every year. I need bras, thank you. She loves it. Steel reinforced. So,
Underwire cup?
Underwire cup. That's when you know you're a real woman. People are always curious what I get my mom. They go, that's what you got last year. I say, I know. She loves bras. What can I do?
You get a fancy one or just
regular utility bra. So, I love to, the best gift you can give a woman is a bra.
She wears one.
Yeah. I give my wife bras, always a bra. My mother.
Your sister?
No, I never bought my sister a bra. Isn't
Really?
that funny? All the girls I bought bras for. I see it as, even when I was a young man dating, I didn't have a lot of money. As a gift, I always gave a girl a bra on a first date. Always.
Are you going to give your daughters bras?
I hope to give them their first bras, yes. Gary, have Kathy buy my sister a bra today. It occurs to me that I've gone through 40 years of life without buying her a bra.
Ignored her.
Yeah, I've ignored her breasts. No, I do like to buy bras for Mother's Day. It's something different, and I always like to be different.
You know, you always like to pretend that you're so rough.
Yeah, but I'm sensitive.
Bought your mother a bra.
There's a sensitive side to me. It's very personal.
I would like to see you bra shopping. I'll take you.
Can I go try this on? I'm about the same size as my mother. Oh, so anyway, here it is. I just had to hear this moment again before we continued with the show. I wanted to hear Elephant Boy's speech because when we were at the convention, I don't know a friggin' thing this guy said. I really don't.
We were all the way in the back. We couldn't watch his lips this time.
Yeah.
Not that that helped.
And then Kenneth Keith's famous speech. Let's just hear it again. This was at the convention the other day, the nominating speech, Elephant Boy.
Stop, sit down. I hereby, it's my great pleasure.
I hereby, it's my great
pleasure. Very well thought out.
I think he said everybody.
What?
No.
Didn't he say everybody?
No, he's saying I hereby.
No, he goes, I hereby, because he was trying to be like the other speakers, you know, like be political.
Have the right.
Sounded like everybody.
No, it was I hereby.
It's political speech.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
And then he realized he hereby nothing. He had no idea what he hereby.
You have to hereby something.
Yeah, right. I hereby what?
Yeah, you got to say something before
Yeah.
you hereby.
I hereby. Yeah, you hereby using your ears.
Up there now. It's just everyone turned around waiting
Right,
for
here we
you.
go.
Now that
I backed it up. I want to hear that again.
Phil Express going to talk. Here he goes.
I hope Ben Franklin isn't listening.
Stop, sit down. I hereby,
You're right.
it's my great pleasure to give the nominated speech to Howard.
I can't even say my name.
To Howard, not for you.
Yeah. He nominated to me.
And if you think that Howard is a joke, I think this is the best thing I ever happened to the Libertarian Party.
Did he say, if you think Howard's a joke or a
No,
jerk?
I think many of you think that Howard is a joke.
Oh, I think he said a jerk.
No.
A joke.
Because once it becomes governor of New York, in the next issue, for the next group of candidates for...
All right, so he says, once Howard becomes the governor of New York, it'll make it easier for all the next candidates that come down the pike. He's trying to explain that concept.
To the Libertarians,
Yeah. I'm ruined.
1995 to get their offices.
Howard, if you could only see the look on some of the hardline libertarians.
What was that, Gary?
If you could only see the look on some of the faces of the hardline libertarians.
Hey, I'm including the handicap.
That is one by libertarians.
The whole world is watching him.
We got many good people running, and
What is he doing? Gary, get him off of there.
We'll have to play this back and find out what he said.
With Howard, one of them got mugged. If Howard in governor, that mugger would be dead.
What?
I think he just killed the Libertarian Party.
I don't know. You know what? We were so busy talking, I don't know what he said.
Wait a minute. You know what? I think that...
America will be dead?
No. What he said was, if a mugger does something, I don't know exactly what, but if you were governor, that mugger would be dead.
Does he... I don't think we're talking about death penalty for muggers.
No, but I think he was a mugger in Fred's mind.
All right, let's see.
How the hell did she understand?
I don't know. That's amazing. She understands him. I'm telling you, she's on some kind of wavelength with him.
Must spend some time with him.
Went his back and find out what he said.
With Howard, one of them got mugged. If Howard in governor, that mugger would be dead.
Yes, I don't know who got mugged.
I thought he said...
Mugger will be dead.
See, I thought he was saying, then America will be dead. And I don't know what... And you're right. He's talking about a mugger will be dead. All right, okay.
This is the...
He's on a roll now. He's not stopping.
The crowd is with him.
I had Gary drag him off the stage. You know what's funny with him? Even with his handicap, he loves to rap. He loves to talk.
Oh, never gets tired of it.
No.
you may find
Gary, get him off
how
of there.
it feels to be
Give him the hook.
What?
I just gave the rap sign.
What did you say? Get the rap.
How it looks everybody,
The place really quieted down.
He likes black people, white people, and group of
Gary,
people.
get him off
and
there.
for that reason, I nominate the good name of our stump, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, he's done.
Thank you. Oh, my Lord. What is it?
You know, I hope we have this on videotape. I gave him the rap sign 3 times.
Did you?
Like, first I went rapping. He put his hand out like, I got it.
Yeah.
Then he kept going, and you go, Gary, get him off. So I went up, like, closer. And I've, like, gave him the cut sign.
Right.
And he put his hand up like, I got it. And then you go, Gary, get him off. And I practically jumped on the podium.
Yeah.
I don't know why you wanted him to rap. I was enjoying it.
Please. I couldn't handle it.
It's more embarrassing when you're there live, Rob.
Yeah, it was weird. We were zoning.
No, that was riveting.
He would be dead. If you did Howard dead. That was a disaster. And here comes Kenneth Keith. I thought we should have left Elephant Boy up there. You're right. Here's the second Kenneth Keith Kallenbach. That idiot. I don't know what he's going to do. We didn't get. And here's the funny thing about Kenneth Keith. He started out real strong. We thought, oh my God, he's too normal. We should have written something wild.
Written something for him.
Yeah. Chance to brief him.
I think all right. Every second. Howard.
What?
I said not briefing Kenneth may have been a huge error.
Kenneth Keith Kallenbach. I'm here to second the nomination of Howard Stern. Yeah. You know, I don't read the newspaper. I don't watch TV. But I know when a good governor should be elected. Howard Stern for governor.
All right.
Kenneth Keith coming
I
through.
just drove all the way up here from Philadelphia. I hardly slept at all. I'm tired. When I woke up, I wanted a turkey sandwich, but I didn't get one.
Oh, no.
When I was taking a shower this morning, I fell out of the bathtub. I was so excited. People think I'm a wacko. I'm here to say, I'm no wacko.
I'm no wacko. He's doing a speech about himself.
He finished second and you now.
Yeah.
It's Kenneth's turn.
I'm here to say I'm no wacko.
I'm no wacko. I fell out of the tub.
This might have been the greatest speech ever given at any political convention.
Nominating you for governor.
Yeah.
I know when there's a governor. Howard Stern's governor. You know, do you think I feel like having violence? I don't want no violence. That's why Howard Stern should be elected governor.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I hardly had any sleep. Look at me. I'm dead tired. Hey.
Turkey sandwich.
Any questions? You got questions?
No. He's opening up the floor.
Hey, who wants to see my dildo?
Hey, come on, get him out of there.
I got a dildo.
Get him out of there, Gary. Get him off there. Get him off, Gary. Get him off. Get him off, Gary. He's gone. He's gone. All right. How do you get him off? Did you just pick him up and drag him?
I just started waving my hands, and he got the idea.
Yeah. The dildo comment.
James Ostrowski.
Oh, that was the best.
And Ludwig just goes on like it's not.
All right. Hey, there it is.
All right, now our next candidate,
James Ostrowski.
Oh, this is your opponent.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Oh, man. Wasn't that electric when he said that?
It was great. You had to see it. Yeah, I'm going to take all the tape that we have and put together a network special. Because it's really good. You know, one reporter wrote, yesterday I spent like a whole day just reading articles about the convention. One of the best ones, I saw one in the Village Voice that was excellent. And I saw one in a paper up in Albany called Metroland, where the guy really nailed what went on at this convention.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, because, you know, most of the mainstream press handled it like it was a real...
They ignored all the controversy and just stuck to the story of you being nominated.
Yeah, the basic story was Howard Stern came and he walked in and he took over the place. But there was so much going on there that this guy who writes for Metroland... I don't know his name. Stephen Leon. The guy who writes for this obscure newspaper, I guess, in Albany. It's obscure to anyone who lives outside of Albany. Maybe it's not so obscure in Albany, but I got to tell you, he really nailed it. He's a good writer. And it was a funny article. And you got a sense of what went on there.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the various articles, and it took me a full day to get through them. But the funniest part in my estimation, and I think people picked up on it the most. Now I'm in trouble because I forgot what my point was. Hold on, let me think. What was the funniest thing I read? What was I talking about? Do you remember?
You didn't give us any point. You were just, we just finished up the nominating speeches, and you said one of the funniest parts. And you started talking about these articles. So I don't know where you were going.
Yeah, I forgot. It's out of my head now. I got sidetracked. Damn, I hate when that happens. I hate that. I had a real good point to make.
Oh, boy.
I mean, a real good point to make.
It was about all the controversy that had gone on, and nobody else nailed it in the mainstream press.
Yeah, but this guy nailed it, and he nailed a good point.
And what was that? It was the funniest thing.
Just how crazy it was, maybe?
No.
Keith and Elephant Boy?
No.
Your speech?
Sorry, guys.
Oh, well.
It happens to me. It was a good point, though. You guys would have laughed. You would have laughed.
Well, laugh anyway.
Yeah, laugh anyway, Jackie. It doesn't Isn't that terrible? I hate when that happens. I don't know. Now I'm pissed. All right, hey, let me take a break. I'll think of it during the commercial. We'll be back.
Jackie's laughing anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't make a difference. We'll be back right after these words. I'll shut up, Jackie.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Sam Ash. I spent my childhood in Sam Ash, staring at the equipment and wondering, why can't I play any of this stuff? I always want to be able to walk into Sam Ash and just play the guitar. You know, like walk over to one of the guitars and test them out. Yeah,
I know.
I wanted to be like 11 years old to be a virtuoso, you know.
I had that same problem.
And blow away all the punks in the store who were standing there playing. Anyway, on our phone is a guy from MTV, Adam Curry.
Oh, him?
Yeah. The reason Adam is on, Adam did something I think is very foolish. He left MTV. No.
Adam should have known better. He's left before.
Adam?
Hail to the king of all media.
Thank you. Adam, let me say, I think you've seen the history of MTV VJs who leave. You left before. Robin's right.
Well, most MTV VJs are asked to leave.
Well, you were not asked to leave. He did something I think is very unprofessional, quite frankly.
Well, did you see it coming? Is that what you're saying? You were trying to avoid it?
No, I don't think he was going to be fired. Were you? Did you have a sense that you were going to be fired? I didn't think you were going to be fired.
No.
He had a successful run with MTV, one of the more successful runs. He's been on a long time. He left once and saw that there was nothing going on outside MTV, right?
Well, that's not entirely correct.
Well, it's true.
I was reprimanded for not wanting to cut my hair.
At MTV?
Uh-huh.
Oh, come on.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? They wanted you to cut your hair?
Yeah.
Well, you know you were 98% hair.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
It was becoming a little overwhelming.
Yeah, that's true.
And, listen, I mean, we could sit here and discuss superstar Martha Quinn or superstar Julie Brown.
Not to forget Mark Goodman.
Superstar Mark Goodman. or the blonde one who was in Playboy, the superstar. What's her name? Nina Brentwood. Nina Blackwood. What a galaxy of stars.
Yeah.
J.J. Jackson, certainly
tearing up the boards.
Tearing up the boards.
I'm proud to be in that lineup.
There you go. So the point is that Adam had left. I was unaware that you were told to cut your hair and you wouldn't.
Did they bring you back without a haircut?
Yeah.
No. You cut your hair.
No. They brought me back before I cut my hair.
Oh.
There was a change of regime.
Why would MTV want you to cut your hair? I mean, I would think they'd encourage you to grow your hair long so you would look more rock and roll.
I agree. Well, I don't know. It was a very big issue for a long, long time.
And who had decided that you should cut your hair?
I'm pretty sure it was people like Judy McGrath and Doug Herzog.
Right.
And
those are executives?
Yeah.
Big name executives over there?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. And they got together and said, hey, Adam needs a haircut.
That's what's wrong with this network.
We have no ratings. He has to cut his hair.
Yeah, he has to cut his hair. And that'll change everything. No, anyway, so you were always a team player, and then all of a sudden you do your last show for them. You decide in the middle of a taping that you've had it.
Yeah.
And you get up while you're taping your last, as most people know, I think MTV is not live. They have the VJs tape their segments because if the VJs say something out of line, they can just edit it. They say, Adam gets up there and he says, I've had it.
Well, that's not
what did you head it with?
No.
He said, there hasn't been an M in MTV in a long time.
I didn't say that.
I'm tired of introducing Beavis and Butthead. Something along those lines?
I said that.
Yeah, wait. You got up there, you said, the M hasn't been in MTV for a few years.
No. I didn't say that on the air.
Oh, yeah.
On the air, I said it's been great. It's been 6.5 years, and, I'm into completely other things. And, I'm into into computer networks, the Internet specifically. There's a lot going on there, which...
Can you make money with that?
Yes.
You got What do you have, a bulletin board of some kind?
No, I have. I started a company about half a year ago, and we put companies on the Internet.
Oh, I see.
And I have.
So you got something to go to. So basically, you got on there.
This isn't a very interesting goodbye speech.
Yeah, but no, he said, I'm tired of introducing... In other words, he didn't tell management he was leaving. He decided to walk into the studio and
Look, Howard, this is also management who weren't able to work out a contract with me for the past 2 years. I've been working without a contract.
Right.
So... But
you have no clout there. I mean, you have no...
What's your leverage?
Why do you need a contract? They're paying you.
No, but so does that mean that I have to go and I have to tell them first if I decide to leave?
Of course you do. That's the professional thing to do. Listen, you're working with these people. You know the score over there. They're very conservative at MTV. I don't have to tell you that. Yeah. Listen, you worked for them for a lot of years. You got exposure there. While you couldn't work out a contract, they certainly didn't throw you out on your ass. They basically said, look, we don't want to pay you this amount of money. You said, I will only sign a contract if I get X amount of dollars. You came to an impasse. You decide to leave. You walk into management. You say, listen, I've enjoyed working with you guys. Maybe we can do something in the future. You're all nice guys. I've got something going on with this computer.
You've been good for me. I've been good for you.
Yeah, and I'd like to...
Let's not burn bridges.
And I'd like to say goodbye. I mean, I don't see why the hostility. Because you had to introduce Beavis and Butthead?
There was no hostility.
Well, why not tell them? Why there is hostility. If you go into a studio and say goodbye without telling management, you know there's hostility.
Yeah, I guess there's some underlying hostility.
There is. You're mad at MTV.
About what? I don't know.
Well, I'm not mad at MTV for, about contract disputes or any of that, because, you're right.
Why are you mad at MTV?
I'm not mad. I'm dismayed and disappointed at the direction MTV has taken.
Which is?
You're right. There's not a lot of music.
They're not playing a lot of music at all, and
you're right.
Silly comedy shows and Beavis and Butthead reruns.
Well, yeah, he's got a point. I tune into MTV.
I can't find a video.
I never see any videos anymore, except for the blacks. They got all the black videos.
You always complain about the blacks. I would like to see a video.
I don't mind seeing a few black videos. I like to see once in a while a white guy play a rock song.
You think so?
Yeah, I would. I'm all for the black videos.
I can't find any. I see that real people or whatever it is, real life, whatever, within that apartment or house out in Los Angeles.
Yeah, the Real World Marathon.
Right. I see that. I see Beavis and Butthead. I see the comedy shows. I don't see any videos.
Well, I think the two of you would understand, and certainly wouldn't be naive in knowing that listen, you know that long-form programming is the future of MTV. They can't make any money with those videos.
That's
you understand that?
I don't. Yes and no. I think that
Adam, listen to me.
Sure, yes,
I'm going to explain it to you. They're not getting any ratings with the videos, with the music videos.
Agreed. But they're not going to be able to beat out, if they're going to do comedy, Comedy Central does a good job.
No, they don't. That's the funny thing. Comedy Central doesn't do a good job.
No, MTV is doing a better job.
You really think that those shows, the comedy shows, and MTV
Beavis and Butthead is a very funny show.
Yeah, the first 100 times.
Yeah. But you got to understand something. The way people consume MTV, they don't always see an episode. I don't tune in MTV every day. I haven't seen all the episodes.
They're not watching it the way you are.
Adam, you're sitting home like a mental patient watching MTV. Where am I? I only see Beavis and Butthead. So listen, here's the point.
Okay.
When you quit a job, especially after you've had a successful run, go in there and just say, hey, guys, I got an internet. What do you got to make political statements? So they took his statement and they edited it out.
Yeah, but can I tell you what I said?
Tell me what you said that they
I didn't make a political statement. The political statements were made to other media. What I said on MTV was, I got up this morning,
I see that my career is going in a different direction. It's been great. It's been a great 6.5 years, and this is my last show. There was no political statement.
Can I say something?
In the show.
But don't you see why they edited it out? Because, in other words...
Of course I do.
You went ahead and you make these statements without them even knowing about it. It's embarrassing to them. They're your boss. They're the ones who employ you. And they don't know you're leaving, and you're going to spring it on them?
Mm-hmm.
It's not the way it's done. It's not right. It isn't right. I would be hurt. Let me ask you something. You got your new company, your computer company.
Yeah.
Let's say you hire a few people. And you're now putting in computers for businesses. One of your employees walks into the business, right? One of your customers, and he says, "That's it. It's been a good 6 years, but I'm leaving."
Yeah.
Oh, they say, "Did you tell Adam?" "Oh, no. I'm telling you, not Adam." Now, tell me something. Would you like that?
I think it would be different.
Oh, that's different.
No. You're absolutely right. But if the executives...
what if he logs on to the computer screen and says, "I now resign, Adam Curry's company. I'm sick of him."
You have no argument there. The argument is, if I walk down the halls and the executives won't even give me the time of day or even say hello to me...
well, again, why do they have to say hello to you?
You ever heard of memos?
Let me tell you something. As important as I am to this country, half the executives here don't say a word to me. They don't care. Well, listen, they got a business to run. They say, go on.
There's always a hierarchy. There's somebody who gets that memo or that note and reads it, and if it needs to go up the chain, it will. You didn't inform anybody. You decided to say your goodbye on camera.
I know a lot of disc jockeys here who say to me, gee, the management doesn't really talk to me. I said, you know what? God bless them. I said, you should be happy. Have you ever talked to guys in management? What do you want to talk to them about? You want to sit there and talk about what? I said, if you start talking to guys in management, they will drive you crazy.
Yeah.
What'd you want them to say to you?
Oh, you're the greatest. 6 years. You're the best. You're appreciated. Forget that. Just go in and listen. You got the greatest job in the world. You walk into a studio for an hour. You sit there and tape dopey intros and outros. It's the greatest job in the history of television. You don't have to think. You don't have to do anything. You go and you go, here's the top 20 countdown. I saw your show.
And number
top 20.
one, again today.
You know what's
number
amazing?
One video is Snoop Doggy Dogg.
You know what's amazing?
And you leave.
It's 6.5 years. I finally ad-lib on camera, and it doesn't make it to the air.
Well, because you just...
Really disappointing.
Yeah, but it's an ad-lib that's dopey. You can't do that. You can't just surprise these guys with that kind of information.
Oh.
You can't do that. I try to explain to people. Everyone wants to be outrageous. I said, there's a time to be outrageous, and there's a time to be real.
You know what's so funny to me about this whole thing?
Yeah.
Well, let's be honest about
Jackie's trying to tell Adam what he did wrong.
Is he? Mm-hmm. Jackie, do you want to say something?
Please.
Because, Jackie, you would have done the same thing.
Jackie is the worst.
Jackie is the worst when it comes to handling anything.
You're missing one point, though. I'm still here.
Right.
Not
You're
for
not like
any
Adam.
reason.
So right now, I quit.
There you go. To quit on the air is crazy.
Well,
especially
you're right. There's a time to be outrageous.
Because it's hypocritical. You put up with it for 6 years. So where was the big shot? Why don't you quit after a week? You used them.
No, I needed the money.
And you tried to embarrass them by saying that you were gonna come out and announce to the world your retirement before you told management.
Well, it wasn't, at the time, it was not meant to embarrass them. Absolutely not. It was just, I was standing there, I was doing the show, and I said,
You mean all of a sudden it overcame you, this feeling?
Yes.
Are you calling in now to apologize to MTV and try and get your job back?
No.
It was the greatest job.
I don't want my job back.
What did they pay you? Did they pay you $90,000 a year?
At MTV?
Yeah.
I got more than that.
You got more than that?
Yeah, I'll tell you, when I came to MTV, they paid me a lot of money in the beginning, absolutely.
Like what, 150?
$175,000 the first year.
No, get out of here.
Kidding?
$175,000?
Mm-hmm.
Dollars?
Yeah.
And then it went up from there?
Oh, no, it only went down.
Oh, you mean it kept going down?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Oh.
It's not supposed to work that way.
Oh, no wonder you got upset. Well, and rightly so. I mean, 170. So how far did you go down?
I can't imagine why you didn't walk before.
So were you pulling in more than 90 when you left?
Since I didn't have a contract, I was paid on a. You work, you get this much money.
What do you get? Like a $200-something dollar?
Like a scale thing?
No.
A little more than that, huh?
So how much could you clear? Like even in that situation, could you clear $100,000?
No.
60?
No. But I also
Talking
wasn't
like
working that
500
much.
a show or something?
Yeah,
I was doing the top 20 video countdown.
That was it, right?
Yeah, and most wanted once in a while.
Yeah. So basically, you got upset because you weren't being used that much.
Well, there was no place for there's no videos, so where are they going to use me?
Yeah.
Without Beavis and Butthead.
Right. Why don't you draw some comics or something? Why don't you draw a cartoon of some sort?
I don't have talent in that area. I wish.
Why don't you draw a cartoon?
Why didn't you animate yourself?
Yeah, why don't you do an Adam Curry cartoon instead of appearing live? You could create a cartoon.
Adam Curry stick figure theater.
Or learn to run the cartoons. Learn to run the tape machine that runs the cartoons. Then you would be bigger than you are. You would get $200,000 a year.
I've been upstaged by two cartoon characters.
Right. Learn to use a pen and ink. So look, here's the point. I just wanted to say to you, listen. First of all, good luck.
Thank you.
With your computer company, but also,
Howard, you can only truly be the king of all media if you're on the internet as well.
Yes, I know all about the internet. You know what? You can go on. You can take your computer. You can plug in a modem.
Right.
And you can be in touch with all kinds of information. And you know what? It's all information I don't need. I really have. I have the internet. I know what the internet is.
It's not about information. It's more about communicating.
Yeah, talking to other people. Big deal. I don't want to talk to anyone.
He doesn't like to do that.
I don't like it. In fact, I'd rather watch cartoons on MTV. I'll be honest with you. It's too much work. You finally, You know what it is? You finally get your modem working, you get into this internet, and you're there.
And you find there's nothing there.
And you know what it is? You're talking to like 12-year-old retards who all sit there and want to talk about, they want to talk about Beavis and Butthead cartoons.
Well, that's not true, because what we're doing now is we're sending actual video over the internet. So instead of waiting for the cartoon characters to be over on MTV, you can now select the video you want to see on the internet.
Oh, yeah?
See it right on your computer screen, absolutely.
No, I haven't seen any evidence that exists.
Well, you haven't gotten into internet.
I don't know. Don't I have that on TV? Isn't that called pay-per-view?
Yeah, but on the internet, it's not going to cost you anything.
Really?
It's not going to. Yeah, you pay $15 a month for your internet access, and then everything else from there on in is free.
Really? Well, maybe you're onto something there.
Well, thank you.
Maybe you're onto something there, handsome.
Hey, big boy.
This guy's got a hot wife. She was a Playboy bunny.
Really?
She was in Playboy magazine.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
A couple of times. How is she? That
and the marriage is still going strong?
Yeah, we have a 3.5-year-old daughter, and we're having a good time.
Oh, yeah, sure. No,
I hope she sticks with me now that I'm unemployed.
Well, I hope so,
good
too.
luck.
Well, anyway, it was no way to quit. That's number one. But number two, I wish you luck. You did something a little foolish there. It's no way to leave a job that paid $175,000 at one point. But listen, and don't be so hostile.
I'm not.
MTV's got to do what's good for MTV. You obviously were, these music tapes were not bringing in any ratings. They
tried with the music for a long time.
But think about this, Howard. If MTV were to only play music videos all day long the way they used to,
yeah,
I think that people would always go to MTV if they want to see music. Now people are going to MTV saying, I want to see some music. They tune into a comedy show and they're gone. If they want to see a comedy show, I think they can get that somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's not for you to decide.
No, of course it's not.
Adam, start your own network.
That's all. Start your own internet work.
You know what needs to be done. Do your thing.
If everyone knows what has to be done, they should start their own radio station or TV station.
That's what you should be doing.
And that's exactly what I'm doing.
I walk around here all the time. There are people second-guessing the company. Oh, we shouldn't play classic rock. We should be this. We should play new music. Should we play that? I say,
alternative.
I say, you know so much. Why don't you buy a station?
Take a risk.
Excuse me.
What?
All right. Listen, I had enough of this. Adam, good luck to you. Don't quit any more jobs on the air. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Adam. Adam Curry, now with the internet. You want to? Maybe somebody wants to hire you to fix their computer.
It's not fixing computers.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Believe me.
What, you got a screwdriver in your back pocket?
Hey, that'd be cool. Get the guy from MTV to come to your house and fix your computer.
Hey, now there's a lucrative business.
You ought to start something called, with your beautiful head of hair, you should start Interhairnet. It's a company that sells hairnets for your computer. All right, very good, Adam.
All right, Howard.
All right, man. Adam Curry, there he goes, off into the oblivion of
former MTV VJ.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he breaks through. If my wife was in Playboy, would I open up a picture of her and... Yeah, I might.
Would that make you hot for her?
Oh, boy. That would be such an honor to have a wife who appears in Playboy. Are you kidding me?
I just asked.
Oh, boy. They had a girl on Entertainment Tonight last night with her parents. She's in the new issue of Playboy.
With her parents?
Yeah, she was sitting there with her parents. They were being interviewed. Poor father. He was saying how proud he was. But
Wait a minute. You have such a double standard. You're saying in one hand, if your wife did it, it's an honor.
Yes.
But if your daughter did it, it's not.
It's a disgrace. You want to kill yourself. Yeah, you want all your buddies seeing your daughter naked.
Oh, you're wacky.
Oh, yeah,
You want your buddies to see your wife?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's okay with me.
I don't understand you at all.
Right, guys?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird, but that's right.
I know.
But
there's rules.
Your wife somebody's daughter?
Not really.
She's your wife.
She's your wife.
You don't want to walk into your buddy's house, and as you're walking in, he's closing up the magazine.
Yeah, with the kids in it. Yeah, right. Yeah. So this poor guy, so this beautiful piece of ass is sitting there with a mother who, I don't know how these two genetically gave birth to her.
It was an accident, huh?
Yeah, but, this poor guy, he's sitting there on TV with his kid. Yeah, my buddies all got the magazine.
It must take your daughter to work day.
Yeah, it sure was. But boy, oh boy, what a bod. Hey, anyway, this Adam Curry, yeah, he's married to some Playboy girl.
Oh.
But she's much older than him. She was in Playboy 100 years ago, I think. Yeah, so I think he really needs to look at the magazine.
To remember who he married?
Yeah. But, I don't know. Adam's been going around talking about MTV, saying the M hasn't been in MTV for years, and this and that. Listen, I tell you, these guys are all nuts. They go to work for somebody like MTV. You hear what the guy was pulling down, $175,000. It's big money. All right, granted, the last couple of years he hasn't been pulling down that kind of money, but still they're paying him. Whatever it is, it's too much. Sit there and introduce videos? Hell, I'd do that for free. That's fun. If I was nobody, and all of a sudden they say to me, hey, go introduce a video? Sure, go ahead. Put the camera on me. Where's my makeup?
Call me anytime.
And the guy, he's there 6 years. Listen, I didn't see him
That's a long run.
Yeah, I never saw him knocking himself out trying to do something wild.
In fact, I always thought he was almost going to sleep.
Yeah.
And he had that very laid-back delivery.
Wait a second, that's not even funny. I was watching him once. He was on a beach. They had an MTV beach party.
Right.
And he was in a chaise lounge. I think he was sleeping. And
so maybe he was knocking himself out.
It might have been. No, but here's the guy. You tune in. You didn't see him thinking up anything funny to say or anything. He was basically announcing.
Adam Curry was hair.
Yeah, I mean, he's a handsome guy, I guess. Personally, not my type.
He was talking hair.
To me, he had a very feminine look. To me, I like a Ricky Rackman, who's a little more masculine with the tattoos.
The guy from the Headbangers Ball, is that it?
Very handsome man. Oh, yeah. I know all the VJs' names. So
that guy cracks me up.
Yeah. Someone made him get a haircut. Bad move. So, here he got a job like this fantastic job. And right away, he decides, okay, he had enough. Meanwhile, it sounds to me like they had enough, too. And
but I think it's funny that on videotape, he thought he was going to get to say his piece.
These guys are crazy. And, listen, you could have gone into bed and said, hey, listen, I'd like to say goodbye. And they'd probably say, well,
tell us
Adam,
what you want to say.
Tell us what you want to say. Well, you said, but no one really cares that you're saying goodbye. We don't need bad vibes on this channel. Yeah. This is supposed to be fun. No one wants to hear your speech about how sad it is that you're not going to be with the channel anymore.
And surely they were going to let the line go by that he was tired of introducing Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, that'd be no problem. They've just invested a fortune in promoting that. Everyone's delusional. What can I tell you? Me, I'm realistic. When they fired me from MTV, there was no goodbye show.
MTV you were fired from?
Did I just say that?
Yeah.
I meant NBC. I'm sorry, my head's not into it today. NBC. I was fired from NBC. And DC 101. They hustled me out of the building so fast, they didn't even let me collect my thoughts.
In fact, in Washington, you had a goodbye show on another station.
Yeah. I got on another station and badmouthed my own. Now, you want to do that? That's okay. If I was starting a competing channel to MTV, I'd hire all the old VJs and let them badmouth MTV all day. Now, there's a channel.
That would work.
Of course that would work.
Right channel, GTV.
Yeah. GTV? What's that?
Gripe TV.
Gripe Television? BTV?
Bitch TV.
Yeah.
There you go.
So anyway, there it is. I thought you'd be curious to hear the Adam Curry story. Let me take a break. We got plenty to go through today. We'll be back right after these words. There's a new Ku Klux Klan 1-900 number Daniel Carver started.
Oh, that's what he's been busy with.
Oh, that's why we haven't heard from him.
A 900 number.
Yeah, you press the number. It goes like...
Daniel finally figured out he should get paid.
Yeah, it was like press 1 if you want to talk about niggers. Press 2 if you want to talk about the chinks.
There's
press
a selection.
3. Yeah, selection. Whatever you want to talk about. Whatever you hate, you can press.
Let's call.
Yeah, we will right after these words. Hey, did you see... turn off the music, will you? It's giving me a headache. Did you see Demolition Man?
Yes, of course.
Wesley Snipes.
Sylvester Stallone.
Sylvester Stallone. It's going to be on pay-per-view. I guess it hasn't come out in video yet.
I guess not.
Demolition Man.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I've seen it. That's with Wesley Snipes has blonde hair and there's a lot of karate and they kill each other. And
right, they unfreeze them and everybody's naked.
Yeah, I like it.
The whole naked Sylvester Stallone thing.
Yeah, I like a naked Sylvester Stallone. Well, I just like action films. I don't care what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was a pretty good one because Sylvester wakes up in the future. And he's still got, like his 20th century shoot-'em-up mentality and everybody's gone soft.
Yeah.
And then Wesley Snipes is a villain from the past, so they just tear up this whole town that's not used to guns and all this stuff.
The only annoying guy on it is that blonde-haired comedian, Dennis Leary.
Oh, yeah, he's down in the sewers.
Yeah, but he does that same thing he does on MTV.
He does it everywhere, though.
Yeah.
I mean, every movie company must have hired him at the same time.
Yeah, he's got work for the year 2000.
Yeah, and they all put him in the movies to do his Dennis Leary thing.
Yeah.
With the cigarettes and the attitude.
Yeah. All of a sudden, in the future, it's Dennis Leary down in the sewers, being Dennis Leary.
And his big rebellion is to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
I want to smoke, man. That's why I'm down here.
Because in the future, you're not even allowed to smoke, but Sylvester Stallone takes care of that. He starts killing everybody and teaches them how to smoke, and it's pretty cool. It's a good movie. Demolition Man is easy to order on pay-per-view tonight and all through the month of May. Just call your cable system or check. I don't know. I find it very intimidating to order movies through pay-per-view.
Why?
I don't know. It just seems like a hassle, but it really isn't. It really is easy.
I do it all the time.
Do you? You pick up the phone and you say, hey, put this movie through?
Dial it right up, yeah. You don't even get a person, You just dial a number and it's done.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to talk to anybody.
I don't know. I just don't like dealing with it. I don't know. Do you deal with it, Jackie? You call up? No, me neither. I bet your assistant does it.
Jackie's drinking.
Do you have your assistant do it, or do you do it?
Her assistant does it.
I call for the movie I want to see because I know when I want to see it.
Robin has that assistant call everyone, even like a personal matter.
What personal matter are you talking about now?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
That's not personal.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
If it was something like, I need to talk to you about something personal.
My wife invited Robin to something.
A personal invitation.
And so my wife said, oh, I just got a call from Robin's assistant. She's going to be there.
Not even talking to your wife anymore?
No. So I said, wait, let me get this straight. You invited Robin to somewhere, and the assistant called my house.
Did she call me personally?
The person that is closest to Robin. Excuse me. Oh, she wrote you a note. So listen to this.
At least she wrote it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It's printed.
Oh, you have lost your mind. You don't even know when to use your assistant.
Oh, stop it. She did that on her own. I never told her to do that.
Oh, my God.
I never told her to do that.
Oh.
All I did to say to her was to put it on my calendar so I'd know when it was. I was going to RSVP myself. And then she told me she had done it.
Oh,
right.
Very efficient.
Very busy over there.
She's out of control with that assistant.
Yeah, right.
Ever since you got an assistant, you're out of control.
You know I don't like the phone.
You mean you can't pick up the phone and call my wife?
No, I don't like the phone.
Okay. Anyway, Demolition Man. You know what? I can't wait till the roof caves in one day, and we no longer have these jobs, and the money dries up. We have no assistants. You're going to like the phone a lot.
Excuse me, did I like the phone before?
You're going to like it. You're going to use it. I don't care if you liked it or not. You're going to use it.
Excuse me. Let me remind you of something. Remember when there used to be a code to even get me to pick up the phone?
Oh, my. No,
Remember?
I don't.
Yes, you do.
What is the code?
You used to have to call me and let it ring twice and then hang up and then call me back in order to even get me to pick up.
Are you hallucinating over there?
No, I'm not.
Anyway, listen. Never mind. There's a demolition going on in here. Demolition Man.
Demolition Girl.
Code. If I got to call you with a code, I'm not calling you.
You used to call me with a code.
Keep dreaming. Demolition Man is easy to order on pay-per-view tonight.
He doesn't remember.
Imagine her turning to me and say, you got to give me a code, ring twice, and hang up.
You know what you said to me? Robin, you have to pick up your phone. Sometimes I need to call you. I said, well, then I have to know it's you. And there were no answering machines at the time, so we had this code. You don't remember.
Sure. You notice I don't call you? Demolition Man is easy to order on pay-per-view tonight and all through the month of May. Call your cable system or check your local listing for dates and times in your area for Demolition Man. You might need it. Robin won't be watching it, so you don't like to use the phone.
Thank God pay-per-view doesn't have a code.
That's why
I know.
I like pay-per-view. You don't have to deal with people.
Very good. Demolition Man.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
All right, very good. Code. Jackie Platinum.
You don't remember that.
No. Jackie Platinum, Joke Page Martling tomorrow night.
This is what I said was the beauty of you. You never remember anything.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, one big show at 9. I think like Roseanne Barr, you're making up things.
And you know it.
Okay.
She went to a hypnotist.
Yeah. You reminded her of it.
You know what, Jackie?
Fred, have you ever heard any code?
This is the first I've ever heard of it.
Fred never called me.
Tomorrow night,
I didn't know the code.
Tomorrow night, he was calling you. Tomorrow night, one big show at 9 p.m. You know, Jackie's going to Vegas at the Riviera Hotel.
I'm only going to get away from her.
Jackie, at this point, can people still get into the big show?
You know, I didn't call in the last couple of days, but...
I don't believe that either.
No, actually,
you're on the phone every day.
How are we doing?
Do we still...
Just
okay, I'll give it an extra special push at 7:30, 8:10, and 9:45.
Just call him up and give him a couple of tickets. He'll get a kick out of it.
Yeah. Well, I called and I let it ring twice, and then they knew it was me, so then they picked up.
Just give him a couple of... Call him up, give him a couple of tickets, let him come in.
You're on the ropes, Quivers. Go ahead.
He'll get a big kick out of it.
Go ahead. With your big boobs. Go ahead.
Oh, gee.
What are you going to... Now that you're going to be in Vegas, will you have, like, showgirls and stuff introduce you?
Yeah, there's going to be showgirls running all over the place. It's very wide.
What about on stage? Will there be like a rock hit?
The showgirls are going to help me play Stump the Joke Man. They'll be in the crowd with the microphone.
Is that
right?
Very sexy. Just like we did at the, whatever the place was out in Los Angeles when I did it. It was great. The girls walk around sexy with the microphones and makes the guys want to play the game.
Certainly I think a lot of people are looking forward to the big Jackie show. That's
Jackie invades Las Vegas.
First time ever. Riviera Hotel. And you can call 516-922-WINE for more details. Also to order Jackie's new comedy CD. Price includes full color catalog, only $10 plus free shipping and handling. Call 1-800-323-5464. There's a little empire going on over there. Very good. All right. Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Robin, now I have... Let me take one phone call, then I'll play the KKK message.
Okay.
Let's see what we have here. This is Baltimore. We haven't taken a call from Baltimore in a while. Baltimore, you're on the air.
Hi.
Well, obviously, you knew the code to get through. You're on the air.
I knew the code, huh?
Yeah, code.
They probably don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't make a difference as long as we know. All right, you're on the air.
Hey, is this Howard?
Yes, this is Howard.
How you doing?
I am doing fine.
Hey, listen, I wanted to tell you, I was watching the news here this morning looking for some weather, and they have a segment they do every morning called Coffee With, where they always have a guest.
Yes.
And this morning the guest was some guy who was a specialist in cat yoga. And at the end of his segment, he gave you a plug. He said, yeah, and remember, Howard Stern for governor.
No kidding.
Really?
Yeah, and the news guys were like, hey, we thought we'd hear that coming from you. And he said, yeah, with hair like this, what do you expect? He had long, dark hair.
Well, that's very nice. I was about to do a tirade on how ridiculous cat yoga would be, but I'll certainly avoid that now.
But see, he puts the cats in a trance and then gets them to, like, cross their paws in this little kitty lotus kind of thing.
That's what happened to Roseanne Arnold. That's how she became so wacky.
Yes, I heard she could have been arrested for that in Jersey. I don't know.
Yeah, cat yoga. Thank you. Albany, you're on the air. Albany, you're on the air. Thank you. Dallas, Texas, you're on the air.
Hi, I want to speak with Howard.
Yes, you're on the air.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Oh, you're just like... I've been waiting forever to speak to you all my life. I want you to know I've been...
Are you a lesbian?
How old are you, 13?
How old are you?
No, I'm 24.
Oh, you're very sexy, aren't you?
Well, I'm trying to be just for you. I left my husband like a year and a half ago and divorced him. And
good for you.
My dream is to come to your show and get spanked on the air.
Well,
is that right?
Tell me what you look like a little bit. Are you a black girl?
No, I'm not.
White? You a white girl?
Yeah.
What color hair you got?
I got dark brown hair.
You do?
And I'm about 5'6.5". I'm shaking so bad.
Don't you shake.
Where are you?
Are you nude?
I'm in Dallas.
Are you nude in Dallas?
No, I'm in my panties.
Oh, you just wearing panties and no top?
Well, yeah, I was getting ready for school.
Oh. You go to school and you're 24?
What grade are you in?
13th grade? Great.
I'm in the 13th grade.
No,
I'm a senior at college.
At college, so you started a little late, didn't you?
Yeah, I
Is that
did.
because you were hooking for a couple of years?
I had a paper education.
No, I got married early.
What do you go to, rodeo school?
Rodeo.
Are you a clown at the rodeo?
No.
What are you exactly?
I'm a senior at UTA. I'm trying to get a...
UTNA?
UTA.
Yeah. University of Texas at Altamont?
At Arlington.
At Arlington, yes. And you say that you're a co-ed there?
Yes.
And what do you generally wear to your classes? Do you like to tease your professors with various outfits?
Exactly.
You're a bit of a tease, aren't you?
Yeah.
I can tell by the very coquettish voice.
Have you ever given sex to get a better grade?
Not yet.
But have you had an affair with your professor?
No.
Do they look at your legs when you wear Daisy Dukes to class?
Yeah.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, I wear them with those boots, you know.
With the cowboy boots?
Yeah, they like that.
Oh, I like that. I wish I was your professor.
I wish you was my professor, too.
Yes. So, go ahead. So you have brown hair. And what about a phone code? Do you have a phone code so people can call you?
No.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Bye.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Absolutely, I'm making fun of you.
I can tell.
So way to go. So wait a second. You say you have brown hair? And you are very attractive to men, aren't you?
Yeah.
And is that why you left your husband? Because you felt the need to have sex with other guys?
You were pent up.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. And I always have these dreams about you. I have you postered all over my room. And
did you get the new poster from Leroy Neiman?
I got everything.
Oh, good. How do you like the poster?
I love it.
Isn't it great? Did you like the tape as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love the tapes and everything. You know, I've never had lesbian sex, but that Elena Beastie sure is hot, isn't she?
Yeah, how'd you like on the backstage tape, which is doing that bathing suit stuff?
I like the whole thing.
Did you like when she was naked on top of Tiny Tim's lap there?
That was hilarious.
Yes. That's what I'm trying to tell people.
That's a great tape.
So 1-800-52-STERN. Please get it. You don't know what you're missing. $39.95. You must be 18 or older. Brought to you by Infinity Ventures. Now let's get back to you.
Okay. Today I'm doing a speech over you at college.
Oh, I'm one of the topics in the class?
Yes, you're my topic.
What class is this?
Government.
Government? Are you going to talk about me running for governor?
No, I'm talking about censorship.
Oh, censorship. Well, then you must be writing about, as a matter of fact, that brings me up to our new enemy, Robin.
Who is that?
What was that, Robin?
Who is that?
Who is who?
The new enemy, Howard.
If I forgot this, I'm going to kill myself.
No.
I bet you I did. Son of a bitch. For 2 days
I may
carried
have a code, but at least I bring everything I'm supposed to have.
Well, you got me there. Don't even do this to me.
I
carried this article for 2 days. You bastard. Gary.
Did you give it to Gary?
Look through my papers to see if I left it here yesterday. Oh, God, that was perfect timing. I was ready to move into it. 2 days I sat here with the paper about my enemy. I don't need any paper. Oh, I do need the paper, damn it.
This has been some show. I had a laugh for you, but I can't remember that.
Yeah, well, it's not one of my better days, okay? Yeah, so you say you like to go to your classes and tease?
Well, yeah. I think it helps.
Helps who?
It helps me in class because the teachers always tend to favor you more if you're cute.
That's true. I was a teacher for a while. And I must tell you, you didn't see an article from Billboard magazine from yesterday's papers? No? Good. Thank you. All right.
Papa Flunky.
Oh, crap. I was all psyched to do this.
And I've been wondering about this for 2 days.
Because we have a real enemy out there.
Is it someone we know?
No.
New person.
It's a guy, he's a Democrat from Virginia. His name is Representative Moran. M-O-R-A-N. Listen to this. This guy sits on the FCC Appropriations Committee. What is that? It's a bunch of congressmen who
decide how much money the FCC gets?
Yeah. This guy went into a speech the other day. It was unbelievable about how the FCC is not finding Infinity Broadcasting enough money. They got to find more money and more money and more money. This guy, I don't even know if he picks up my show. And you got to go after Howard Stern. And I'm reading this and I'm getting sick to my stomach. And why am I getting sick to my stomach? Because it's about me, you think? No, not because it's about me, but because who is it that is an elected official to this country with the problems that this country has? When you're talking about national health care, when you're talking about homelessness, when you're talking about crime that is rampant in this country, when you're talking about taxes that are going through the roof, who is the congressman that has so much effing time on his hands that he can sit and prepare statements and speeches about Howard Stern, and this is how he's going to solve our problems? I am demanding of my listeners, all of you hypocrites who call me every day and say to me, Howard, how can I help you? I am calling on my Virginia listeners. I don't know if this guy's up for re-election. I can only pray.
Well, he's up for election every 2 years if he's in Congress.
This guy's name, is it every 2 years in Congress?
Yes, for the House of Representatives, yes.
Really?
Yes, it's 6 years for senators.
What kind of job is that, Robert? Are you sure about that?
Don't you know government, Governor?
No, not at all. It's embarrassing. Boy, imagine I'm in a debate and they say, Howard, let's start with a simple one. How long is the congressman's term? The guy's name, I am begging the listeners, this guy's got to be up for re-election then. If it's a 2-year job.
Yes.
The man's name, I had an article of quotes from this guy. When I read these quotes to you, you're going to say, who in his right mind? This is a guy who's supposed to be worrying. He's got 2 years to affect change. He gets elected, and now he is giving speeches. Wait till I read to you what this guy... I am begging my audience every day now for the rest of the year until... for the rest of the time until there's an election... I'm asking someone from Virginia if they can tell me if they've heard of this guy, Representative Jim Moran, M-O-R-A-N. This guy is our enemy. I am asking you, I have never gotten political before, even with me running for governor. I mean, how serious am I taking it?
Yeah, that's not very political.
Right. I am begging you to please... find out what district this guy's from. If it's within my listening area, let's get this guy out of office. Let's just take him and throw him the F out of office. And in fact, I am going to begin reading on a daily basis the names of the guys who sit on the FCC Oversight Subcommittee. I'm going to find out, I want people to call these guys and find out where they stand on this very serious issue of free speech. And I will one by one get them unelected, because a lot of them are in all my markets.
Is that right? Good.
And I'll be reading those names. In Cambridge, Massachusetts, a guy named Markey. Congressman Markey. In New Orleans, Billy Towson. In Roanoke, Virginia, Rick Boucher. In Queens, Tom Manton. If any of you guys know these guys, write me and tell me where they stand. Call their office and find out where they stand. You want to do something to help me? I want you to call these congressmen and find out where they stand on our very serious issue of whether they're going to take me off the air or not. Richard Lehman, Fresno, San Diego, Lynn Schenck. Philadelphia suburbs, Marjorie Margulies. Mike Sinar from Muskogee, Tulsa. Portland. Portland we're not in. Dallas. Ralph Hall. Cleveland, Tom Gilmore, Republican. But the guy we got to get is Jim Moran, Moran, Democrat, Virginia. His idea of a 2-year term in Congress is to get Howard Stern. That was the solution to all of our problems.
Let's talk about real problems. Joblessness. Deficit.
Could you imagine in this day and age with what's going on, this is what this guy has I want to know how this guy has so much free time to sit and worry about Howard Stern and what he's doing. And sitting and advising the FCC on the problems of the country, which is Howard Stern. I want
Bosnia.
Yeah, I mean, there's a million things that there are people dying.
South Africa, Rwanda.
Yesterday in South Africa, a black reporter from the Daily News here in New York was beaten up. I mean, there are things that this guy could get involved in to improve the school system, to do anything. Imagine you're lucky enough to get a job where you, for 2 years, you can affect change, and this jackass is sitting and talking about Howard Stern. This makes me nuts. This is a guy I want to target like he's targeted me. I want to target this son of a bitch. Jim Moran. Jim Moran, Democrat from Virginia.
Now he wanted to be known, now he's known.
Now you're known, pally. I only hope you're in my district, in one of the districts where my listeners are. Now back to you.
Yes, now,
So tell me something about yourself. You say you haven't had lesbianism.
No.
You're 24 years old, you just got rid of your husband, and you're laying there in your panties.
Yeah.
But you are open to this idea, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
I'd like to see it. You know, maybe I'll have you up to New York, and we'll bring in a lesbian. I'll let you have your first lesbian experience right here on the air.
Cool. I'm coming into New York for the month of July.
Oh, hold on, let me mark this in my computer. IBM ThinkPad.
You're going into the ThinkPad.
Hold on. July what would be
the whole month?
The whole month of July.
That would be the first, Howard.
Let me block out July 1 through. What I can do with my my ThinkPad, Robin, I can actually block out the whole month.
That whole month.
Yes, I can put a big line through it so that I will be free those days. No kidding, you're coming into New York, huh?
Yeah, my mother's from there. My whole family lives
right?
up there.
Now tell me something. All you've mentioned is brown hair. How much do you weigh?
Oh, I weigh about 123.
How tall are you?
5'6.5".
Robin, how is that?
That's not bad.
Not bad, right?
You work out?
Yeah, I work out real hard.
The chest is what? What cup size?
A D.
Oh. Oh, that's different. No wonder you weigh 123.
Yeah, I know.
You have a very large chest, but yet, ironically, you have a very small, tight buttocks and flat stomach, don't you?
And I work them out real hard so you would spank me on the air. That's what I think about every time I'm working them out. I don't know.
I could make it happen.
Well, you could certainly.
I'd like to meet her.
Yeah.
She could come up here and spank you while you're on my lap.
I went and got my belly button pierced.
You went and got your belly button pierced?
Because you like that, yeah.
Yes, I do like that. You're going to be naked in high heels for me?
Sure. What color are high heels?
How old were you when you first started having sex?
17.
You got married at what age?
18.
So have you had some wild sex since you left your husband?
Yeah.
2 guys?
No. Not yet.
Anywhere strange? You ever have sex in a strange place?
Yeah.
Where?
The parking lot of the county jail.
While you were with a criminal?
Well, somebody was getting out of jail that I was going out with, I guess, so criminal.
Well, you're a pretty wild gal, aren't you?
It was like my wild moment, huh?
Who do you look like that's famous? Do you look like the girl on Baywatch, Nicole Eggert?
No.
She's got blonde hair.
No,
whatever.
But every time I go out or anything, everybody tells me I look either like Victoria Principal or Valerie Bertinelli.
That ain't bad.
No, I'm pretty cute.
Got some tattoos?
Not yet. I want to get that Leroy Neiman picture of you tattooed.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. Where are you going to put that?
Bro, you are just the best.
I'm a really good-looking guy, right?
You are, yes.
Well, where are you going to put Howard?
I haven't decided. I was going to...
You know where you're going to put me? On your most private of areas.
Okay.
And then the hair will look like... Right, Robin?
No, I shaved down there now.
All right, so I'll be bald.
Yeah.
And then my hair can grow in. You can watch my hair grow in, you can cut it, you can grow it. So you, yeah, you're horny for me, huh?
Bad.
And not just because I'm on the radio, but because I'm a great guy.
Yes, especially after I read your book. I read everything, yeah.
Yeah, like me on the cover all naked like that, right?
I love it. I got it blown up, so I have a bigger picture of you than that cover.
You sound pretty horny.
Just for you.
Getting hot right now?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You know what you have to do. Go ahead and do it. Right while you're talking to me.
Oh, no.
Oh, go ahead, you bad girl.
No, I can't do that.
You can, too. Sure you can. There's no law here. There's no law. There's no law right here now. It's just you and me, baby. And Robin over there.
You know, when you become governor of New York, I just want to move to that state.
Well, let me tell you something. A lot of people are thinking of moving into the state once I become governor.
Yeah.
Yeah, the exodus will stop.
That's right. Stop that.
What place is Robin going to play when you become governor?
She's going to answer the phone.
Oh, I will not. That's a sentence.
Robin is a very
She's going to be my phone liaison. Robin is... Go ahead, say that again louder, please.
Robin is a very lucky woman.
Say it again.
Robin is a lucky woman.
That's right.
She gets to work with you day after day.
Damn
But
right.
I have Fred and Jackie, too.
Yeah, that's the negative.
Fred and Jackie are great. They are great.
Not really. You don't know them like Robin and I do. All right, so anyway, the point is that
and
you...
Baba Booey, he's good, too.
So what are you just wearing, panties right now?
Betty Boo.
I'm trying to get sexual with you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're just wearing panties now?
Yeah.
Like thongs?
No, just bikinis.
Bikinis, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So when's the last time you had sex?
It's been 11 months.
Oh, you're kidding. You can't get up here faster than July?
No, not faster.
Because I just checked my calendar. I got the whole month of May blocked off. I could be free then, too.
I got all my finals coming up in May.
Okay. And what do you want to be when you get out of school?
A CPA.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm free this weekend. Maybe we could rendezvous in Cleveland if you want to meet me halfway.
Halfway,
yeah, right.
All right, well, I'm going to put you on hold, and let's make arrangements for July.
Okay.
All right, and then you can expect to be spanked over my knee while Elena Beastie stands there and does lesbian stuff.
And then maybe she can spank me, too.
Yes, she would. All right?
Okay.
You got it.
Thank you very much. I love you, Howard.
I love you. I love all my listeners. Hold on. Oh, that's a lovely girl. Now, that's going to be fun, Robin. I'm going to enjoy that.
Oh, I'm glad we have. I hope the very day that they schedule
She's horny.
is during our vacation.
I'm coming in from vacation for that. I'd actually fly in for that. All right, let me take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
What you got?
Boy, as soon as you mentioned Congressman Moran's name, the phone started going nuts.
Good.
So
what happened?
Well, he's a Democrat from Alexandria, and he is up for election this year.
Alexandria that's our area. I am begging my audience. I am pleading with you, everyone who ever wrote me a letter, since the days I was back on the radio in only Washington, and you wrote me a letter and said, Howard, thanks for the laughs. Howard, thank you for,
making the commute easier.
Is there anything I can do for you with this FCC problem? There is a guy who thinks he's going to sail back into re-election. He's probably in a heavily Democrat district. His name is Representative Jim Moran, and this Moran is a character of the worst order. He is after me with a viciousness. He is recommending that the FCC go after me. He is up for re-election. I will make this announcement every day. Let's get him out of there. Let's get this sucker out of there. Oh. Let's get him out of office. This is a guy. I'll start to list some of the problems. I'm going to read you something. Work release for convicted killer elicits outrage. Here's another story of a guy who has been released from prison after murder. He was released after 4 years of going to prison. Now,
wouldn't you kill somebody if you knew it only cost you 4 years?
Chuck Jones, who stole Marla Maple's shoes, is doing 4 years. This guy did 4 years for a killing, and now he went out again and killed another person. Now, listen to me. Do you think that's a bigger problem?
Work release.
While on work release. Do you think Representative Jim Moran could find something in his arsenal of thoughts? Who is the representative that has such free time that he can take the time and sit and recommend to the FCC? You think he'd be embarrassed to make a statement like that? Should be ashamed of himself. This was the biggest problem he could find on his agenda for the day. Howard Stern, this great congressman from the state of Virginia.
Hey, Howard, how would you like the opportunity to speak to and endorse his opponent?
I'd love it.
I think I could set that up for Monday.
Not only that, I will every day on this station campaign against him. And let him call me. Tell him if he wants equal time. I'm all for it. Let him call me, this son of a bitch. Let him call me. How dare he? Can you imagine? Not that it's directed at me. This is what gets me nuts. Not that it's directed against me. You want to take me off the air? Take me off the friggin' air if you think that's the biggest problem. I want to know where there is a congressman who has such free time with the problems of people killing each other in the streets. We have a foreign policy problem now. Things are out of control. Look what's going on in Bosnia. Look what's still going on with Iraq. Look what's going on between Israel and the Palestinians. Look at what's going on in Virginia. Never mind the world scene. Look at the crime rate. Look at what's going on right over his border in Washington, D.C., what's going on in terms of crime and crack and drug addiction.
I bet you he has guards.
Look at what is going on in terms of taxes. Look what's going on in terms of jobs. This is a guy who had the nerve to spend time and energy.
And he wants to waste more of your taxpayer dollars doing something silly like having the FCC investigate Howard.
Representative Jim Moran up for re-election in November. I am going to ask the first favor. We must unseat this man. We must unseat him as an audience. I am begging you. I am pleading with you. This is a man with too much free time. This is not a congressman who's working for you. He's not working for you. This is his biggest problem. And I'm going to bring in the article from Billboard magazine that I was just sitting at home reading. I was reading Billboard, and I turned to this page, and I'm saying, oh, well...
You had not been alerted that the article was there.
No, I hadn't. And I'm sitting there, and I look at this guy's name, and I see my name next to it. I said, well, gee, who was this guy? Representative Jim Moran, Democrat. I got to read this here. I'm mentioned. So I'm reading it, and I'm burning in the face. I get crazy. I said, here is a guy. Forget about that it's me. It's almost like a congressman say, you know what the problem is? A penis. I heard a guy mention penis. If we could get that off of there, we could probably solve all these problems.
Everything would clear up.
This is a guy, this is not a high-thinking person. This is a guy who's a low-level guy. I'd like him to call into me. Let the coward call into me and bait me on this topic. I'd like to know where a guy who's given 2 years to change the course of this country sits there and he's worrying about me. That's his big message. This Givosa. Let me tell you something. Representative Jim Moran. I'm asking my listeners who never voted before, who never cared about it. What district? In other words, how does this all work?
I guess it's the 8th District of Virginia. Jim Moran, Democrat from Alexandria.
All right, anyone who lives in the Alexandria area, that means you can vote against this guy. It's going to mean going into the booth and vote. I'm asking you to do me a favor and vote against this guy. Vote for the Republican, not the Democrat.
Don't read this on the air, Howard, but I'm about to investigate. I'm going to start an investigation today.
Of?
Some things that we heard about.
Oh, yeah. Investigate this. This is going to be nice when I bring this up on the air.
Good. Okay.
I hope this is true. Thank you, Baba Booey. You investigate that.
I will.
Well, I hope you remembered that he just thanked you for something, Baba Booey.
And also, on that one, run it through Alexis Nexus. Let's get all the articles on him.
Absolutely.
Okay? I'm gonna now target him like he targeted him. He thinks I'm not paying attention, this Representative Jim Moran. This is his big issue. Let's get Howard Stern off the air.
Well, he just grabbed a tiger by its tail.
You got me by the balls, dude. Huh? I'm gonna fix you. Gonna fix you. Wait and you see. Ask Christy Todd Whitman. You don't think my listeners can vote? Watch. I'm watching all you politicians who tell me I'm the problem with the world. I'm gonna find out all about you. We're gonna find out your problems too.
I think you're the problem.
Yeah, we're gonna find out who the real problem is here. When I'm done with you, you're not gonna know whether to fart or wind your watch. I wonder what I should do. Should I fart or wind my watch? I don't know. All right, I farted. Son of a bitch, I made a decision. Representative Jim Moran, M-O-R-A-N. That's the guy.
I can't believe you sat on this for 2 days.
You know what happened? I've been so damn busy, Rob, and I couldn't even get to it.
Oh, my.
This is the first favor I'm asking of my audience. I don't ask you to do anything for me. You know, people used to say, Howard, can we write a letter?
Oh, yeah, we still get faxes like that all the time, especially when the FCC is stirred up again.
Is it too late to register for the election coming up?
I wouldn't think so.
All right, please, you got to do this for me. I'm asking you a favor.
Elections aren't until November.
You're from the Washington area. You got to do this. And I'm going to ask G. Gordon Liddy, who follows me in Washington, I'm going to ask all these guys on the radio station to begin talking about this guy. I'm going to beg them.
You're really going to talk to all the people on the radio station?
Yeah, all of them. All right, maybe not all of them. No, I'm not. But, okay, it's in their interest, too.
Maybe you'll talk to Surf.
All right, I'll talk to Surf. Surf's not even there anymore. He's in Philly.
You're kidding.
Ran out of town. I'm asking people to move to Virginia right now and vote against him.
Yeah, we'll just move our voting people around.
Oh, am I glad he's in one of our districts. Oh, is this great.
Well, perfect.
Perfect. Hey, you from Washington? Or are you from Virginia?
Virginia.
Are you in where was it again?
Alexandria.
You in Alexandria?
Yeah, I'm from Alexandria. In fact, I have Jim Moran's number right now.
Oh, good.
It's
well, no. I don't want to announce it on the air.
Okay.
We will get it off the air. I don't want his home number. What is his home number?
No, not his home number, but his campaign office.
Oh, you got his campaign office?
Yeah, it's in Washington, D.C.
Oh, good. I'm going to get that number from you. I'm going to call him. In fact, everyone should call his campaign office. And ask him why he has so much free time, that this is the problem he's concentrating on.
I just called the congressman's office in Washington, because somebody said that they called earlier and asked, why is he anti-Howard Stern, and somebody picked up the phone and said, because you're a pornographer.
Yeah. Well, this is the guy. This is his. I'm telling you, this guy wasted time sitting and making speeches about. This is what is on this guy's mind. I'm a pornographer.
But now I'm on the.
And even if you were, there's more important things to do.
Yeah. This is what this guy's concentrating on. It's about time we had a congressman in there who could figure out maybe there's a bigger problem out there. A pornographer.
Probably has never even heard the show.
You walk down the streets of Washington, right where he works. You can go a block from the White House, and you can literally be raped, cracked, and kidnapped. And this is what his big problem is. This guy's a fool. Let's get him out of there.
I'm voting him out of office.
Good for you. How old are you?
23.
Good, you can vote.
Please vote.
First time I voted.
All right, now when you go, let me make sure you're going to do this right. In other words, you're going to walk in there and you're going to see the name Moran. You're not going to pull the switch for him, are you?
Yeah, no way.
You're going to pull for the other guy.
Yeah, the problem is with Alexandria, there's a lot of Democrats here.
Yeah,
what you need to do is get another Democrat in there, too, so they vote for the other Democrats.
Has the primary been held yet?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't been following it at all, but now I'm involved.
Yeah, well, good, please. And I'm also getting some more information on him. Let's compare my record to his.
All right.
Since I'm the pornographer. We'll see. We'll just see all about him. I'm a pornographer.
If he did something bad, Howard, he'll probably blame you for it.
Yeah. Maybe he was listening to the show while he did it.
Yeah.
Let's get him. Every day. Robin, you are now in charge of every day.
I'm Jim Moran Central.
Yeah, you just say to me, Howard, Jim Moran.
You want that number?
No, you know what? Baba Booey's going to get it, and then we'll announce it on the air.
Okay.
I just want to make sure, double-check it, okay?
Yeah, he's out.
Good man, thank you.
All right.
Thanks for doing me the favor. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's the kind of guy I need. Let's see if we can't get him out of office. Let's bust our balls to get him out. Because if we don't get him out, there's no hope with any of these guys. These are the big issues of our times, evidently. Yeah. Penis.
What people say.
I finally figured out how to get things done. You get these guys out of office. You target them like they target me, and you get them out. It finally hit me when I read this article. I said, who is this nonsense fool sitting there with this cushy job? Congressman. You know, congressmen used to be guys who had to hold regular jobs, and then every once in a while they get to vote on some stuff.
But now then they realized they could raise their own salary.
Right, and they turned it into a full-time job. I want to meet the guy who got this privilege, who after campaigning and working within a party, finally got a privilege, and his biggest concern is getting me off the air. This is what he's involved with. What is it? You got more info for me?
No, we have our guest is on the phone now.
Oh, okay.
Guest?
Well, guess it's Kip Winger. He wants to get on the phone. I got to talk to this guy, Kip Winger.
I remember him. What happened to him?
He's bummed out. That's what it is.
He's bummed?
Yeah, is this his new album?
Yeah, he's solo now.
All right. Hold on.
There's no more Winger.
Yeah, I got to take a break. We got to talk to him. He's all upset. Let me take a break. I'll talk to Kip Winger right after this.
Upset him?
I don't blame him. He's upset.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Go ahead.
The Howard Stern Show.
Getting a lot of information on Representative Jim Moran out in Virginia, and
very nice to know who our congressmen are.
I'll confirm everything, and then I'll be on the air with it Monday as I begin my campaign against this guy. Hey, on our phone, Kip, you there? Kip.
Hey, man.
How you doing, man? Hey, Kip.
Which Billboard issue is it that you read that in?
It must have been last week's or a week before that. I've been sitting with that for a week or two.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. This is a guy, this is unbelievable to me. These congressmen, God love them.
That's why the country's in such good shape.
Yeah, this is what they're worrying about.
They're on top of everything.
Well, we're going to fix them. We're going to get our listeners to vote.
I'll move to Virginia.
Good for you, Kip. Anyway, Kip Winger, as you know, from the band Winger, now he's out on his own.
What happened to Winger?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you about Kip, right?
Okay.
Poor bastard puts together a band, beats all the odds. He makes music, breaks through. He's on MTV, this and that, the other thing. And Beavis and Butthead, which I find very funny, Kip.
So do I,
Is he upset that they featured one of his videos?
The kid who's the real faggot, the little fat kid, he wears a Winger shirt. So what I heard was Kip called up the guy who... Did you actually call the guy who draws Beavis and Butthead?
No, I've never called him. I heard that rumor myself. I don't know what that's all about.
Someone told me that you called him up and you said, hey, look, man.
Give me a break.
Give me a break, you bastard. You're putting the faggot wears a Winger shirt. And I don't mean a faggot in the gay sense. I mean the doofus.
The geek.
The geek wears a Winger shirt. You're killing me. Can you change the shirt? And evidently I had heard the guy got mad and said, that's it.
And everybody now.
I think Dee Snider was saying that, wasn't he?
I don't know.
No, I never called up there. I mean, I have some friends up at MTV, but...
That ruins you, right?
What do you mean?
When the geek wears the Winger shirt.
Well, I don't know, man. I have people coming to my shows going, how much did you have to pay to get your name on that shirt?
Oh, really?
See, it couldn't be bad.
Oh, come on, it is bad. The kid's a geek, and he's wearing Winger. Listen, Beavis wears...
It's kind of a drag at first.
Of course it's a drag. Beavis wears an AC/DC shirt.
Yes.
The other one, Butthead wears a Metallica shirt.
Yes.
Hey, but I wrote Joey Buttafuoco's theme song, man.
Did you really?
That's what they said about it on 17. I thought that was pretty hilarious.
Oh, that is kind of funny. So why do you think...
All kinds of rumors flying about
So what do you think? I mean, what are you going to do about this?
I don't know what you can do, man. It's like free publicity on one hand, and it's kind of a drag on the other. I mean, I'm just, I've turned the page, and I've had a bunch of solo stuff that I wanted to record for a while, so I'm just going to do it,
Screw it. You got to go along with it. I mean, what can you do? Why don't you call the guy? He's a good guy, this guy, supposedly. Mike Judge. He might give you a break.
I've never spoken to him.
Call him up and say this.
What would you prefer? Would you prefer not to be associated with the show at all?
Yes. You don't want to be associated with a geek wearing... what are you supposed to do? And then all of a sudden, who's going to... You know what this has done to Winger T-shirt sales?
Nothing.
Nothing? What are you talking about, nothing?
Well, I'm going to start selling one that's exactly like the one on the show.
Kip, what are you going to do? Seriously, you got to do something about this.
Is this really... You're upset about this?
He is upset. He's making like he's not, but he is upset.
Okay.
Kip, say something. The guy listens to our show every day religiously.
Hey, Mike. Need a haircut? No, I don't know.
Kip, you got to do better than that.
No, I'm just, it's just the way, what are you going to do about that, man? You can't...
You know what it is? It's a bunch of ugly, geeky guys who sit around drawing a cartoon, and they're jealous of you.
No, because it sets a precedent. Like, I heard these guys in Metallica bring a dartboard on stage, and they throw a dart at your picture. See, it started something.
Really?
Am I right, Kip?
That's probably what started it, See? But I have to admit that I think...
Why are they all after Kip?
Hey, Kip, you know what you ought to do? You ought to go kick these guys' ass. Just go, you know what? Hey, say to the guy from Metallica, you're such a big shot. Come here, you pussy. I'll kick your ass.
He needs a job under a bridge.
That's what you got to do. You got to kick their ass.
Yeah. Why are they all picking on you?
Challenge them to a fight.
I don't know. What do you think, Robin?
I think they're just jealous because you're a good-looking guy.
Hey.
Well, Kip is a good-looking guy.
That he is.
Not anymore. I just had a nose job to make me look a little more like Carl Malden.
Yeah. If you look like Carl Malden, it'd be better.
Yeah, that way I'm positive my album will sell.
Maybe you should have a cardboard Beavis and Butthead on stage and burn them. I don't know. You got to call that guy and tell him. You got to tell him, hey, listen, give me a break already.
I think he'd just laugh and make a few more episodes.
Yeah, if you do that, it just encourages him.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I haven't seen any lately. My favorite episode is the fast food one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like go away or something.
So when you're watching it, you don't get burned up? See, I would get burned up.
I mean, in the beginning it was, but it's been such a long time now that it's just like, hey.
Well, Mike Judge, if he was a man, he would call in right now and tell Kip what's on his mind.
Come on, Mike.
Yeah,
give us
why
a
do
call.
you do that?
Yeah, come on, let's have a debate.
Put him on the phone.
Hey, Stuttering John claims to be friends with that guy from Beavis and Butthead.
But, of course, the Stuttering John's not here.
Yeah.
Did they add Stuttering John's video over there?
No. They're not going to add it. I don't know why. I like it.
You said that it got approved for Headbangers Ball.
That's what they do to everyone when they don't want to play the video, but they feel like, hey, they want to stroke you a little bit. They add it to Headbangers Ball.
You know what I thought? I went home and I said, they're probably not trying not to piss off Howard, like he has something to do with it.
No, I don't care if they play Stuttering John's video or not. I happen to think it's funny.
But that's why I think they did that, as opposed to just saying, no, we don't want your video.
Yeah, hey, seriously, when you put out a video and they say, okay, we're going to play it on Headbangers Ball, that means they're going to play it at 2 in the morning one time.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, man.
It is rough.
I mean...
Hey, well, they're going to.
I saw that on I got it was CNN or something. I thought it looked pretty good, actually.
I don't see them playing that many of your videos anymore. You know why? A lot of the guys are getting squeezed out because they're not playing that many rock videos. I was
going to say Kip hasn't started rapping.
I tune in, I see a lot of black guys. You don't see the white guys anymore. I'm telling you.
That's really true. And Beavis and Butthead never disses those people either.
No. Oh, he would never make fun of black guys.
No.
Because right away that would be it.
Yeah.
No, only makes fun of white guys.
Well, that's safe.
You make fun of a black guy, forget about it. All of a sudden, Beavis and Butthead is racist.
Right.
Did you see the reports on the Source Awards? They just had the Rap Awards here in New York, and I understand one group came up with a real gun and shot it off on the stage or something.
Yeah.
And they had all kinds. It was a mess.
Oh, those guys should be caned. Hey, Kip, maybe you ought to do that.
Flashes.
That would be good. That would change the whole image. Get away from that whole Beavis and Butthead thing. Yep. Right away, you go up on stage and start shooting people. Kip Winger freaked out today.
Don't get rid of that T-shirt.
You still getting laid a lot?
Yeah, man.
Hey,
I'm married to this chick that's from Berlin, and she's my partner in crime. You would dig it, Howard.
Was she a model?
Wait a minute. What are you saying? That she goes out and gets other women for you too?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Oh,
you're lucky.
We have a lot of fun.
No kidding. You mean she's willing to get other girls?
Yeah, we have a lot of fun, Howard. You would dig it.
No kidding.
So, Robin, watch out when we're in New York. We're coming your way.
So she'll do lesbian stuff, your wife?
Well, we have fun, man.
Really?
Partakes in the festivities.
Wow.
So you don't have any problem with still being on the road?
It gives being on the road a whole new meaning, I tell you.
Yeah, and you don't mind bringing your wife on the road because she assists you in getting different women.
She is the coolest chick on the planet.
Really?
Yeah.
I hope my wife's
bring her in here so we can meet her.
We'll come in, man.
My wife's pretty cool, too. She wears Gilligan Island sneakers.
Deck shoes.
So, I got something to brag about here, too, pal. No kidding.
Yeah.
How old is she, your wife?
24.
Oh, my Lord. How long you been married?
About 2.5 years.
Did she ever model professionally?
No, she's not. She was a journalist, man.
Really? And she wears what, mini pants and Daisy Dukes?
She does a little bit of everything.
And then what happens? Like she'll go to a club and say, "Hey, see that cute guy over there? That's Kip. That's my husband, and we want you to come home with us."
Yeah, she takes her script right out of your book, man.
No kidding. Whoa. And then all of a sudden, what? Like they come home and you're bathing together and.
Well, we just Damn. Just use your imagination, Howard. You've got the best one in the world.
And you're telling me that, sometimes the girls stay over for a couple of weeks, or it's just one night stand?
It just depends, man.
So you have everything.
You got it all, don't you?
It's really, we're having fun.
Yeah. That's what it's about, having fun, damn it.
It is.
Who are you trying to convince, Howard?
Me.
He's having fun.
No, that's what I'm trying to convince. Trying to convince my wife.
Yeah, we'll come up when I got a record together. We'll come.
In a way, I'm glad Beavis and Butthead wear that T-shirt. You really? Why should you have such a good life? Hey, at least you have a little adversity now.
Yeah. Well,
I'm going to start wearing a Winger shirt. No kidding, huh?
Yeah, no wonder Metallica's throwing darts at you.
Yeah, they want your wife. Hey, you wouldn't bring another guy, though, into that situation, though, would you? Just girls, right?
Yeah, man, I'm not into that.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Would you do that?
No way.
Right on.
Yeah, my wife says, hey, I want to bring another guy in a bed. I'll smack her.
What if your wife said, you know, honey, that's really what I want?
Yeah, well, I'd say, well, that's really not what you're going to get.
Oh.
Is it? Now, you want something, go get us another girl. And like, she's real good looking, your wife?
Really good looking, yeah.
What size bra?
Very beautiful. Just the most amazing looking person you've ever. I'm a dark hair, dark skin kind of guy. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you're a good looking guy. You get good looking girls anyway.
Not anymore. Not with my new nose job.
Hey, send me a naked picture of your wife.
You didn't mess up that face.
You ever take photographs of you, your wife, and another girl?
Yeah, I'll send you a few, man.
Really? Oh man.
No, I'm going to send them to Robin.
Yeah, there you go. I won't give them to Howard.
Do you know something about this, Gary?
No. Stuttering John spoke to Mike Judge's wife, but Mike's sleeping and he can't.
He can't be disturbed.
Oh man, he should call in and tell us what's going on. Yeah, Mike.
Can't wait.
Here's Kip Winger. Boy, that would be really good.
I want a guest appearance on that cartoon, man. A little stubble and.
Yeah, I mean, I think Mike Judge ought to call in like a man and say, hey, I draw Beavis and Butthead.
Well, this shows you what kind of guy he is. Oh, Mike's sleeping.
Yeah, he's
what
a real
kind of guy is he? I've never met him or seen him.
John says he's a real good guy. He hangs with him.
Yeah, but after he makes a statement, he can't back it up.
Yeah.
Well, but in all fairness to Mike, he may actually be sleeping.
Oh, well, tell him that Kip is on the phone.
Yeah, how many times did you get interviewed?
Hey, I'm in New Mexico, man. I'm 2 hours ahead of you guys.
Oh, really? So you know what's going to happen, whether or not he's going to call in or not?
No.
So you can tell us the truth. Is Mike Judge going to call in? Because you're 2 hours ahead of us. All right, wait a second. You're telling me your wife is 24 years old with what, D cup?
I'll just bring her in, man. You can check it out.
Hey, would you bring her in?
Sure.
When are you going to be in New York? Can you be here tomorrow? Because we can do a special show tomorrow.
You'll come in.
I'll come in tomorrow.
You're into working Saturdays now.
When can you get to New York?
God, I tell you, I miss New York. We sold our place in Tribeca, and I've really been jonesing, so maybe we'll come sooner than later.
Hey, can you be here by 10 o'clock today? Where are you again?
New Mexico.
How long's the flight? Where's your wife right now?
She's in bed.
Ooh. Next to you?
No, I'm out here. Let me go look. Here, I'm walking in there. Let's see.
What's she wearing?
Nothing.
Really? She's naked. Hey, let me talk to her. Get her on.
She's sleeping, dude.
Pretend I'm a girl and you just pick me up.
Do you get to pick up the girls, or does she have to do all the picking?
I think it's both. It goes both ways.
I'm asking him.
Oh, be quiet, Rob.
I can't. Those are family secrets.
All right, so you put out a new record. It's called Winger, and it's called Pull.
Yeah, I don't know why everyone, the whole, me being upset about the whole joke about the title of the record was, man, we knew this was, the whole industry was changing, and we knew that, and so the whole joke of the title is that we knew everyone was waiting for us to put a record out so they could all go, pull.
Oh, I see. Pull like
when you're heat shooting or something.
Hey, you ought to get your wife to sleep with Mike Judge, the guy who draws Beavis and Butthead.
I tell you what, I'd instantly become the star of that show.
That's right. And then all of a sudden, you'd be on the Cool Guys T-shirt. So anyway, the point is, you seem to be pretty relaxed about the whole thing. I thought you were kind of steamed about it.
Well, there's a lot of rumors flying around, so I figured I'd call the master and...
Yeah, let me get to work.
Straighten everything out, huh?
Hey, I see a picture in here. You kind of got that grunge thing going on now.
My picture in where?
In your CD.
Oh, I just grew my hair out, man.
Yeah, me too.
I can't grow a goatee. That's just a little bit too far. It's like...
Yeah, you look good.
You can't get that little thing going?
No, but you don't see these guys get... I'm telling you, a lot of these white rock groups don't get on MTV anymore.
Well, it's very funny, the history of MTV. They're a wacky organization. At one time, they wouldn't play black videos.
Now they only play black videos.
And then Michael Jackson forced them to play him.
Yeah.
And now you can't find any white people on the stage.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on.
Well, they're setting up an alternative music channel to MTV, which is probably a good idea at
Maybe
this
that's
point.
the one that'll play music.
Yeah.
It could be good, but I agree with what you said before about that. They're probably going to play the same thing. It's like radio.
Yeah, when it's the same company, how much are they going to compete with themselves?
So what's the single on this record?
Well, we had about 3 singles off that record: Down Incognito, Who's the One, and Spell I'm Under.
Let me hear a little listen.
Yeah, give it a listen.
Hold on.
Now play.
Which one rocks?
Well, the one you just played, but it's got like a 2-minute acoustic intro.
Oh.
So play the second cut, man.
Okay, hold on. What's that, harmonica?
Yeah.
I can play that.
Pull it out.
Hey, man, I thought you went for girls, you said. What do you mean pull it out? Oh, I see, the harmonica. Oh, I thought you were going wild on it. Hey, now you're rocking. Look at this. Hey, remember you made that record with Fiona?
Yeah, I did. I spoke to her not too long ago.
Did you ever nail her?
No, I didn't. She was married to my producer.
Oh.
That would have been a bad move.
So what?
We we had some hanky on the side, but nothing.
Yeah,
nothing serious.
nothing good, huh? She was a hot little monkey.
Yeah, she was cool.
She's still married to that guy?
No.
You're
I
kidding.
tell you, she is smart, man. She's a very smart person. So you
She's
can't.
not that smart. She didn't make a move on me.
You can't pull the wool over her eyes too much.
Someone told me she runs a laundromat now.
Oh. Fiona.
Hey, you're rocking now. Hey, you got to get that guy from Beavis and Butthead to stop drawing that. It's an image thing.
Call him up, man.
All right, I'll work on it for you. I'll see if I'll tell him you're a decent man.
Hey, you know what I think you got to do though for your campaign?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta ask Brad Roberts if it's cool to use the music to that, so that can be your song. You know, you'll soon be the governor.
Oh, that one.
Put in the death penalty and you'll kill. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. He's real uptight about that.
He's very protective of that song.
Yeah, he thinks that's like, his baby. Anyway, Kip Winger's album is Pull, and I think he's a real nice guy. He's getting a bad rap on that.
Well, you know what? When he comes in, maybe we can get Mike on the phone at that time. Maybe we'll arrange.
Yeah, and bring that wife.
I definitely will, man.
Let me speak to her, man.
She's sleeping, man.
How tall is she?
She's almost about 5'10", something like that.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
With giant breasts?
She's you know what? I got a perfect video of her. I'll send to you.
What do you mean a video?
Well, she was in the Spell I'm Under video.
Oh yeah, give me that.
It's scantily clad. You'll dig it.
Yeah, make sure I can tell which one she is.
She's the only one in there.
Oh yeah.
Unless you go for those guys, and I don't think so.
Can you FedEx?
Sure.
All right. So I can.
He can't wait.
All right, Kip. Thanks.
Have a good one, man.
All right, man. Bye-bye. That's Kip Winger. I was feeling bad for. I heard that the Beavis and Butthead thing was really getting to him. The geek on the show wears a Winger shirt. I heard it was killing him. But all right, he's putting his best.
He's being cool.
He's being cool about it. That's funny. How do you like that guy? Huh? His wife will bring girls into the bed.
See the things you learn on this show?
5'10", probably a piece of ass.
Oh. From Berlin.
Berlin. Those girls are horny for anything. Berlin. Because they grow up thinking there's going to be no tomorrow. They have nothing to live for.
Accent.
Right. How'd you like to nail her? I don't know, man. I thought she had a good body. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm nuts. I was watching the Nixon funeral with an arousal in my pants. I'm praying for another funeral. Who's left there?
These are things that I would not admit.
I like when maybe Trisha Cox will die. There'll be another funeral on TV.
You'll get to see Julie again?
Yeah. You don't get to
miss her.
You don't get to see enough of her on TV.
I'm sure this will cheer her up.
I'm sitting there watching the thing and getting excited. I said, "This is embarrassing. I am really an embarrassment." And I've got kids. I could have dug the hole they put Nixon in with my weenie. It was like a spade. Hey, let me take a break, Rob, and then I'm going to play the new Ku Klux Klan message.
You could have carried the coffin by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, a vault. A coffin vault. Fafafui, what is it? How are we doing on this Representative Jim Moran?
I'll talk to you about that during the commercial.
Excellent. I'll have some news to report when we get back, right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Who told you that?
Yeah, Gary.
On the phone is G. Gordon Liddy.
Oh, good.
Who told you that?
Now I found out why. In case you weren't with us earlier, I announced an enemy of mine, a guy named Representative Jim Moran, M-O-R-A-N. This guy got up and I read a huge article. The biggest problem he has as a congressman is that I'm on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
Now I come to find out that G. Gordon Liddy evidently screams about this guy on his show every day.
Constantly, huh?
And he really hates G. Gordon Liddy. But since he couldn't go after G. Gordon Liddy, he went after me because I work for the same company.
Oh, it's G. Gordon getting us into trouble.
So this is another great reason to get rid of this guy, Representative Jim Moran, because you know what? It turns out he doesn't even know about me. He's just jumping on the bandwagon. So he's even more dangerous than I thought to begin with.
Just a guy throwing power around.
Am I right, G?
You're absolutely right. Let me give you the
How do you know
story
this
on Moran.
guy?
Let me give you the story on Moran. Now, first place, he's a carpetbagger from Massachusetts who moved into
Virginia.
Virginia. His district encompasses Old Town, Virginia, right across the river from New York. And look, a man can have respect for anyone who has strong views and is principled and holds to them. Like you can have respect for a liberal, you can have respect for a conservative. The problem with Moran is he poses as a liberal, but he's wishy-washy on everything. Whatever happens, he goes the other way.
Where do you hear?
Flip-flops, he's wishy-washy. He's anti-business. He's very bad on business.
Wait. So let me ask you something. Where do you see a liberal come out and start screaming about what's on the radio?
Well, that's the whole point. The guy is a hypocrite. What happened is,
what have you been?
He read about this business with this old geezer on the FCC,
right,
going after you. He jumped on the bandwagon because he thought it would be the popular thing to do. Because this guy he's got really no principles at all. He just goes with the flow.
Right.
And so he's trouncing you. Now, he's angry with me because I'm down here in this market. By the way, you are very big in this market.
Oh, I know it.
His area.
I know it.
Very big in his area.
Good.
And he has made a stupid mistake in taking you on because he's being opposed by a man named Kyle McFlarrow, who is a principled conservative, and his attitude is, hey, if you don't like a radio show, you turn the dial, you don't go to government.
Let me tell you something. I wouldn't care if Hitler himself was running against this character. Any guy who doesn't even know what he's talking about, who is given the gift of the privilege of being in Congress for 2 years, and the biggest issue this guy can come up with is Howard Stern. That's his issue.
Well, that's the whole point. The guy is just anything. He's a professional politician.
Well, I'm going to ask you something. I hope you will. Obviously, you will join with me.
No question.
And let's get this guy out of office. Let's work every day to get him out of office.
There you go.
And I will bring his name up, and I am in the middle of getting a whole bunch of information on him. I'm getting faxed a whole bunch of interesting stuff, and as soon as I have confirmation, I will read it every day. And I've never asked my listeners to do anything. Never. I am asking them, the ones in Virginia, to vote out this despicable man, Representative Jim Moran. I don't know him from a hole in the wall, but when I read a guy's biggest problem, a guy who knows there are murderers on the street, the crack is out of hand, there's a foreign policy problem that's ridiculous, there's an economy that needs taxes cut, there's services that are going down the drain.
By the way, he is a big tax raiser guy.
Good. Public schools are out of hand. A mess. This is the biggest problem. He's going to go after Howard Stern. I'm reading this article in Billboard, going out of my mind. I go, this is what this guy's busy with?
Yeah, well, let me.
And evidently, according to you,
excuse me for doing so, Howard. Let me give you one little bit of political advice.
Good.
Yes, you should slam Moran, but the voters need to know how to get rid of him in November. The way to get rid of him in November is to vote for his opponent. Let me give you the name of his opponent.
Yeah, please do.
His first name is Kyle, Kyle.
Yes.
Last name is McFlarrow, spelled capital M, small c, capital SLARROW.
Good.
So what you say, look, we're going to get rid of Moran, and
let's
the way
give
to
this
get
guy
rid of Moran is vote for McFlarrow.
Right, and let's get this guy McFlarrow in there and let him have whatever, and let him have 2 years. Listen, he can't be any worse than this guy. This is a guy who clearly doesn't know his issue. It turns out the whole thing boils down that G. Gordon Liddy has been going after this guy, and so now he's going to go after me because he can't go after G. Gordon Liddy. G. Gordon Liddy doesn't have FCC fines against him.
That's right. He realizes that you and I work for the same company.
Yeah, and he's gonna fix my wagon. I got news for him. I'm gonna fix his wagon.
There you go.
You're damn right. Hey, I saw you at Nixon's funeral.
Yes, I was there.
Hey, let me ask you something. Did you get a boner too for this Julie Nixon Eisenhower?
Stop it.
Howard, that's an inappropriate question. Let's
wait a second. Why is that inappropriate?
Moran, and let's stick with
Oh, maybe he did, and so that he doesn't want to answer.
Gee, is that what you're telling me? You had some kind of feeling too? I thought she looked good.
The feelings I had were compassion for a family that was grieving.
Yeah, I'm not saying no, but
I didn't know you were a feeling guy, G.
Gee, you always tell me you try to remove all feelings like a Vulcan.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, when I saw that missing man formation fly overhead, with the plane missing, that got to me.
That got to you, right?
I heard that you walked in with Spiro T. Agnew.
He was there, and I was there.
Hey, Spiro T, I don't dig.
Along with an awful lot of other folks.
Spiro T, you can't possibly dig. I don't dig him at all, boy. I tell you, that guy did some wrong things.
What do you mean he did some wrong things?
Spiro T. Agnew.
Nah.
Are you insane?
Gee,
First of all, you got to be against any guy named Spiro. That's a name that don't belong in America. Spiro. What is that?
Come on, Howard.
Spiro.
Let's stick to the one of the things that you want to be sure you don't.
You don't find Julie
lack focus.
All right, but listen to me.
Right now you're focused on getting
you don't find
from McSlarrow.
Let me ask you
keep
something.
The focus.
Let me just ask you something. Maybe I'm nuts. I'm not attracted to Tricia Cox. Did Julie Nixon have a nose job or something? Do you know?
I have no idea.
And did you see her in the black dress, the short dress?
He was there.
I was there. I saw them.
You don't think she has a nice body?
It was black. The dress was appropriately black for a funeral.
Right. I like black. Did you think that her body was sexy?
I was not focusing on anybody's body.
I don't believe that.
Except the body of my late leader, Richard Nixon.
Boy, the way that they were moving that body around in the box, they were carrying on with salutes and guns. I was afraid they were going to wipe out the whole family there. I was afraid they were going to wipe you out. They had three cannons. Gee, Gordon,
when
you can't
use
use
the guns went off. Poor Clinton was. He didn't know what was happening.
Gee, are you on the radio?
He was looking to the Secret Service.
Do you work on radio?
Gee, you can't use the S word.
What's that?
I had to bleep you. You used the S word.
Did I really? Well, see, that's because I'm not in front of a microphone now. I'm on the phone, and I'm just being good old G. Gordon now.
Yeah, what you were trying to say there before I bleeped you was that you said when the guns went off, Clinton was hiding underneath your chair.
No, he wasn't hiding, but he was looking. He looked left and right to the Secret Service real quick.
Where are they? Are they near me?
Hey, Hillary looked all right. She gets you aroused, right? I'll tell you.
No, it was really cold there, Howard, and they threw an overcoat over right after she sat out.
No, I thought Julie Nixon Eisenhower's body. Are you friends with her at all?
No, I've never met her.
She strikes me as sexy. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts.
Well,
that's possible.
And that David Eisenhower, he looks like he looks like Ron
Howard. Like his grandfather.
No, you don't. Don't say that about Ike.
Sure he does.
Hey, and you, boy, the whole head is shaved now?
Well, God is my barber, Howard.
You look like a real Hun now.
The fringe, you have a choice when you get the way I am. You can either grow a 9-foot flap over one ear and flip it over your bald skull and fool nobody,
and then
or you can go out and you can invest a horrendous amount of money in a piece that also fools nobody. So what I do is when I'm shaving, I just go up and take care of the fringe, and that's it.
Well, I'll tell you something. You look every day more and more like Lee Harvey Oswald. I swear to God. I saw you. I said, that's not my friend G. Gordon Liddy in the paper. I don't know who that is. It's Mr. Clean or something. Then you got the big mustache, I guess, to make it look like there's some hair on there or something. But
he's just showing you he can grow hair.
Yeah, I was glad to see you over there, and I saw your picture in the paper. You had to be thrilled with that. You're always looking for publicity, right?
Well, not at that particular case.
Sure, why not? Believe me, I would have loved to have gone to that funeral.
Did you cry?
Hey, how'd you get into the funeral? Who let you in?
I was there at the invitation of the Senate Minority Leader, Senator Dole, who was kind enough to transport me on his aircraft.
Hey, how'd you like when did you like when he started crying? You're a real man. You would never do it.
And so was Dr. Kissinger, and for that matter, as I said, when the missing man formation went over, so was I.
Hey, you think Nixon was really in the box? I bet you they were fooling everyone.
Did they actually carry his body around and let it lay around like that?
I don't think so. I swear to God, Nixon used to sweat so much in life. You know this. You were friends with Nixon. I thought I saw sweat coming out of the box.
The box was dripping.
I swear to God. Hey, you know who was really crying, G. Gordon Liddy, was Ed Nixon.
Yeah, well,
he loved his brother. Yeah.
I mean, it was his older brother.
This CBS television.
That's I think, a perfectly normal reaction.
Yeah. You know what? It kills me, though, when they carry that box around so much and they're twirling with it and everything.
Where do you think Nixon was?
I bet you Nixon was crumpled down into the lower third of the box. I swear to God, they had no respect. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know what you're saying, but you're incorrect. I was right there, and the military people who were doing it performed the ceremony perfectly. They did a great job.
Yeah, but they must practice that ceremony every day.
They do practice it. That's they give sometimes 16, 17 funerals a day.
Is that right?
Over at Arlington Cemetery, they have a unit that does that. They're very good at it.
They're good at it. They're marching around. At one point, though, they had to load Nixon up a ramp. I could swear the body was going to tumble right out. I swear to God. But you know what I would do? I swear to God. Nixon now, I'm telling you, is more popular than ever. I'd take that box on a 50-city tour. We'd make a fortune.
G. Gordon is not amused.
Bad taste, Howard.
It is not.
Bad taste.
Are you kidding? What, you ever see Weekend at Bernie's?
What?
Weekend at Bernie's. Did you ever see the movie?
No, I never heard of the movie.
Listen to this. I wrote a script. I couldn't take my eyes off.
This is one of your movies?
You listen, no. Weekend at Bernie's about they hit a dead guy, but no one knows he's dead, and they just carry him around. And he goes to parties. He even gets laid. I was saying Weekend at Nixon's. Listen to this. You take the body, and you put it in a movie. Do you know how many millions of people would go see that?
I would think that it would be an effective gauge of how many sick and deranged people we have in this country.
And then you and I sit in a tree and we work them like a marionette. I put you in the movie.
What I think we ought to be doing is concentrating.
Yeah, let's get back to the real issue.
Yes. Get rid of
G. Gordon Liddy, let me tell you something. Let us join together in this fight. This guy Moran has got to go. This is a guy who obviously does not appreciate the honor of being in Congress. He doesn't. He doesn't appreciate it.
This guy's in business for himself.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever way the wind blows. And see, this guy, he can't really judge the wind. If he could judge the wind, he would know that you are very popular. The people do not want you censored off the air.
Right.
The people's attitude is, hey, if you don't like Howard, you turn the dial to somebody else. You don't go invoke the power of the government of the United States.
Well, let me tell you something. I don't think this guy, and this is another reason to vote him out of office, I don't think this guy really cares what's on people's mind, or did he check into it? He's so out of touch. And
he is out of touch.
He is. He's out of touch. It proves he's out of touch. And the guy probably doesn't even listen to my show. He read something that the FCC's against me, and since he don't like you, he's coming after me. But I got news for you. I'm not letting up on this.
Okay,
this guy's going out.
Just remember that when you slam Moran, you've got to give them the correct alternative, and the alternative is Kyle McSlarrow.
I told you.
Kyle McSlarrow, and you'll be rid of Moran.
We're gonna do it. And I don't even care what Kyle McSlarrow believes in. I just know he's not Moran, and it's time to give this Moran a rest.
All right, sir.
Thank you, G.
You're welcome. God bless.
God bless you and the Nixon family.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
He loves when I say that.
God bless.
God bless. God bless. Everyone with God bless.
I don't know.
God hasn't blessed me. You take a look at my face.
G. Gordon has a problem, too.
Let me tell you something. He's the great. I love
a funny guy.
I love talking to him. I love that guy. G. Gordon Liddy. That's the best. You start saying anything right away, he's insulted. Hey, where's Pat Cooper?
Like this whole show isn't.
Let me bring Pat Cooper in, and we'll take a break. Let me just say hi to him. I don't want to keep him sitting out there.
All right.
Boy, you know it, he'll be screaming about me.
Who told you that?
Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that? Who told you that? Get in here. I love you. Sit down.
What is this?
Yeah, I know. You got to take a shave.
You've got Liddy, A, B, C, D, E, F, and A, B, C.
Well, I'm fighting for my life here. That's all.
Governor, you're looking great.
Thank you. Giving out Pat Cooper T-shirts.
Looking great, Governor. Invite me to the mansion.
I will. Listen, Pat, I got to take a break. I just want to get you in here. Sit down. Relax. Sit down. Sit down.
Calm down. Let me sit down on my own.
All right, sit down. And we're going to do the news with Pat when we come back.
All right.
I told you not to say that.
Who told you that?
I told you that. Anyway, hey, did you see this? I was talking earlier about this movie.
Are we on?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, bro. The best part of this here movie is not only Sylvester Stallone, but the
what movie are you talking about?
This guy Wesley Snipes. He's
in everything.
He has blonde hair in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he looks good as
Demolition
a
Man.
blonde.
Yeah.
He's in everything.
Demolition Man.
He's in every. This guy works every 2 hours. He gets to make some.
Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, he's in everything.
Yeah, he's in everything.
What, do you begrudge
Why
the man a
no,
job?
I told you not to say that.
Well, you do me a favor. I just
What?
want to know why is he in everything. Everything you turn around, I got this guy about 94 pictures.
I don't know. He's the only black actor, Wesley Snipes?
No, that's what gets me crazy. There's a lot
Right.
of great black actors out there.
Yeah, they can't get arrested.
But this guy, for some reason, they got him in everything.
Everything he's in, this guy.
He's going to do the life of Rex Harrison, I hear.
Yeah. Whatever happened to, what's his name?
Denzel?
No, not Denzel.
Who?
Sidney Poitier.
Clarence Thomas III.
Clarence
He's
Williams.
in jail, isn't he?
Yeah, Clarence Williams
You don't even
III.
remember Clarence Thomas as the Supreme Court judge.
Yeah, what happened to Clarence Thomas III, the Supreme Court judge? What happened to him? He was good.
Yeah, buddy.
Why isn't he in a movie with his hair dyed
I
blonde?
can't. Wesley Snipes is all over the place.
Listen, all I know is you got Wesley Snipes and I don't know if you saw this movie. Wesley Snipes, Sylvester Stallone. You like action?
I liked him in that mountain movie, Stallone.
That was good, but did you like action?
I don't like when they start blowing up each other. I get lost.
Oh no, you know what it is?
No. I don't want no hand grenades and everything. I want to go there and calm down. I'm a nervous wreck as now.
I like excitement. I like excitement.
Stallone is good for that. He gets blown up. I saw Rocky 4 7 times.
Right.
That's the only thing I like. Rocky 2. Rocky
You would
4.
like this. You would like this because Wesley Snipes.
Yeah. He's got blonde hair. I know.
Right. Yeah. He goes into the future with Sylvester Stallone.
Absolutely.
And there they begin to kill each other.
He's the enemy, right?
And they're trying to kill each other, but except they kill everyone else.
Well, naturally.
They can't hit anything. They keep missing everyone.
That's like some politicians I know. So what else is
right? Anyway, it's a good futuristic action
glad you
thriller.
like it.
And it also stars a sexy Sandra Bullock, who, Robin, I know you like.
Wow.
Well, she's been around. She's making the rounds now.
Demolition Man. Easy to order on pay-per-view tonight. You ever order a movie on pay-per-view?
Excuse me, is this a commercial?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What do you think? He's just telling you about a movie?
I couldn't understand. I was thinking, talking about Wesley Snipes being a blonde. I'm saying, who the hell cares?
No, because I'm being paid to do this.
Oh, okay, as long as you get a few
This is how I
dollars.
make my living.
You have your own hair color
I
problem.
may rent it out tonight.
Right. You sell macaroni posters, and I sell...
I don't sell. Back off.
Ho, 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 ho.
I don't sell. Back off. Back off. I don't sell anything. I give you something, I don't sell it.
Thank you.
I'm not a peddler.
Demolition Man is easy to order on pay-per-view tonight and all through the month of May.
What do you mean easy to order? What? You press a button, you order.
Yeah.
You make it like a big speech. They get to put 94 numbers.
No.
You press PPP and you
I have never
Howard
ordered...
is intimidated.
I'm intimidated by it. I don't order pay-per-view. I'm going to try
I don't
it.
order nothing. I saw your pay-per-view. I want to discuss this.
Yeah, hold
I
on.
want to discuss it. It's marvelous.
Thank you.
It's going to be in what are called the capsules.
Well, of course.
Time capsule?
Yeah,
What do I
capsule.
know? Capsule. What do I know?
Check your local listings for dates and times in your area. It's all this month on pay-per-view. It is Demolition Man. Thank you. Of course it's a commercial.
I know what's around you. You put something that you like. I don't know.
When you're here?
I'm still in it. I'm on the air now.
You notice I'm staying away. I don't bust your balls.
All right, don't bust my balls. Hey, Pat Cooper's here at Westbury Music Fair, May 21st.
Oh, yeah?
He don't know when he's on. May 21st and 22nd at the Westbury Music Fair. You got to
Connie
go
Francis. With Connie Francis.
Oh, I got to go see that show.
Oh, Connie.
How is she?
She's doing great.
Which way is she singing? Out to the audience?
No. Connie's in the round. Once you're in the round, she has to take care of everybody.
Now what is going on?
You're in the square. You're interested. She's she's singing. She's had she had physical problems.
Who's wackier, you or Connie?
Me. I'm wackier than all.
Yeah, right. Now Connie Francis, as you know,
she had her hair lanced.
As you know, Connie Francis is a singer. And she was one of the most popular singers years ago.
She still is. Right.
No, she's not anymore.
Well, you see,
Why don't
there's a Connie
be honest?
Francis cult out there.
But yeah, there's people who like her.
But we're talking about the years that she was a recording
Well, that's all
star.
over. 50s are over, 60s is over.
And then what
the
happened?
world out there.
Connie wigged out, right?
Okay. No, she got raped and everything. It was a very sad
Now, after she got raped,
she wigged out.
She wigged out.
Okay,
which is understandable.
That's understandable. Is right. I mean, that's sad.
And what happened? She started doing wacky
started
things.
doing some wacky things and saying things about people and wandering around.
Well, she got very, very tremid.
Wasn't she anti-Dick Clark for a while?
Yeah, she started
was
screaming about
anti-everybody.
Dick Clark and everything.
What the hell do I know? She's anti.
Everybody was her enemy.
But she's okay now.
She's on the lithium now.
Is she on lithium?
Yeah, she was. I don't know if she's still on.
I
don't give
Don't get near her if she's not on it.
All I do is I'm trying to clean fish once in a while.
And do you ever you hang out with her after the show?
I don't hang out with no one. I'm alone.
Do you ever see her?
I see her all the time. I love her. I kiss her. I hug her because she's been a friend of mine for years, and I know the situation better than most people.
Right.
And I adore her.
Was she mad at you at one point because when she went?
No, what did I be mad at me for? I'm a pussy. I don't bother nobody. What did I be mad at?
What?
I'm home. I'm
You're
home
a
making feel
pussycat. You're a pussycat.
I swear to God, I don't hit nobody. I don't yell at nobody. I mind my business.
Okay.
Do I bother you? Let me ask you a question. Did you always say to me on the air, I can come on here anytime I want to? You say
yes,
to me?
I did.
Do I take advantage of it?
Yes. All right, so what's your point? So, Robin.
Oh, boy.
So what are you trying to say?
Yeah, what do you think you're here now? You think we wanted you? You're taking advantage, that's all.
I begged.
All right, listen to me. So, you were saying, Robin, she wouldn't look at the audience for a while?
Oh, she would get in the middle of a show and not know what to do, and everything would be bad.
Because I think the medicine affected her, but she's fine now.
Now she's fine, and her voice sounds good. Didn't she say her nose job took over her voice?
I don't know if I said a nose job, because I get hit with things on the side. What do you think I study people's noses? I'm not going to pay my rent and die.
I don't know anything about it.
All I want to do is die after I pay my rent.
I'm just asking you. You're involved. This is an
I don't
interesting
stay in
story.
their dressing room. I don't ask them their personal business. I don't ask them who they go out with. I don't give a damn.
Does she still wear a duck outfit?
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know, but I do hear quacks once in a while in the dressing room.
All right. Anyway, who cares? No, she doesn't wear it. She never wore a duck outfit.
No, she never did.
Very beautiful woman.
She is.
And what about you? The two of you not romantically linked?
We always were.
Yeah.
I made love to her in a gondola. What do you want from my life?
Is she still married or no?
I have no idea. I don't ask.
She is not.
It's my business. I want to do it. I want to pay my bills.
All right, so you'll be there at the Westbury. Also, you'll be at the Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford on June 26th and 27th. And let's mention you also did a pilot for ABC called Believe It or Not with Dean Stockwell.
Oh, yeah, nice man.
And maybe, now, if this pilot is picked up by ABC...
I think they bought 13 already. I'm
really?
Sure.
So I thought you didn't want that.
When the lawyer called me yesterday, I wanted to know why I didn't sign my contract. So
I thought you don't want that.
No, see, this is not memorizing lines. This is none of that. They told me, here's the subject matter, go. And they're going to tape me, so I taped 3 segments already. It's going to be very funny.
Really?
They give me a chance to
What show is it? Is it a
Believe It or
sitcom?
Not with Jack Palance many years ago.
Believe It or Not?
Yeah.
Like Ripley's Believe It or Not?
No, Ernie Durando's Believe It or Not. Of course.
Right. And Ripley's Believe It or Not.
What is this here, Jeopardy? I don't understand.
No, what are you doing? Are you going to do a Believe It or Not?
Yes, in other words, I say, Pat, what do you think of such and such and such and such? And I come out and I say, this is what I think about it. Then I go back in my cocoon, and they ask me again, I come out again.
Oh, that's it? That's going to be a show on ABC?
What is the difference?
I can't believe it.
What do you want me to do?
I can't believe that's going to be a show.
I tell you right now, they offer me a series, I'll turn it down. I don't want to work that hard.
You watch.
Birthday.
Just like America's Funniest Home Videos will be a number one hit.
You think so?
I'm trying to help you out here.
She's saying something nice about it.
I don't need help. I'm trying to get this guy over here to understand my...
Listen, why don't you calm down for a second? Why don't you calm down and relax, and I'll say something.
What is she talking over me for? Because nobody could get a word in edgewise.
Pat, I want to try and do the news right now.
I'll do whatever you want. I'm happy to be anywhere.
Hey, we love you. Pat Cooper is here. He's legendary. Everyone knows. A very funny comic.
Thank you.
Wonderful man.
Am I funnier than Jackie Mason? Because you made a statement a couple of months ago. No.
Why would you ask me that?
You called him the best in the world, and I challenged that.
No, hold it.
Howard, I will be on Pat's side now. You didn't mention Pat in your book, did you?
Yes, I did.
Yes, he did.
I absolutely did.
Is he on the list?
In fact, I wrote an entire I wrote about 30 pages about Pat Cooper and never put it in the book.
On the
you
list.
shouldn't put it in the book. You saved it for book 2.
No, you wouldn't have liked it.
Why?
Excuse me?
Because I talked about some of your funnier moments, and you might not want... out of respect to you, you might not have wanted me to bring them up.
Wrong. You know why? Because if the truth, I can accept it.
No, I wasn't going to do it because you don't want to talk about your family.
I want those pages.
No. I'll send them to you. I think you like them.
Yeah.
Excuse
when you tell
me.
the truth about me, it doesn't bother me.
No, but you went through a lot of stuff on the air.
I understand what you're saying, and I respect that.
So I took them out.
But you gave me the one line that made it all for me.
I said you're funny.
I lowered my price $40.
I said you're funny.
I know you did.
Did you put him on the list of the top? You said the top funniest people.
I said the 3 funniest comics in America were Eddie Murphy, Jackie Mason, and
Sam Kinison.
All right, I challenge.
Where is Pat's name?
I challenge.
I didn't rate people after 3 where they exist.
No, I don't want to be
Cooper,
after 3. No, don't give me after 3.
Pat Cooper is one of the funniest comics you will ever see.
You're copping out, Howard. You're copping out.
I'm not going to sit and tell you.
You're copping out because
if he was one of the 3 funniest men in the world, why are you going to embarrass me by asking me?
You made a statement.
Yeah.
In other words, if you're telling
me, embarrassing
these are the 3 champs, I challenge the 3. One is dead. I challenge the other 2 champs. That's one. Listen, to be great, you got to go after the champ. Yeah. You are great on radio because you can beat everybody.
Right.
If I want to go on radio, I got to go after you because you're the champ. I challenge Jackie Mason or your friend Eddie Murphy. I think I can take him on any day, any time, anywhere.
You're embarrassing me.
Wait a minute. Without an act.
This is who I find the funniest.
Hold it. Without an act. Ad-libbing. Without an act. I'll ad-lib the both of them.
I was not evaluating.
You got to evaluate them.
I was not evaluating them as ad-libbers. I'm talking about guys I saw on stage.
I'll take them both on.
Oh, you're getting jealous like a girlfriend.
Well, you know he does have a point.
Thank you,
no,
my dog.
No, he doesn't.
Thank you.
Yes, he does have a point.
I'll take the both of them on any time. I'm sick and tired of this nonsense.
Look.
And I want those pages. Don't you eliminate them.
I have them. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about you.
Yep, go ahead.
It's enough that I say you're funny.
That's enough?
That's enough.
Okay. I call you a genius.
Don't embarrass me. You're a genius, too.
I'm not a genius. I'm a live guy.
Fred's a genius. Everyone's a genius. All right, there you go.
Okay.
All right?
Go ahead.
Let me say something about Pat Cooper.
Okay, we go.
All right, you know what? I'm not going to say anything about Pat Cooper. Let's do the news.
Yeah, let's do the news.
Go ahead, Pat.
Okay, my man.
Go ahead. My man. My man.
My man, my buddy, my pal.
You're funny as hell. Just be satisfied with that.
Oh, thank you. You gave me a little bit of a nugget.
Oh, come on. You know I always told you was a genius.
What you're doing is wrong, Howard. What you're doing is wrong.
I was on Broadway. Hold on.
What am I doing wrong?
I was on Broadway before Jackie Mason.
So what?
But then don't give me that.
If I tell you he's one of the 3 funniest, accept it. That's it.
I don't accept. I challenge your right to say that.
Do you like Jackie Mason?
I know comedy.
Do you like Jackie Mason?
Comedy like I know.
Do you know? Now you know comedy better than I do.
100% because I'm in it.
I'm not in it?
No, you're not.
I don't make people laugh for a living?
No.
Oh. What am I? Tell me what I am. A personality.
You are a tremendous
And what are you, Pat?
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a comedian, stand-up comedian. That's all, no more.
You don't have any personality.
No, I got a tremendous personality, but he is a personality of...
Who has bigger personality? Me? I do?
Who has the better personality?
All right, thank you. That's all I want to know.
Got out of that one all right, eh?
I don't know what's going on. You don't get along with Jackie Mason, is that what you're saying?
I respect the man.
You don't like him, though. Tell the truth.
No. Don't put words in my mouth. We were partners. We did very well together. I wish him all the luck in the world. I just don't think anybody's funny tonight. That's my way of thinking. Because if I do, I'll quit.
Right. That's fair enough. I don't think anyone's funnier than me.
But I don't want to say he's the funniest guy in the world. I don't like that.
I said my 3 top comics.
I got it on tape.
Pat's not in your top
you were
comics.
stroking Jackie Mason.
I was. I happen to think Jackie Mason is brilliant.
I agree with you to a point, but he's not funny than me. Then I'll fight you all day long.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, what were you partners? What were you partners in? You know, you're an angry man. What were you partners in with Jackie Mason?
We were doing comedy together. It was very good.
And why do you have to have a partner for that?
No, it was his idea. I got to say one thing about Jackie. Jackie puts his money where his mouth is.
Right. No, he puts your money where his mouth is.
No. I will say that about because he wanted to go on Broadway and everything. Right. He always said that.
Right.
But Jackie and I was the Jew and the Italian. It was marvelous. We drew crowds.
Right.
And it was good. But Jackie's a kind of a guy likes to sit up 6 o'clock in the morning and have his coffee and donuts and talk. Me, I want to go to sleep in. I'll get up in the morning.
Right. So you didn't get along as partner.
No. You know, and he has his life. I have my life. We decided to go about our life, and he went his way, and I went. I'm over here. There's your answer.
Does he owe you money?
No.
He does not.
Doesn't owe me nothing.
Really?
Nothing.
Seriously?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What else?
He gets young girls?
Jackie's a pretty good stalker when it comes
Really?
to Yeah. Stalker, yeah.
I can't believe he gets girls.
Oh, he goes after prey. Forget about it.
Really?
Jackie's one of the best stalkers I've ever seen for a guy that ain't a Cary Grant lookalike.
Oh, boy, you could say that again.
But I'm bringing a point out. The women come after. He's
really
gorgeous.
Oh, that's because he's a rich guy.
No, it's not because he's even before when things were bad. He was in Florida walking around the beach.
Really?
Women come after him.
Nice-looking women.
Gorgeous.
Really?
Absolutely.
So who's better in that department?
Well, me or them? I'm dead. I've been dead at 40.
Are you wearing a Porsche T-shirt?
No. This was given to me by a blind guy.
Hey, you are wearing a Porsche. You're wearing a Porsche sweatshirt.
Tommy was yellow.
I can't believe it. You're really snazzy today.
What do you want me to do?
Anyway, the great Pat Cooper is here.
The great Pat Cooper.
And let me.
Not number 1, 2, or 3.
I said who was number 1, 2, or 3. I told you. A dead guy beat out Pat Cooper.
Yeah. Sam is funnier than that.
Sam is funnier than you. There you go.
Sam, I love Sam. Come on.
Oh, stop it. You used to scream about Sam.
No, Sam, you know what happens? No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Back off. Back off. It's not. You got it. I just want to tell you that. Jackie Martin said, pull the tape. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Sam called up the studio when I was here. He misinterpreted what was said. And I said, Sam, I got to correct it. And he was nice as a Pat. I apologize.
Right.
He was a gentleman. I
All
just feel he's not around to aggravate you.
All right, there you go. Let me take a break.
Who the hell is Sam Kennison? I remember him.
Oh, yeah. Well, he got upset. He likes Sam. Hey, anyway, let's take a break, Robin. We'll come back, and you're on, Robin, with the news, and Pat will comment on the news with me.
Good.
So what am I here for?
That'll be a lot of fun. All right, right after these words.
I'm number 1. I bought it.
The 60s you bought it.
With the Howard Stern Show.
14%.
Right. See? Pat in here bragging.
No, I bought it. Not that I knew anything. I bought property in Vegas. I just said, I'm going to buy that thing. That thing.
Right.
They all laughed at me.
Hey, put your headphones on. You're on the air.
Oh, am I on the air?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know, because you look at me, everybody got papers showing all over the place here. But I bought land where they couldn't be left. It says dirt. Now it's called property.
Right.
And I'm no genius. I just tell myself, let me buy that piece of thing over there.
Right, but someone must advise you. You don't know.
No. A guy called my accountant says to me, he says, Pat, he said, why don't you buy some gold? That's all right. Well, how do I buy it?
Right.
He says, I'll get it for you.
Right.
We bought it in 64, 65.
And what did you pay for it back then?
I don't know. A couple of dollars.
Really?
Yeah.
And now it's worth $50,000?
No. It's worth about $390, $350 or something like that.
Wow. Boy,
that's not a lot of money. It don't mean that. I ain't got it in my
That's not
pocket.
a lot of money. That's
Everything
a lot of money.
is on paper, Howard. You don't spend nothing. So the guy should make 3.5%. I said, what am I going to do with it? You give it to the government. You can't save nothing.
Pat Cooper at the Westbury Music Fair. He's right. May 21st and 22nd.
Right.
And the
Connie Francis, remember that, Senora.
Go see him so you can buy more gold. The Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford on June 26th and 27th. And a lot of good things going on for Pat Cooper. Robin, what's in the news?
Woo. Yeah, Robin, let's go.
Well, we have another story in the assault on the penis, Howard.
Oh, brother.
Seems to be a movement.
Sure it is. I told you this was going to happen.
Big money in that.
A 58-year-old woman who shot her husband's penis after falsely accusing him of a love affair was spared a mandatory prison sentence.
Wow. Can you believe that? She shot his penis in this.
After Hamilton County authorities dismissed gun charges, according to court officials.
I'll tell you what's worse than that.
This is from the Cleveland Plain Dealer.
Oh, you going to Cleveland?
Yeah, I got to go. I'm number one.
Let me know what day you're going to go. I don't want to get involved with your entourage because there's a guy, an agent out there I got to talk to.
So what do you got to do with that?
Marty Kahn.
So you would go at the same time?
Are you going to go with us? Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying when you're going because I want to face this guy directly. He gave me a job, no contract, and I lost a day, and he never returns my phone calls. I want to go see him personally.
All right, well, very good. Well, can we be there for it?
Cleveland, Marty Kahn, I'm going to get you. Yeah, I want to go there.
All right.
He's a skivosa.
Well, hey, listen, that's your business with him. I'm sure he's got his side of the
No, he has got no side.
All you have to do is mention a city. Pat will find somebody there he
to
doesn't
fight
like.
with. Poor Marty sitting there just trying to relax.
You know what gets me crazy? I was on the radio. I won't mention this a couple of days ago, okay?
Yeah.
I called the shot. I said, this guy says that's going to get whipped in Singapore.
Yeah.
I said, he was going to make millions of dollars.
Right.
All right? I picked up the paper today. Now they're going to do inside edition wants some, Chris wants some, that. They're going to write his wife's life story. My father whipped my ass for years. I can't make 30 cents.
I know. It's unbelievable, isn't it?
I don't understand it. There's a guy who's going, don't worry, Ma, I can handle it. Sure, he said, already showed him the figures.
Can I tell you about the woman who shot her husband in the penis?
Honey, I'm tired of penis. Bobby did it already. Let's talk on other things. Let's talk about asses now. We already went to the penis area.
So go ahead.
Turns out that she did the shooting shortly after watching the Lorena Bobbitt trial.
Of course.
Oh, brother.
And this is going to unleash a spree of penis shooting. and for her not to go to jail is outrageous.
Well, there's a lot of talk out there that women get unequal justice.
Oh, really?
In this kind of a situation. If a man, Howard has been screaming that if a man cut off a woman's breast, he would go to jail.
Of course.
Absolutely.
But Lorena Bobbitt cuts off her husband's penis.
Well, she's doing tours now. She's on a tour now, this woman. She's got trouble saying Dad. She's going to talk to college
students. The point is that here's a woman that broke the law. She committed an act of violence. Guy wasn't doing anything violent to her at the time. And she could have left the house on many occasions. And now here you have another example. Well,
this woman, she and her husband were apparently sitting on the couch.
Oh, that's romantic.
Yeah, very romantic.
And then all of a sudden, she got up, went to another room, comes back with a .25 caliber pistol, and
boom.
Was he aroused?
I don't know. She said, "You'll never cheat on me again," and fired from 6 feet away and hit his penis.
Well, one good thing, he can become Jewish now.
He is still recovering, but they have reconciled.
Oh, they have?
Yes, they have reconciled.
Oh, man.
Oh, I love that. He's worse than she is now.
What is it, Baba Bonai?
Baba Bibi.
You know, Geraldo was on the Tonight Show last night.
Yeah.
And he was talking to some drunk about Joey Buttafuoco.
Yeah.
So Joey called and he said since Robin was talking about penises, he wanted to talk about what a penis Geraldo is.
Really?
Oh. Lots of free association on this show.
It's Joey's joke, not mine.
Joey Buttafuoco, ladies and gentlemen, he's upset, too, because Geraldo won't fight him.
Won't fight him.
Well, Geraldo said on the television he won't fight him because he says that this is a criminal and he don't want to donate his... It's so full of...
That's full of baloney. Geraldo, let me say something about Geraldo. Geraldo has on his show on any given day criminals...
Violence. He had it yesterday. They were punching each other yesterday.
Right. So he makes money off of that.
Oh, him? He's the biggest skivosa that God put on us. I told you why I don't like him for years, and I'm going to get him one day. I'm going to get him one day. You can bet your life on it. This skivosa, this Spachimi skivosa.
Really?
That's what he is.
Hey, Joey.
I'm on.
Yeah, I know you're on.
What's up?
He's been to prison, what's up?
Yeah, right, what's
you know
up?
Something? It's funny, I'm waiting for that damn recording in jail to go off again, and I remember I don't have to do that anymore.
That's right. What are you doing now?
I'm laying down watching the show last night, and I'm listening to Geraldo get into his I put Joey behind bars routine.
Oh, he's so full.
That's such a bunch of crap,
Right.
That's not the story, and it's just amazing that I'm going all the way down on himself all the time like that.
Well, listen, let me tell you something.
He's not a man, Joey.
Listen, wait a second.
He's not.
You said you would fight Geraldo, right?
Right. Well, he challenged me.
He challenged
Yeah,
you.
it was his idea.
He's the bad guy, you know.
And now he's saying, this is what kills me, he's saying the wrong thing. And I've said this to him. I said, Geraldo, you're saying the wrong thing. He's saying, I'm not going to fight Joe because Joe, after all, I don't support what he did with
Amy Fisher.
Amy Fisher.
Yeah.
Does he support what Amy Fisher did to Mary Jo, who's the only true victim in this?
Yeah, but wait a second. That's not even the point. The point is that this is a guy who makes a living every day from having people on who have done all kinds of interesting, bizarre things.
And sometimes illegal things.
Geraldo himself used to make it with interns over at ABC.
Well, read his book.
Yeah. I mean, he admits to all this stuff. So for him to come out and say, look, I don't want to make any money off this. Geraldo doesn't want to make any money off this. That's fine. He can take his share of the money and donate it.
When I make $23 million a year, I'll donate the fight.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And Joe Buttafuoco has every right to make some money off the fight. Geraldo can't tell Joe Buttafuoco he can't make money off the fight. That's up to Joe Buttafuoco if he wants to make money off the fight.
Right.
The truth is, he's chickened out.
He's scared.
And he told too many people that he kicked your ass, and you know what? He thought about it, and now he's not into it.
And who told you that Geraldo would back out? I did.
You were right.
Yeah, well,
Did you tell us that?
I said that right away. I said he'll squirm out of this. I don't even care if it is his idea.
I don't think he's out of it yet.
You know?
I don't think he's out of it yet.
What do you mean?
I just,
Joey, he figures he's got nothing to gain and that you're the only one that's going to gain by it. That's how he figures. He doesn't have a chance. He figures whether he wins, loses, or draws, he's a loser, he figures. Well, he is a loser. He's a schifoso, facchime schifoso.
Well, there you go, Joe. I mean,
I love hearing that.
I'll take him on. And I'm not a fighter.
Hey, if you want, you can.
Penises this morning, I figure, well, Geraldo's a giant.
Joe, if you want, you can fight Pat Cooper.
I don't want to fight Pat.
In the dark, Joey.
Come on.
And what are you doing now?
If you fight Geraldo, does that mean I have to fight Donnie? You next?
Well, you know what he's doing now. He's working with Sugar Ray Leonard, you know.
Oh, please.
Did you know that?
Please. Let me tell you something. I'm training. I work out every day. I hit the heavy bag 3 hours a day. 3 hours a day. I got calluses on my knuckles. I'm hitting it very hard.
Now, what's the story? Why are you training? We don't have a fight.
I think he's just scared. I really think he's scared. He's got this Puerto Rican macho attitude, and he knows I'm going to kick his Puerto Rican ass all over that ring.
Well, there you go. Now you're talking.
That's the way I like it.
Listen, get into the ring with me. I'm not afraid to get into the ring with him.
That's all right.
And what do you do? And what are you doing all day? Are you working at that car place still?
I'm working out. I'm working at the shop. I have some time in here, but I take a certain block of the day, and I put 3 hours into the gym.
And I hear you gave a good to Mary Jo that night when you got out of prison.
Easy.
Wow.
Easy.
What are you talking about?
That's why you're in training.
Married man.
That's the stuff that gets you. You don't have legs, you can't fight. So you know what I'm saying.
Right. Oh, I see. You're really
anyway,
in
I
training.
really think he's a chicken bastard. He's got a lot of talk, and he's empty. He's like an empty barrel. Guy banging on an empty barrel, ain't nothing in it.
Mary Jo
He ain't got nothing.
Mary Jo must like your bigness now, huh?
Huh?
You're big now.
What's that?
Mary Jo must like it.
Like what?
Your bigness.
My bigness?
Yeah, you're big size now.
You mean my bicep?
Yeah, your body. All right, listen, go ahead.
Be nice.
Listen, you keep training. I'll get in touch with Geraldo.
Okay, see if you can put this together, because I think he's just blowing himself up again. You know
all right, very good.
And let's face it, Mary Jo's the one that paid the big price in this whole thing, whatever happened.
Yeah, so what's wrong with you going out and boxing?
She's a victim, and if Geraldo has a concern about where money's going to, I'll give it all to the one victim in this case, my wife.
That's all right.
There you go.
No problem.
So
no problem with that.
Bravo.
Pedal out of this.
Bravissima.
Bravo.
All right, thanks, man.
All right, talk to you.
All right, that's Joey Buttafuoco still waiting for his Geraldo fight.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah, don't hold your breath.
I don't think so. You think that Geraldo's a big pussy, huh, Pat?
Geraldo's not a man.
Well,
remember what I told you. The man is not a man, because anyone that betrays people's personal life for no reason at all is not a man. You just trust what I tell you. He's a dog, he'll die a dog, and I ain't going to get him. I'm going to get him. What he did to me, I'll never forget him. What he did to my son, I'll never forget him.
Right.
For no reason at all.
Right.
Put my son on television to put me down, and I did nothing wrong. But he don't care. You understand? He's a schifoso. He was facchime schifoso.
Right.
And I will get him. And I told his wife, Cece, over the radio, right on your thing, Cece, when you're born a dog, you can't die a cat. What he did to the other woman, he's going to do to you and your kids. He's a schifoso, facchime schifoso.
You're saying that Cece has
Poor
still
pregnant
something.
Cece has
She still has something to worry about.
Born a dog, you can't die a cat. What does that tell you, pal?
Are
when
you
these guys
saying-
said I changed, I'm a new guy. You're a dog, you can't die a cat.
Are you saying that you still feel he could cheat again?
Well, no, forget cheating. He will do to her what he does to everybody else. That's
But
his
Pat,
style.
he says he
That's
was
his
a
modus.
sex
What's that?
addict.
Modus operandi? What do they call that? Modus
operandi.
Modus operandi, whatever they call that. That's his modus operandi.
That's his
He's
modus-
a schivosa. You can't win when you're a schivosa.
So you fear for the relationship, the
I
marital.
don't fear. I don't give a damn if he walked out of her tomorrow. But
Right.
she's got to learn what she's living with. She's living with a schivosa.
Right.
And when you're living with a schivosa, you don't change the colors of a zebra's tush. Remember those words.
But if he says he's an addict and he's given up his
He's
drug.
not an addict.
Ooh.
He's not an addict. He's a spachim. Remember when I told the liver, he pumping in the goddamn coffin. You trust what I tell you.
Pat Cooper told you.
You better believe it.
Let me ask you something, though. If you're born a dog, can you die a cat?
No.
No? All right, very good. All right, let me take a break, Robin. We'll continue with the news. This is something right after these words.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
As someone faxed me the article I was looking for from Billboard. A member of the House committee that controls the FCC's purse strings told Commissioner Chairman Reed Hunt that the FCC should slap Infinity Broadcasting with stiffer fines for its syndicated Howard Stern show. This is Representative Jim Moran, Robin, our enemy.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to hit him hard, said Representative Jim Moran, Democrat, Virginia, during an April 18th Appropriations Committee hearing on the FCC's 1995 budget. It's got to be stiff enough that the publicity value is not more than the amount of the fine. There's a guy who don't even listen to me. He's looking for an issue. He added that Infinity must rein in Stern. Otherwise, others are going to follow his example. This is supposedly a liberal. A Democratic liberal.
Yeah, shut him up.
Well, this guy don't know who he's messing with. Watch what happens to him. He's up for re-election.
Let me ask you a question. Why are we being monitored on everything we do lately?
Yeah, especially by this guy.
But, they're going to take away your freedoms.
Yeah.
Now they got a thing in New York City where they're going to photograph you if you pass a red light.
Yeah.
Next thing, you're going to have a tattoo on your ass.
Let me tell you something.
It's terrible.
We're getting lots of phone calls from people, and they've been calling this Representative Jim Moran's office in Virginia.
Yes.
And evidently his office is now in an uproar, in disarray.
Good.
And this is only the beginning, my friend. Representative Jim Moran can expect to hear from my people every day. And I want to know why this guy has so much free friggin' time that he's busy thinking that this is a big problem, that he has nothing else to concern himself with. And I am going to look and investigate him because I'm going to hit him and hit him hard, just like he told the FCC. I'm going to hit him and hit him hard. And then when I don't hit him hard enough, I'm going to hit him again. I'm going to hit him and hit him hard. Jim Bob, watch. Sit back and watch it happen, baby. You don't know. You're not messing with some nut.
I think he's going to hit him hard.
You wait and see what happens. Big shot, Congressman. Okay. He's going to hit him and hit him hard. You know what? This guy don't even look into what he's talking about. He's got a feud going with G. Gordon Liddy. He's now going to go after me. Doesn't even listen to me. Doesn't even know if I'm obscene or not. And he's going to go after me and get on the bandwagon. Some Democratic liberal. You're effing with the best now. You're effing with the best, and you lie with the rest. All my other so-called enemies.
Go get him, Howard. Get him. Kill.
Yeah.
For the love of killing.
Hey, let me tell you something, Pat. You can.
I'm not doing humor. I'm telling you right now. I said it to you.
No. Let me tell you something.
For the love of killing?
For the love of killing. Kill these bastards.
I ain't looking to kill. Excuse me. I ain't looking to kill anybody.
I don't mean killing and stabbing with a knife.
Right.
I mean killing politically because these guys, they take an office, they promise, and they don't keep their promise.
They don't.
You said you would be governor for 3 months, and you said after that you're going to leave.
All right.
That means your running mate up in Westchester. What's his name? Dungung. What is his name there?
Dan Dworkin.
A hell of a nice guy, by the way.
How do you know?
Because my friend Vic Arnell plays golf, and him every day says, Pat, Howard Stern picked the best guy right now. A class act.
Yeah?
And Vic Arnell don't lie.
All right.
Trust me.
My point is, Robin, that a congressman who is going to sit there after getting elected, and this is what he concerns himself with, this is the guy that we got to get out of office. Thank you.
Okay. Go get him.
Let's get him.
Attaboy. Go for the juggler.
Call him, and people are faxing me information on this guy. I'm going to have it all for you tomorrow. Go ahead, Robin.
Priceless bet with you. He's going to cop out and say he never said that.
Yeah, well, that's what the office is now saying. They're going to look into it.
Look into it.
They don't understand what article I'm quoting from. Well, there it is, Billboard magazine.
There it is.
Oh, really? The congressman's staff doesn't know what he does?
Well, no, because he evidently runs around half-cocked trying to figure out what the hell he's saying. They run around. That's their job, to figure out what he just said.
And straighten it out.
Yeah, this is a great guy. I want to know. I want to know this guy's agenda. I want to know what he does all day for the people of Virginia.
Don't get nervous. Calm down.
Yeah, get nervous. I'll tell you why I'm nervous. This FCC, I'm the guy who started all this syndication. Now I'm the one who can't syndicate because the FCC's on my ass. Everyone's in an uproar and everyone's afraid. And I'm the one that's so bad. And all these jackass rip-offs are making money off of my ideas and using my material.
But why is allowed to happen if they can turn around on television?
And I'm the only one being targeted here. This is bull. What? And I want to know where this creep, Jim Moran, I want to know why this is the most important issue facing him.
Because he has no other issues to face.
You're damn right.
That's why I said it.
Well, stop me from doing business. We'll stop him from doing business. Now he's going to have lots of time to worry about the FCC because he's going to be home after Election Day. Don't get too used to that office there, Jim Bob.
Is this his first time in office or no?
Who knows?
You don't know.
I'll know everything on him tomorrow. Guaranteed my audience will research everything.
Attaboy.
I'm going to do a search on every little move. I'm going to know when that guy farted.
Every move he's made.
That's it.
Every move you make,
pretty baby.
Every move that you make, every move that you take, I'll be watching you.
I tell you, unbelievable. This
is lip service. Oh, I'm reading Billboard, boy. I went out of my friggin' mind.
Don't get nervous. You're going to get him.
No, that's right.
So things will be turning around.
Yeah, we're going to get him if people learn how to vote.
You become governor, you build a bridge, you made it Virginia, you'll straighten him out.
No, he's now in what I call Stern's Goldfish Bowl.
Oh. God,
that's not where you want to be.
That's dangerous.
Pat Cooper at Westbury Music Fair, May 21st and 22nd, and the Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford on June 26th and 27th, Robin. Let's go on with the news.
Yeah, the news.
Speaking of Alexandria, Virginia, Howard, Aldrich Ames, the most nefarious CIA double agent ever, was in court yesterday, and he pleaded guilty to selling secrets to Russia and was sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Let me ask you something. Was he going to get life whether he pleaded guilty or not? They nailed him with
well, yeah, sure. They had all the goods.
Oh, brother.
But he just wound up pleading guilty. They say the reason they were able to make this deal with him to just go ahead and plead guilty is so that his wife can get out in a less amount of time and be rejoined with their 5-year-old son. And his cooperation with authorities will determine just how much of a sentence his wife gets.
Well, she'll get about 5 years beyond 30 days, and then she'll spy again. What else is new?
You used to spy on Joan Rivers, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. No. Oh, yeah. Let me ask you another question. You brought her up.
Oh, dear. Don't bring up a name.
What?
What the hell is a Sally Ma?
That's Lenny Bruce's mother.
I know that, but you think the world... I was in the Friars, right? 99% Jewish people last night. I asked them, who's Sally Ma? They go, we don't know. Who's Sally Ma? So what is she digging up a person that nobody gives a damn about?
Who was Fanny Bryce? I didn't know.
Yeah, Fanny Bryce was a genius, a lovely, big star. Sally Ma happened to be the mother of probably one of the finest comics
around. So what you're saying is, why is Joan Rivers going to Broadway
for what
to play the life of Sally Ma?
She can't play the life of herself. Forget about the Sally Ma.
Right.
Who the hell is Sally Ma? People are geniuses walking the street and she's going to do life for somebody that nobody gives a damn about.
She was inspired.
Sally Ma. What inspired my foot? I saw the poster there. This woman, there's something wrong with this woman. Leave me alone with her already. She ain't got enough selling $3 million a day. She's making a shopping. She ought to be a peddler.
Well, Pat is making a point. He's saying,
she's not a comedian anymore. She's a peddler.
Sally Ma's claim to fame is she had a vagina that Lenny Bruce passed through.
There you go.
And
there's a movie in there.
You think so? I mean, maybe he's got a point.
What else could she do? This woman, what is she?
You don't like Joan, right?
I saw Joan on Broadway a few years ago. She got trouble talking. Leave me alone with this woman here. First of all, she's a shopper. She's a peddler. That's what she do. Get on the television, sell fish. That's what you should do.
You're more concerned about Joan Rivers than this guy who sold out spies in the Soviet Union.
You know why?
I'm
going to tell you why. Caused people to lose their lives.
Listen to me. That's been going on for hundreds and hundreds. Since the caveman. They've been spying and spying and spying. It's a joke. We got spies there. They got spies here. We get caught, then they get caught, then they get caught, and you get caught. It's a big joke. What are you carrying on here?
Right.
Everybody's spying.
He's right. Let me ask you something about the spy case.
Yes.
Let me ask you about the spy case for a second.
Yeah, Joan Rivers hasn't been around for 100 years.
I love when he goes off on someone. I don't care why. I love it.
On her?
He's right.
No, wait a minute.
The life of all the people to do a play of Sally Ma.
Yeah. I don't know the story.
Her daughter's in.
Her daughter's in? No. That's a TV movie.
That's the story of Edgar.
That's the TV movie.
Are you putting me on?
Yeah, they're still picking on that corpse.
A boring human being they're going to do a story on?
No, that's not a story on Edgar. It's a story of losing
Edgar. It's about what
Edgar.
happened after the suicide.
Right.
I lost a lot of things. I wouldn't write a thing about it. Are you
Okay. I think you just don't like Joan.
No. Who cares about a story about Edgar? You know how many people die every day that are more important than Edgar would ever be? And she's going to do a story. What did you want, a monument? Who is this woman? Lana Turner? This woman here, forget about it, will you please?
Okay.
Sally Ma. I'm looking at the billboard. There's her with a fur coat. I mean, it's rotten. She looks rotten and looks like a rotten situation that she's in. She's rotten. Sally Ma. What a joke, John. Why don't you grow up, will you please?
Will you be going to the play at all?
Yeah, I'll be ringside.
Be right up front.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sally Ma. What the? And she's going to come here and be in the front row. Hey, sure, I'd be there. She did my life story, and I'm a nobody.
Right.
All of a sudden, she gives birth to Lenny Bruce, and Lenny Bruce is gone. It's years ago. It's over. It's over.
Right.
You understand? Listen to me. Don't bring back the dead. It's over. We're looking for the living, my God.
Well, I'm going to see Joan Rivers. She's going to be on the show. I'm going to ask her. I'm going to say, really, Sally Ma? Who is Sally Ma?
Yeah, you're here to tell you, she's a martyr.
Right.
Who else could Joan Rivers do?
Right.
Who else could she do? Could she do Lana Turner?
No.
Could she do Raquel Welch?
No.
She can only do people that nobody knows because nobody cares about her.
Right.
So she wants to bring people out of there. She goes, Sally, I'm going to make you an idol. An idol of what?
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen when the reviews come out?
What?
What they're going to say?
What?
What are you trying to do, John? Did you crack up? Is there something wrong with you? We know you lost Edgar. Now if we can lose you, it'll be a happy season.
Right.
You, Sally Moore, and Edgar.
All right. Let me ask you about the spying.
Yes.
On the spying thing.
Yes.
They get these guys.
What happened to Sally Moore? You're going back to the spy?
No, let me hear this. That was beautiful. There's nothing to add to that.
Everything.
You said it.
I'm telling you. Forget spies. Let's go after
You
Joan
really
Rivers.
don't like Joan Rivers.
Listen.
Why don't you? I forget. Why don't you?
Joan Rivers, let me tell you, Joan Rivers always jumps on something at the moment that's popular. All of a sudden, she's a friend of the gays. When there was nobody being a friend of the gays, you know where Joan Rivers was?
Where?
Shoveling garbage somewhere.
Right.
All of a sudden, somebody says, it's a gay community, and Joan goes, I want to be part of it.
Personally, what happened between you and her? Seriously, come on.
Yes, because you're picking on her for reasons
I gotta
that
pick on her because somebody got to stop this woman who think who she is. I mean, and here's my proof of the pudding. When she turns around and does a life service, somebody that nobody gives a damn, look at the strength she thinks she got. She can tell America, I can do the life of anybody. I've harried a horse on the corner doing life. And they're going to pay attention.
Right.
She's so full of bull.
You don't think the play will do well? You don't think people care about
If
Sally?
that play does well,
Yeah.
I'm going on every show I can get my hands on, and I want her to explain to me why is Sally Ma Sally Ma.
All right, okay. All right, now, listen. Obviously, Pat's upset, and maybe with good reason. We don't know. We're not sure what reason.
I think the name Joan Rivers upsets her.
It's upsetting to me. I wrote a play called The Life of Fred Norris. I was going to ask Pat to star in it.
You're not doing Harry the Horse?
No. What is Harry the Horse? All right, listen to me. I want to ask you about the spy, for seriously.
Yes.
Okay, listen to this. What exact secrets do the Russians want to know? What is so secretive that they need to know? This is a country that has no food.
Well, I'm sure that they, at the time, this was a lot of during the Cold War period. They wanted to know what kind of weapons we had, who was the spy in their country.
But I thought that he was spying now.
Oh, yeah, he spied right up to now.
What want to know?
Well, honey, you don't think that all of our...
Honey.
You don't think that the British don't have spies over here?
No, I want to know what they want to know.
French don't have spies over here. They just want to know what the government is up to.
Has the guy revealed what secrets he gave them?
Yes.
Well, what are they?
I don't know.
You go to
he told them.
Listen to me, honey. You go to any airplane modeling place, you can get plans of all our jet bombers, all our torpedoes. Just go in the store and say, you got the latest thing that the government invented.
You
don't have to go to
realize, Pat, that our government is doing things that we don't know about.
You go to the airplane place. What do they call it? The
airplane store.
The airplane store's where they make models.
Yeah, right.
You got the model of the thing, the 97 with the 460 and the 395.
Give me the stealth bomb.
I want to put it together. I'm going to send it to Russia.
Maybe the Russians want to know why you're so angry. That's what they want to know.
Pat's butt.
I love these guys.
All right, go ahead. Give me some other stuff.
I told you he gave them the names of other people who were spying, and these people were put to death and so forth and so on. And
gotta feed this bastard for 35 years.
He said that he regretted greatly what had happened, but even his own lawyer said that mostly his regrets are about being caught. He lived like a millionaire. This is the worst part of the story. He was only making $70,000 from the CIA.
Right.
But he and his wife were living like millionaires.
Right.
And they weren't hiding anything. And the CIA had no idea.
Excuse me a minute, honey. Let me explain something to you. That happens every day. You can go to certain parts of the area in this country where they ain't got 10 cents for food and they're living in a mansion. Credit card. Credit card, credit card. They're living now on 1999's money. They don't care because by 2000, Nostradamus said it's going to be over anyway.
Right.
So they spend it.
That's right. Say credit card.
But I'm just saying, credit card.
Credit card, credit card, credit card. That's what it is. Give me that. I'll pay it 5 years from now. We stupid. Give it to them.
That's what you'll bring.
Why are we broke? Because you're stupid. You didn't pay.
Credit card,
why
credit card,
are they stupid today? Because they don't go to school.
Right.
Is that why they're stupid yet? They don't go. Why? They're always on a plane. They're always going to Vegas. They're going to Disney World. When do they go to school? You dopey bastard. That's why you're stupid today. You gotta go to school.
You're right. You're absolutely right. The kids
Man from a man who dropped out.
Go to
Vegas.
The kids are going to Vegas instead of school.
That's right.
But he did that. He didn't go to school.
Did you go to school?
He went to Vegas.
Hey, I went 1 year high school and I didn't go that week.
What are you talking about? You didn't go to school.
I went to school till I was 14. After that, my father says it's over.
Right.
You're not too bright. You are not too bright. You have to go to work. You are not going to be no genius. And he was right.
Yeah. You didn't need school.
No, I said to go to work and produce something.
You went to Vegas.
No, I didn't go to Vegas. I was a kid, 14 years old.
All right, go ahead. What else did you do?
Could I just say that the Central Intelligence Agency, that's why I wanted to say that, the Central Intelligence Agency for whom he worked, they knew how much they were paying him. They saw how he was living. It never occurred to him he might be taking money from the
Because they were doing the same thing, the CIA.
All right, I want to move on to a new story.
Right.
I'm tired of this story. Go ahead.
Look how he questions this guy. He don't give you a chance to get on a roll here.
Sally Marr went to college.
I can't stand that.
And you didn't even graduate high school.
I'm going to tell you something. I don't know who this woman is.
I met Sally Marr.
Well, hey.
I met her. I don't know anything about her.
Who cares about this woman? Leave me alone already.
All right, go ahead.
Every day. Sally Marr. Go ahead.
In New Jersey, a judge has refused to order the residents of a co-op apartment to restrict their smoking. Despite claims from neighbors that the secondhand smoke is making them sick.
Secondhand rose, secondhand smoke.
You should be allowed to smoke, am I right?
Do whatever you want. Leave me alone with this.
Right.
Get so cracked. You don't understand English. They are monitoring you.
It's
You are no longer have freedom. They will tell you when to go to the bathroom, when to get up in the morning. Because
you're making a good point.
I guarantee you, you attack the rich, powerful people in this country, the laws will change for the better.
Right.
As long as they're sitting in their swimming pools, telling everybody to kiss my kukutsa, they are going to be the bosses. That's what
I understand.
Valerie Pentoni.
So you're against monitoring?
I'm against anybody telling me what I got to do. I'm not hurting nobody. I want to smoke. I want to smoke. Okay?
Right.
I don't want to smoke.
What about secondhand smoke, Pat?
Secondhand nothing. Do me a favor. What about secondhand breathing? What about secondhand fish? What about secondhand salmonella that he put in the goddamn cans there for crying out loud? What about that point?
Salmonella, you mean?
That's salmonella, whatever. What about the chickens, the Purdue chickens that they claim they got fungi on it? They were showing it the other day. Chickens all over the place. 9 million chickens. Now you turn around, you pay $7 for a chicken that eats grass. Who gives a goddamn? Are you kidding
Crazy.
me?
You want to know something? That is a beef of mine. I'm glad you brought that up.
Could I tell this story?
Hold it a second. I got to tell you. He just hit on something. I want to talk about it. All right, you win. Mason loses. You're funnier than Jackie Mason.
You're
Let me tell
wondering
you
why
something.
the newscast last
You are better than Jackie Mason. But let me say something.
At least I say something. Jackie mumbles. Jackie's a funny
he does not mumble.
Let me say something.
That's my opinion.
Oh, geez.
That's my opinion. Back off.
Let me say something. He brings up a good point.
You're damn right.
No, not Jackie Martin. Pat Cooper. He's talking about these chickens. These free-range chickens. It drives me crazy. I got to tell you something. I'm watching a report the other day on the news. They're talking about that the milk. A lot of the cows. You see this.
Chicken milk.
No, a lot of the cows are being injected with hormones and stuff, and the parents don't want to give it to their kids.
I don't blame them.
Right, the milk.
So there's some guy out there now who's got some cows. Now, he's got regular cows. He just doesn't inject them. He's charging $7 a bottle for the milk.
Rape!
Right.
Rape!
That's called rape.
Rape.
And the news guy who's doing it, this is 2020. You want to talk about Steve O's. This is 2020. He's in there, well, here's a bottle you can buy for $7. He doesn't sit there and go after the guy who's sitting there charging $7 for a bottle of milk now.
Excuse me, that's called free commerce.
Come on. That's called
rape!
Right.
Rape!
Oh, what do you want? You want price control?
Nah.
Or you want
morality.
I want the cows and the chickens.
And I guarantee you.
He deserves to get the $7.
And I guarantee you something. I guarantee you another thing. That milk Probably got the same damn hormones in it as the other thing.
Now, you
It-
turn
it
around
guarantee
right
me.
now. You're raising pigs. And we like, Tangies love sausages.
Right.
You're raising pigs. You don't put the pig out in the street. You put him on the first floor, on
Right.
the second floor. When they get to the fifth floor, you kill him. Now they wonder why the sausages don't taste good. Hey, the poor thing never saw the sun. The intestines don't work right, and you can't get a good sausage today. All right? That's the damn thing that gets me crazy.
That's right. Whatever you just said.
You want to buy a barnyard chicken? I said, do me a favor. Show me a picture of that bird in our barn.
Right.
You show me a picture. What do I know in a fox in a barn? He said, it's bird seed. You're full of garbage. Show me the bird seed.
Right.
Valerie
He's right.
Pantone
He's right.
says
Son of a bitch is
that
right.
the
Right.
smoke from her neighbors
we'd
is
like to smoke
making her and her husband sick, Howard.
Ah, please.
Please play the tape.
No, you want to know something? That's
Play the
brainwashing.
tape. Play the tape. Play the tape.
This guy's right. That's brainwashing.
I don't know anymore.
What's the name again?
Valerie Pantone.
She said the second-hand stuff is hurting her?
Yeah.
What about the air out there? What about the planes with that with that
Right,
fuel?
right.
What about
Could
all
you
that?
let her speak first?
I don't like her
There are days when it's similar to a barroom situation, and there are days when it's less than that. But on an extreme day, I'll become nauseated, overwhelmed with
Where is this?
In New Jersey.
No, listen, let me tell you something. You got to let people smoke. You got to let them do something. You got to let people live. Everyone is now watching everyone else.
Let me ask you a question. What about the girl who's the head of MADD working for the liquor company?
Yeah.
What does that pay?
How you like that?
All right, thank
I
you.
saw that.
I'm giving money every month. I'm giving $10, $20, $30.
Right,
She's out there, mothers and fathers against Dickie. What are you, Dickie?
Mothers
Dickie,
against
whatever
drunk
they say.
driving.
Drunk and driving. She's now going to work for the liquor company.
How you like
now
that?
She refuses to answer the newspaper people. She goes, I'm going to call my lawyers.
Right.
Well, you hypocrite. You hypocrite. You hypocrite.
Could you say that one more time?
Credit card.
Is she a hypocrite?
I love these hypocrites. It's a bone
He's right. He happens to be right.
How would it
The guy's, you know, if you listen between the lunacy, the guy's making a lot of good points. I love him. You're right.
Damn right.
So far you haven't hit.
Could we
you haven't been wrong.
listen now to Mary Conrad, who is one of the people who's affected by this suit that was brought by the Pantones?
I don't even.
How do we listen?
Cantoni.
Sounds like a
I've been
cake.
harassed into putting my apartment up for sale. I blame the politicians for this, including President Clinton.
Oh.
They've stirred people up by talking about smokers as if we are criminals, and we are not criminals.
Right.
You're not a criminal, honey. You
You're
want
not.
to put the cigarette underneath your armpits? It's your business.
Right.
Don't let anybody dictate policy to you, baby. Smoke. They don't want to walk away from you. Smoke.
Smoke your brains
Well,
out.
they can't walk away. This is in a condominium.
I don't care what it's in.
Or
Who's going to
the
tell me what to
co-op.
do? Next thing I'm going to tell you, you're not allowed to have sex at a certain hour because you can hit
judge
the mattress.
has
It
said
keeps you up at night.
that they have to work it out among themselves.
Good.
It's not a thing for the court.
Good.
I can't believe it. The president's got more problems he's going to worry about this woman than the smoking thing.
Right. She's
We're
blaming
sucking
the
up
president.
everything out in America. Sucking up everything.
All right, let's continue with another story.
Oh, boy.
Go ahead. He's right,
This
though.
is like a war.
He's upset. He's an angry American. Because the guy has a lot of information.
Sure, but I can't imagine how he sits in the home and reads a paper.
Hey, let him do it. That's what we had him in here for. Go ahead.
In the White House today, there will be an historic meeting, Howard. President Clinton sits down with the Native American leaders of all the tribes.
Oh, boy. Don't even get me started on that.
This is the first time ever that a sitting president has had a
Sitting
powwow.
president.
Is that an okay thing to say now?
Sitting bull and sitting president.
First ever meeting with all the federally recognized tribal leaders.
That's good.
I would like to have that meeting.
Yeah.
And right in a teepee. I would like to sit down with all those guys and say,
Smoke a
hey,
peace pipe.
you guys got a great deal. You got all that land. Now stop drinking and get yourself to work. That's what I would say to them.
That's smart as
Mr. Clinton says he looks forward to
He
an
looks
even
forward to watching it. They
stronger,
don't do nothing else during the day. You might as well look forward to watching Indians.
stronger relationship between the federal and tribal governments.
Brother, what a joke.
Tell them to look into the FCC better.
Nah, he don't want to hear from that.
The White House says the 545 tribal representatives will hear of the president's commitment to ensuring American Indian sovereignty.
You think he'll wear like a giant feather in his hair?
No,
Will he greet
he'll get
them
Wayne
by
Newton.
first saying, how?
How?
You get Wayne Newton to do a concert in Indian. Because he's another one that says he's an Indian. Which part of him is an Indian? I never know.
Yeah, he doesn't look like an Indian to
They're all
me.
Indians. Everybody becomes an Indian now. I got trouble being Italian.
Wouldn't it be funny if the Indians don't like what Clinton says and they surround the White House?
Oh, I love that.
And they with bow and arrow?
I love that. I would love that. That's what you Cap, you see? That's what they should do.
Isn't he going to have to examine all the squaws, President Clinton?
Yes, there'll be a parade.
Oh, boy.
And he will inspect the squaws.
Let me inspect your squaws.
I guarantee you, I'll make a prediction. They're going to give him a pony. Guarantee you. They'll be dumping all over the damn White House. Then it costs us $80,000 a year to clean the pony.
He might be right. What else is in the news?
They'll give him a pony as a peace offering.
There were closing arguments yesterday in the suicide doctor trial. Jack Kevorkian.
How do you like that guy?
I want to die. It's nobody's business. Do you mind telling me? If I want to go right now next door and put a pill in my gagootsa and die, what is your business? What is anybody's business? The man wants to help me to die, so do me a favor. I can't see too good. Can you walk me through the door? I'm going to die there. So they're going to put this guy in there. Dying is wonderful, so we can get out of here. We don't have to live there no more.
That's right.
Imagine if you had to live for the rest of your life and you're never going to die. How boring it would be. We're moving on. Otherwise, the dinosaurs would be dumping all over the highways if we had them around today.
Imagine living for the rest of your life, Howard.
With Pat. Hey, all right, so yes,
That's all you ever live the rest of your life.
Right,
the man is doing a good thing. He's putting people out of their misery. If I was suffering like that, I wouldn't need Gagorgian. I would turn around. All I do is put a pill in a rigatoni, swallow it, and it's all over.
Right.
God bless Gagorgian.
Well, let me just say the case hinges on a technicality, you know.
Really? I didn't know that.
He's being tried in one county, and apparently the actual suicide took place in another county.
Oh, brother.
And that's his loophole defense.
Well, there you go. Dying in certain areas. You can die in certain areas you can't die. So what they should do is put half of the guy's ass alive and keep the other part dead.
I agree.
Stupid. Gagorian. Where do these guys come from? I don't understand it. All they want to do is a sandwich and die. Where you going? What happened? Something I said?
Yeah, to leave. Oh. No, I just had to lower the heat in here. I'm passing out.
Lower the heat?
It's getting hot in there.
All the hot air is making me... it's making me busy.
Michael Jackson was in town last night to receive an award voted by children.
Who told you that?
Wow.
How do you like that?
He grew a beard.
He grew a beard?
Yeah, no, I didn't know that.
Excuse me.
I looked at the picture in the paper. He doesn't look like he has a beard.
Honey,
yes,
look at me when I talk to you. I tell you, he's growing a beard. Trust what I tell you.
How's he doing that?
He wants to get a new image.
Oh, he wants to look like a man.
I don't know what he wants to look like.
Oh, yeah, look at that. He got a beard.
Oh, you question me, huh? You question the genius?
No, that ain't Michael Jackson. That's the guy battling over the $5 million for the lotto tickets. You're looking at the wrong picture.
No.
The woman behind him has a beard. He's more feminine than that woman behind him.
I thought that was Michael Jackson.
Where do you see? Where do adults allow a bunch of children to sit there and look at that guy after what went on? Where do you see something like that?
In America.
That's got to drive you crazy.
Proves a point. If you got money, you will murder.
Right.
Where's the beard?
Will you listen to me? It was in the papers. Hey, Jackie's got the picture. Let me see the picture. What do you want me to do? Did I tell you it's a big beard, a small beard? It's something growing out of his face. What do I know? Maybe it's gauze. What do I know?
Gauze.
The hell do I know?
Yeah, but where do you see? Never mind if he's growing a beard.
Okay.
Where do you see a guy who has questionable background now due to this case, where he paid off this family? Where do you see him getting an award from kids?
Why do you see that the parents who allowed their kids to be in this man's company? Those are the ones that I want to string up.
There you go.
Those are the ones I want to string up. The ones that are so in awe. If my kids went out with Michael Jackson, now they're all going to cop out and they're going to put this guy away.
Well,
they should put the parents away.
Could we please listen to let's listen to number 4. This is the sound of, the reception given to Michael Jackson.
And this will be good to listen to. It'll give Pat a chance to rest his vocal cords. Wow, listen to that. Have you ever been to a Pat Cooper concert just like this?
Is that right?
Just scream out Michael. Pat, you never got an ovation like that.
Nope. Unbelievable.
Now, this is a rather small organization, and somebody pointed out to me today that, of course, they decided, probably they looked at what was going on with Michael and said, let's give him the award. We'll get a lot of publicity.
Yeah, he might show up.
Obviously come and accept it, because we'll say it's from kids, and he needs this positive publicity.
Yeah. Well, he's got a
so it's a little media coup. Anyway, here's Michael Jackson accepting the award.
That 75,000 children in New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, I love you too.
I love you too.
But he really means that.
I love you too.
You know what it sounded like? It's like this.
Thank you very much. Children's Choice and Body, I love you.
I love you.
Who recorded that?
Well, they would not allow any press microphones on the stage.
I love you.
So they could only hang their microphones in the room.
That's enough of that nonsense.
Now let me see your little asses.
It was award presented by the anti-drug group Body Sculpt.
Well, you're in that group, aren't you, Pat?
In every group. I take no chances.
Hey, by the way, you want to laugh? Go see Pat at Westbury Music Fair, May 21st and 22nd.
Connie Francis. Always remember that.
Connie Francis.
Connie Francis.
You can sit there and pretend. Wear a Dick Clark mask and pretend you're Dick Clark. See if she wigs out on you.
A New Jersey man claims his winning lottery ticket was snagged by his buddy who claimed the $5 million prize. Now, just imagine this.
Wow.
This guy, Ajit Walia.
Ajit Walia.
Of Florence Township in New Jersey said on April 9th his friend Rajiv Sharma bought 2 New York lottery tickets.
With the same numbers.
With identical numbers. Now, he went to that quick pick thing where the computer picks out the numbers, and he says oftentimes his old friend there would sometimes get the same numbers because he considered it good luck. So he'd see what the computer would pick for his buddy, Ajit, and then Sharma would get the same numbers on a ticket of his own.
Right.
Then, 4 days after he bought the ticket, the guy was supposed to send him his ticket in the mail. Well, the ticket never came. And then he got a call from Sharma that said, I am the winner! I am the $1 million man! So he said he won the lottery. And then later, he found out from friends that Sharma turned in 2 tickets for this $5 million prize.
Let me tell you something about this case. Hey, this will teach everyone a good lesson. You don't have anybody go buy your lottery tickets for you.
That's right.
You want to gamble, you can't afterwards say, oh, that's my ticket. I don't care.
He's not going to win.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
That's right.
I love when they say, let's be partners. I don't want to be your partner.
No.
I'll buy my own ticket.
Right.
You buy your own ticket.
Yeah.
That's the end of it. But you know what it is? Let me tell you something.
Right.
It's the bloodline of the guy. He's got to be a lowlife. Forget about it. Because if a decent guy, and that's the story, we should give him half. Got to give it to the government anyway. So he gives the guy half. What's the big deal?
No, he's not going to give it to the government anyway.
I mean, he's going to give most of it to the government anyway. $5 million will be his half.
Yeah,
but he'll only be paying taxes on $2.5 million. He gives his partner the other $2.5 million, and they both eat.
All I'm saying is this.
He's greedy.
Hey, he's greedy. But listen, let me say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got to go out and do your own thing.
I agree with you.
Thank you. Thank you. That's all.
I'm glad you two are agreeing. We can go on.
We haven't disagreed once yet.
No, never disagree. I'm funnier than Jackie Mason. Go ahead.
All right, I'm with you on that now.
Okay.
All right, you proved it.
I see in the paper here Julia Roberts, who ran off and married Lyle Lovett after, I think, corresponding with him on the phone or something.
We all know it.
Unbelievable.
She's now out dancing and hugging with Ethan Hawke.
Imagine your wife is out dancing with Ethan Hawke.
By the post.
Dancing with Lyle Lovett.
Right.
It's like dancing with a pencil. Guy looks like a pencil.
Someone told me she was blinded for a year and she got her eyesight back.
Is that right?
That's what someone said.
That's what happened?
Well, I said it.
A lot of people have been saying, especially the National Enquirer, that the marriage is a farce.
She's very erratic, this woman. I don't think she has all the marbles together with what she wants to do. She'll marry this guy, she'll dump him, then she'll marry somebody who'll dump him. Who cares? Hey, Julie, do your favor. Cash your check and leave.
Right.
Pain in the ass, people to make me laugh. We're all going to get up in the morning and say, what happened to Julie Roberts? You're making a ton of money. What's your problem? You marry Lovett, you don't marry Lovett. Nobody cares. Elvis Presley's daughter got a divorce. Who cares?
I was just going to say that Elvis Presley's
It's over. Elvis Presley, I don't give a damn about Presley or
separating from her husband.
And her husband, they're estranged.
She's
24-year-old kid is estranged.
Heir to the $150 million fortune, but they are sure that there's a prenuptial agreement.
Well, absolutely.
Priscilla would
Pat,
never have let her marry without one.
You were estranged at 24 years old.
I'm estranged every day. What else is there?
I mean, you went through a divorce.
But I didn't turn around and nobody gave a damn what I did.
Right.
Who cares if they get divorced?
How long did you know your wife before you married her?
I don't know, a couple of years.
The first one?
Yeah.
Oh, see, it doesn't work out even this.
Nothing works no more.
Hey, I tell you, she's embarrassing, this Lyle Lovett, though. He really is a nice guy.
He's a very nice man.
I feel bad for the guy.
I don't feel bad. I think he knew. I think he knew where the painting was.
You do?
Absolutely.
You think he went along for the ride?
No, I just think, what else was he going to do? It was Thursday. I had nothing else to do.
Yeah. He's probably embarrassed.
I don't think he's embarrassed. Because what they asked him a couple of days ago, he was on television. Yeah. And he said, where's Julie? He said, I hope she's well and happy. Who cares? He goes on, he starts twanging around with his guitar.
Right.
Another horse.
Made him a bigger star.
There you go.
Absolutely. I love it. And they don't make money, dog. You know what they are? They're sore winners.
Right.
They're all sore winners.
Yeah.
I made $1 million. I'm sore. And take $1 million and burn it.
Well,
in the garage somewhere. Stop
Danny
aggravating.
Keough, who was married to Lisa Marie Presley.
Lost me on that one.
I don't know. I just go on sometimes.
Right.
Danny Keough, who was married to Lisa Marie Presley, apparently feels that she stood in the way of his success. She made him leave the group 10-Inch Men just before they scored a record contract because she was so insanely jealous and thought that he would fall prey to the temptations of the road if he went out touring.
Boy, I tell you one thing, man.
So he has felt like a prisoner every day.
Make me a prisoner like that. Let me tell you something. I would love to be married to Priscilla Presley, or whatever her name is. Lisa Marie Presley. I would love it. Just let me at her. Not only that, she's not bad looking.
Yeah, she looks like Elvis.
Yeah, she got raccoon eyes like Elvis. And Elvis's mother had the same affliction. And she's not bad looking, though. She's got a nice body, and she's got about $100 billion.
$150 million, they're estimating.
Put me in prison with her. I'll make love to her all day.
There you go. But, you know, she's worried about him being a stray, going around into the woods. What don't you expect to do?
Yeah.
Make me laugh, these people.
Guy's got to make a life.
Ah, they'll turn around and give him $8, $9, $10 million. They go about his business. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's a joke already. Nobody gives a damn. I don't give a damn. I got things more important things to do.
Dan Quayle, former vice president, has written a book. He says that the last presidential campaign run by the Bush administration
2 years too late, he opens his mouth.
Yeah, now he's all of a sudden intelligent.
The worst run campaign in this century.
I think Bush wanted to lose. What do you think of that?
I agree.
I think he wanted
Well, Howard used to say that all the time.
He doesn't want to be the president.
Nah, he got enough already. So give this other glob over here. Let him go out and get nuts.
Right.
Hell, it's not, you know something? I don't think it's a thrill being president no more.
No, it isn't.
It used to be a thrill.
No, not
The
anymore.
only time they love you is when you're dead after they know you were a criminal when you were alive. So
Right.
what's the difference?
There isn't a thrill.
They
It's not
don't.
the same job.
Niceness cannot make a living today. You trust what I say.
You want to know something? I'm running for governor, but I really don't want to be the governor.
Nah, you're going to be
There's
the
no
governor.
thrill in that either.
No, there's no thrill in that. I want to just do it for a minute or two and get the death penalty. I don't want to get
But
out.
can I tell you something? That's the right way to do it.
Of
You're going
course.
to keep your word. But you know what'll happen? You'll go down in history as the only man that kept his word.
Right.
Because they don't keep their word today. They lie.
I guarantee I'll keep my word. I don't want to be the governor.
Do me a favor.
I just want a death penalty.
Yeah, do me a favor. And lower the Verrazano Bridge from $6. Put it down to $1.25.
They say that Quayle is trying to fertilize, I guess, the political
fertilizer. He needs horse manure.
ground
You know what I'm
for
going to
a
do?
presidential bid in 1996.
I'm going to make you the head of the OTB.
I want to be. Oh, well, I put the horse riders back into action here. They're destroying a great industry.
They sure
8%.
are. I know.
Not only that, OTB takes
You
a 5%.
hang out at those little places?
Honey, I go to every place.
I go once in a while. They take 8% out.
Oh, you.
And that's ridiculous.
Honey, they take 8%.
I have never seen
Hold
you
it.
hanging out
The
there.
state takes 8% when you make a score, and then the city takes 5% on all your action. If your horse pays $4, the
No
city only
wonder
gives you
they're losing
$3.80. And they're claiming they broke.
Right.
How can a bookmaker be broke?
Right. He's right. I'm going to put you the head of OTB.
I will turn around. You'll see horses all over this place.
They'll be
And
running down
I'll
the street.
I'll show you how to make money. They're running the thoroughbred business. Now, you buy a horse. If the horse don't win, you can't write the horse off. So you know at least Italians, you know what Italians do? We eat the goddamn horse. We make it a bocca di braciole, and I said that makes the best braciole. Horse meat. During the war, everybody ate horse meat.
Right.
I tell you that. It makes the best braciole
I tell
of
you
all.
that.
Right
Who
from the
told you
side of
that?
the
I
end,
tell you
and you
that.
put a lot of garlic and parsley in there, and you roll it with thread, and you put in nice tomatoes. That is the best braciole the
Did
horse
you
is
write
wrong.
down that
Trust me, I don't look too bad.
All right,
I ain't got a
let's
pimple
continue.
on me.
Write
Hey,
us
listen.
for our newsletter. That recipe will be there.
What else you got?
A Queens grand jury has decided not to indict a 61-year-old man on felony charges presented after he shot and critically wounded his drug-addicted son during a family argument.
There you go. Shooting each other. Don't mean nothing. You're killed today. You're going
On
to kill
April
your uncle, your
21st,
aunts. Don't mean
police
nothing.
responded to a call of shots being fired at this home in Jamaica, Queens. They walked in, they see this guy laying critically wounded on the living room floor with his father standing nearby. Police found the weapon, an empty .38 caliber revolver, on the kitchen table and later determined it was unlicensed. So he faces weapons charges, but he will not be charged with attempted murder for the shooting of his son.
Yeah, Marvin Gaye's father killed
It
him.
don't mean nothing today. Father kills son, son kills father. Don't mean nothing. Next, what else is new? I got to worry about Michael Jackson getting another award. That's all.
Oh, dear.
I want to do one thing with Michael Jackson. I want to iron my shirts on his ass.
Really?
That's all. I mean, it's
That's
The
sexy.
grand jury apparently concluded that because of the fact that the man had an alcohol problem and was on crack, that this, father was upset. There was an argument going on between two sons, and the father stepped in and tried to break it up.
All right,
Crackhead son just went crazy.
Yeah,
so he shot him.
Of course he had to shoot
And they're
him.
not going to charge him with attempted
They shouldn't.
for doing so.
That's it.
What's he going to do? The kid was out of control. Hey, let me tell you something. You're making sense. Don't feel like you're not.
I don't think I'm not making sense.
If he yells and screams, sometimes he will make sense.
Yeah, someday.
Hey, let me tell you something. You ever see this video, this Regis Philbin video?
Oh, geez.
I tell you
How you like
something.
that?
No.
How you like that?
You want to hear the greatest thing he did? He was on radio, and he said to Mark Simone, he said, "You hear about Diane Sawyer making $7 million?" He said, "That should happen to us." He's a man making nothing but money.
Right.
He's counting Diane Sawyer's
Yeah, he's sitting and worrying about. You know
He
what?
wants $7 million.
Yeah, now he's in the hospital.
Right.
This man could have died.
Right.
What's on his mind? How can I make money from almost dying?
Right.
He puts out a video teaching us how we can walk. He should walk into a wall.
Right.
He and that Kathy Lee.
How dare he?
Whatever medical
Teaching you
thing
how to
that
walk.
happened-
That hard.
Do you know how to walk? Let me ask you something. Do you know how to walk?
I can walk backwards better than he can walk forward.
Did you need a video to teach
I
you how
don't
to walk?
need
What are you, an infant that you need a video?
Who's going to buy that?
What?
He would sell you anything. He'd
Right.
sell you air.
Right.
He's a money-hungry guy. That's the end of it. And she's another one. Now she got her husband in the commercials on the boat.
Right. That's right.
Next, the kid will be dancing on the boat.
Oh,
you'll
he
see
will
it.
be.
He's already in that.
The money hungry.
Right. Money hungry.
Here's Mommy.
At some point, you leave your kid out of it, right? You got enough money, you can leave your kid out
Greed.
of it. Right.
Greed.
Right.
But the wheel turns.
But that's why they get along so
Born a
well. They were
dog,
meant for
Oh,
each other.
wait till that kid grows up.
No, you wait.
The wheel will turn.
You wait.
The wheel will turn. You can't.
People
talk-
magazine has hit the stands with its annual 50 Most Beautiful People in the World issue.
I hope Pat's
How
in there.
come nobody has an issue for ugly people?
The 50 most ugly people.
Yeah, why
I bet you will. I bet you they'll put my picture on there.
I want that issue.
Now, I'll be in the centerfold.
The 50 Most Beautiful People in the World.
Wow.
Men on the list. Actor Daniel Day-Lewis. You said
I
your
look
wife
like
said
him.
you
Yeah, you
look
do.
like
You
him.
do, really.
Yeah, I'm a good-looking guy.
Yeah,
Paul Newman.
I look like
He
him.
used to be good looking.
You know, Pat, you look like Paul Newman.
Yeah.
Antonio
I look
Banderas.
Alfred E. Newman.
Tom Cruise, Denzel Washington, David Caruso of NYPD. That is not a good-looking guy.
Oh, yes, he is.
He may be sexy, but
Little
he's
red
not
hair,
good-looking.
nice, little carrot top. Never hurts. Little change of
He's a
venue.
handsome man.
Olympic
I think so.
gold medalist Dan Jansen.
Yeah, nice.
Thank
a
goodness he
good-looking guy.
won. Otherwise, he'd be ugly.
Yep.
JFK Jr.
Important. He's hung like a horse. Who cares?
I do.
When you got problems, then go out with a horse.
Yeah, it was Skip Men.
That's all. Get a Shetland pony.
What else, Robin? Quickly.
A what pony?
Go ahead.
Hugh
Shetland
Grant.
pony.
Yeah.
Hit movie 4 Weddings and a Funeral.
Yep.
Atlanta Braves star David Justice. Housing Secretary Henry Cisneros.
Yeah, he's very handsome.
And Vice President Al Gore.
Oh, forgive me, Al Boar.
And on the
kidding me?
women's
Go
side,
ahead.
do I have the women?
Yeah.
I know that Julia Roberts is on the list.
Oh,
Heather
sure.
Locklear.
She is a hot piece of ass.
Faye
right?
Dunaway.
You like her?
Got hotter
Faye
and hotter.
Dunaway.
All right.
She got rid of her old man, I understand, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She got pretty when she got rid of the old man.
Yeah.
Is Valerie Bertinelli in that area?
Alfre Woodard. No.
Who?
Beautiful.
Don't say Joan Rivers will be here till Sunday.
What? Sally
You
Marvel.
gotta admit, Joan Rivers is handsome. She looks good. She's better looking than when
Winona Ryder made the list.
You give me that,
I
right?
will give it that.
Okay.
I will give it that.
Miss America Kimberly Aiken, singer
Yeah.
Toni Braxton.
She's not good
I
looking.
don't know these people. What about
Julie
Reba
Moran,
McEntire?
Wide World of Sport.
Reba McEntire?
No, I don't see Reba McEntire.
I saw the other day on Donahue.
Yeah, she's not bad.
Not bad looking. Little,
Right.
little twitchy there.
Little twitchy is right. Twitching all over the place like a hillbilly.
Let me see who else.
Little twitchy.
Jill Barrett, president of Mattel.
Yeah, she's good looking.
How about the Barbie dolls?
Barbie didn't make the list.
Okay.
All right.
This Saturday, you can see, haven't gotten enough of Tanya and Nancy.
Yeah.
Well, they've come out with the movie now.
Yeah. The news gave it a tremendous review.
NBC's Tanya and Nancy, the
Did they?
inside story.
And one of the other papers gave it a bomb.
Bad review.
How do
Right.
you figure it out?
I'm not
You
interested.
just have to watch it for yourself.
Well, she found God, Tanya. I didn't know he was lost.
Yeah.
But she found it.
And look, she found him.
Yeah, she finds it. Everybody finds it. But that's that's the business today.
Hey, that's their business.
That's right.
Also, let me just say my favorite show has been renewed by NBC. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air will be on next season.
That's really not your favorite show.
It is my favorite show.
Boy.
It certainly isn't Melrose
My
Place.
favorite show is anything on the Discovery Channel.
Really? You love that channel?
I love anything
Did
with
you
animals.
watch the whole
and all
series on
You know
Cat
something? I happen to be the same way. I love
all those
animal
films.
shows.
I bought all those films. You got to buy them.
What did you buy?
You know, all the films, the Prey, and then the
animal films?
Oh,
what'd that cost you?
That's a difference. I give him a credit card.
No, I mean, what did it cost you? Seriously, I can't
About
picture you.
100 and change.
What were you doing? You were watching TV, and it came on.
I
and
said,
it
you want this? No, I'm into animal life.
Right, I know. But so you said to your wife, you're watching TV, and you said, hey, I'm going to order this animal
I
tape.
said to nobody. I pick up the phone. I said, 800 number, yeah. Send me those things with the animals biting the other animals.
Really?
I sent it the thing.
And then you and you gave out your address. And how long did it take for the animal tape to come?
4 weeks.
Really?
But they give you one every couple of weeks. They give you.
You know, I'm
And you can
surprised.
stop at any time you want to.
I'm
It is
surprised that
marvelous.
you're an animal lover.
I love animals. I am an animal.
Because he was so upset about that Sigourney Weaver film, Gorillas in the Mist.
Yeah, because you know why? I don't want to be in the gorilla. We're watching gorillas do what they got to do. A gorilla don't come into my house. Why should I go into his jungle?
Right.
That's what bothers me. What is she doing there going, look at this one, look at the gorilla. You know what? Nobody killed her. It was a gorilla that knocked her on her rear end. She was probably playing around with another gorilla. That's what happened.
The
a
gorilla
gorilla
killed
fell in love with her, and another gorilla beat her brains in.
Is that true?
So what else? You think when people are going to kill her? Leave the gorillas alone. I say right now, go to the Bronx, get all the animals out of the zoo, and send them back where they come from.
Right.
Don't you think that they've done a lot to save the gorilla?
No.
Oh.
I don't want to save the gorilla. Everything has to die. Otherwise, it'll be overloaded with people, overloaded with animals. I said it earlier. If the dinosaurs were alive, they'd be dumping all over the highways. I want the dinosaurs dead, them ugly
All right,
bastards.
so
I'm glad they dead.
ordered a videotape. And what do? You order that tape, and they bill you every month on your credit card?
No, I pay for the whole thing, but they send you every month. You
Right.
know? And then if you want it, they stop and they give you a refund.
Right.
Well, the one with the whales and the thing is very
That was good?
Yeah.
Oh!
All right, well, I'm going to get that. You got the number on you that I could call?
No, you call anybody. You say you want the animals eating the other animals, and
All
they
right.
send it to you.
All right.
Call the 800.
And they show the animals killing each other?
Yeah, but you know,
Eating?
No, but they only kill for eating.
Right.
They don't kill for
Right, no, I understand that.
You know, wonderful.
It's not for
How the
jackets
lefty
or
goes up
tennis
into
shoes or
up
anything
into the
like
tree.
that.
He
Right.
waits for the other guy to come by, then he gives it to him. Wonderful.
All right. Well, anything else, Robin?
Controversial rapper Snoop Doggy Dogg crashes the engagement party of Martin Lawrence
What?
Oh, on
and
Fresh
his girlfriend
Prince of Bel-Air.
on Martin
Oh, okay.
this weekend.
Yeah, he got bad reviews in the paper, this kid.
He's not funny.
I don't understand why. What is it? And he's angry that they knocked his brain. He didn't say nothing funny, this guy.
No. I am mad that they gave his movie
And NC-17.
NC-17 rating. The guy, that was not right. Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy got rating R for dirty words. They can't sing. Now all of a sudden we became even more prudish. All of a sudden now this guy's getting... But the problem with this guy is, no matter what rating you give him, he's not funny.
Monitor. They're monitoring everything.
Right. Everything they monitor.
You will monitor everything, watch what I tell you.
Right.
One day we turn around.
Busybodies.
We're going to have to write notes to the people.
That's why we got to get Representative Jim Moran out of office.
Jim's going to go out.
The guy in Virginia, all my fans in Virginia, get him out. Because he's monitoring.
Did you mention
monitoring.
Did you mention his
Everything
opponent?
is monitoring.
Did you mention his opponent? The name of the opponent?
McFlaro.
The Republican. Vote for him. We don't care. We got to get rid of this guy.
Get rid of him. Going Stern said, get rid of him. That's it.
Go for Kyle McFlaro.
Kyle McClovelligan. Take care of that guy.
On Jenny Jones today, the woman
Jenny Jones.
who had an affair with 4 of her husband's brothers. Woo!
Good. That's right on.
Isn't that great if your wife did that to you?
I'm going to have my lunch first, then I'm going to watch.
Right.
So I can throw up all over the... She's another bargain.
I tell you so, I go crazy when I watch that show because I keep thinking about they had to take out her breast implants.
No, forget that. When she turned around and said that she was molested by one of the singers that she worked with. Remember that?
Yeah.
And she wouldn't mention any names.
Remember what I said on the air? I says, what did she do? She turned around. She said the guy called her upstairs. Strike 1.
Right.
He opened the door. He had a towel around his ass. Strike 2.
Yeah.
Strike 3. She said, next thing I know, I was on his belly. Did I ask you to go on his belly? Did I tell you to go on there? She went there. You know why? Because she wanted to work with this particular singer. Right. Now she's going to call her and tell everybody how she was molested by this guy.
Pat, you've never been a woman, I can tell.
Honey, I'd make the greatest woman in the world. You know why?
Why?
You know why?
You give sex to
I
everyone.
say, let's go, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. I want to give it to me. That's what I'm here for, too. That's part of life is sex. Part of life is men making it with women. Women making a man. We're going to be ashamed. Why? Because you got that damn... Hey, honey, listen to me. Don't get...
Evidently you don't.
Do me a favor. Don't threaten me with your cookie. You hear what I told you? Don't threaten me with your cookie. You know what I'm talking about.
You know exactly
Shove the cookie up your nose. That's what I tell you women. They go, what do you got that I got to work? You ain't going to get what I got. How's that grab you, pal? You ain't going to get my strawberry filling. Kill my patooza.
I just keep thinking about Pat Cooper with a vagina. How frightening is that? Totally out of control. All right, Robin, is that...
Wait a minute,
yes.
I'm not
Go
done.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, do it.
Do it.
You got an
on
opening.
Maury Povich today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
HIV-positive people who have unprotected sex and don't tell their partners.
Those people should be shot.
They should be shot as right. Maury should be shot for putting them on.
Right.
Women whose husbands had affairs with the babysitters on Sally today.
Yeah,
Right.
Joe Piscopo. Anyway, that's another
Right.
one. He had an affair with his baby.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Go ahead, yes.
On Oprah Winfrey, the mother of 2 obese children,
Uh-huh.
is she committing a crime?
Who's that, Dominic Barber's mother?
And on Montel Williams, people who participated
Punjab.
in videotaped sex and now want the tape erased.
How does he get 2 shows a day, this guy?
I don't know.
This no talented man.
You don't like him, right?
Punjab.
Why you call him Punjab?
Because that's what he looks like. Reminds me of little Orphan's going to come in with the dog and bite his ass any minute now.
All right. All right, obviously you're upset.
And on Ricky Lake, parents who are embarrassed about their overweight
She's coming
children.
strong, this girl.
Oh, yes, doing very well.
Ricky, I like Ricky. Ricky, very talented girl, Ricky.
Well, that's because
She
she
got a little
works...
bit mad because it wasn't
You
in the
know who
paper that she
produces
got
that show? The boy genius, Garth Ancilla.
Yes, he does.
Yes.
But he's doing a great job.
Who knows what he's doing?
What's the
He lucked out.
Finally, Howard,
Yeah, go
do you
ahead.
know what is number 4 on the Billboard chart?
Yes.
What?
Punjab.
No.
I told you that. Punjab.
Credit card.
What?
With his credit card.
No, what
Credit
is
card, credit card, credit card. Punjab. Starting a war over here.
Number 4 is that Gregorian chant album by some
Yanni?
monks, some cloistered monks.
There's something wrong.
We got to get that.
I have the Abbot Clemente Serna, talking through an interpreter. He was asked, why do you think this thing is so popular?
Y eso puede significar un deseo de cambio.
The reason why young people is attracted to this kind of music, considering that we know that young people like a different kind of music.
I think people are in a coma.
I think that is because they feel a bit moved.
Sounds like Harry Connick.
Sounds like you.
Something to be changed in their lives.
Very good. And now here's a little bit of the chanting.
Poor Stuttering John can't get on MTV. This guy's got an album. All right, here's some chanting. This is the number 4 record.
Yes.
That must be good. It's your kind of music, Pat.
Kidding me. I'm waiting for Artie Shaw to come back.
You ought to fire Connie Francis and get this guy. He'll sell right out at Westbury. Sounds like Christmas at Fred's house.
I hate to tell the old Abbot what they're doing to this music.
You sure this guy's not a rabbi?
You remember we used to listen to sitar music? You know what we were doing.
Yeah. Hey, Abbott. All right, very
Well,
good.
that's what's happening.
That's it.
First of all, before I say my goodbyes, don't forget about 1-800-52-STERN. We got a great tape for you backstage the whole night, and it's a lot of fun. You'll hang with us and watch the tape.
Am
and
I
have
getting
lot
a
of
tape?
laughs.
Do I
What?
get a tape?
Who told you that?
I asked
You called it with the credit card, everybody else.
So why do you support the animal tape? And you,
I'll buy it.
all right, you dial
I ain't
1-800-52-STERN.
dialing nothing. You're my friend. You're going to give me a tape.
No, why are you buying an
I
animal
want it from
tape?
your pricing because it's very personal to me. That I know you care.
It's it's personal to me that you spend some money.
I'll give you
1-800
money now. Who gives a damn? What do you
All
want?
right,
Give me
$39.95.
I'm going to give you $100. How's that,
$4.50
baby?
shipping and handling. Just
I'll give you a good number.
Why should you pay less?
Oh, you make me laugh.
$39.95. But make sure you're 18 or older though, because of the sexual
For
nature of what goes on.
everybody
That
else,
lets
you
me
can
out.
pick up with the 800 number.
Yeah,
I don't
and,
sell nothing. I don't sell nothing.
well, that's why you're sitting there in that
No,
bad
I don't
sweatshirt.
sell nothing.
1-800-52-STERN, and you must be 18 or older. Brought to you by Infinity Ventures and me. Now, let me tell you about Pat Cooper's career. He's doing great. Westbury
Yes,
Music
I'm coming
Fair.
to this show.
I'm going to go too because
I want to see the two of them.
it's going to be. I want to see
I've
Connie.
never seen Pat in concert.
All you got to do is call my home and I get the tickets. You'll have them there.
Really? Free?
Of course, free.
All right. Well, thank you.
First of all,
Maybe we'll give you a tape.
No, we're not. Pat Cooper at Westbury Music Fair, May 21st and 22nd. Also, he'll be at the Westchester Broadway Theater in Elmsford on June 26th and 27th. You think he was funny here today? That's nothing.
he's
Wait till you see him on
incredible.
stage. Funnier than Jackie Mason.
who told you that?
He's also done a pilot for ABC called Believe It or Not with Dean Stockwell, and
All right.
I believe that this is going to be picked up.
I hope so.
Jackie Platinum Joe Page is literally leaving right now. He's walking out the door.
That's right.
He's got to get to the airport. What time's you playing, Jackie?
Go now! 12:15.
You got a car downstairs? Get out of here because the traffic.
Yeah, you better go.
Time to go through the tunnel.
Oh, I think it's 12:30. I got time.
You ain't got
All
time.
right.
Trust me.
I got
One
time,
accident
Mr.
and you're
Flynn.
dead. You'll miss the engagement.
If you'd shut up, I could get out of here.
God, no, I don't want to shut up.
Tomorrow night, one big show at 9 p.m. at the Riviera Hotel.
Sold out, you know. Sold out.
He is sold out?
Yeah.
Oh,
How
I
do you
thought
know?
he said Jackie was selling out.
What?
My wife says got a mob there to fight.
Oh,
me.
yeah?
I'm serious.
Is that right?
My wife told me, she says, Pat, they're all talking, all excited to come see. I'm not trying to, that stroke of you. Just do me a favor. You don't know me.
You ever been to the Riviera?
Yeah, I worked it many times.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, I worked with Vicky Carr. I worked with the Fifth Dimension.
This is really a big moment for Jackie.
What?
He's never been asked to play like that.
Can I say something?
What?
He will kill. They love him out there.
They do? He's never been out there. How do you know they love him?
How do you know they love him?
Because this show is #1 out there. This show is getting such play, and he's part of the show, and it's going to be a block.
So you're saying, remind him that the reason they love him is because of me.
I hope you're getting a
Because
percentage.
he forgets.
Sure. Okay.
Are you,
now he's going to tell Jackie how to do the business.
And all?
Yeah, good. All set.
What, you need a push cart?
Yep.
Jackie, you going to go to Vegas with your tapes?
Of course.
Why did it be when I was home?
No, I'm not going with my tapes. Come on, let's.
Come on, you're playing
sure,
Vegas.
Jackie, you're not going to put that little table
Are you
up?
going to stand up at the end of the show and sell tapes?
I'm bringing enough stuff to give away when I play Stump the Joke Man at the end.
Can I ask you a question?
That's the way to do it.
Are you going to embarrass yourself by taking the tapes and standing there and selling them on
No, he
stage?
won't do that. I won't allow him to do it.
Vegas.
He does that, though. He stands up. He does it.
I know they not to do it. There's nothing.
I'm going to sell Pat's shirts.
No, I give them away. No, don't sell nothing for me. I'll give them away.
Tomorrow night, a big show
What
at
did
the
he call
Riviera.
Joan Rivers?
Okay, take care. Thanks for having me. I love you.
Skivosa Fashim.
No.
Good people.
Next Thursday.
He's a peddler. That's what
A peddler,
Jackie
yeah.
is.
Now, Vecchio, I couldn't mention what you wanted me to mention because the station wouldn't let me mention it. That's it.
You can mention it.
Del Vecchio.
Pat's going to be doing a radio show on WEVD for a couple of times.
Oh.
4 Mondays in a row.
Yeah, sure.
And we're going to do it in Valentino's on the 9th
That's fine.
in Jersey. You don't mind, huh?
You could stand on your head and yell out the window and reach more listeners.
I don't even know where that is.
Nobody even. I've been in radio 100 years. I can't even find it on the dial.
Check it out with you.
What is it?
I'm going to get killed for this, but we got to think of the show. So, wherever Jackie goes away, no matter how long we go for, Jackie carries a garment bag.
Right.
I noticed a suitcase in the jock lounge.
Yes.
So I had to open it up.
Right.
Full of tape.
Full of tapes and T-shirts.
Yeah.
I told you, that's #1. That's pretty rude to go into my.
Absolutely.
It is.
It's terrible, but I applaud you.
But I applaud your initiative.
No, but I bring stuff to play Stump the Joke Man at the end, and I give it to the girls that come up on stage, and the people stop me. That's how I hear records.
Jackie, you went through Jackie's bag?
That's so wrong.
That really is.
I'm serious.
I agree, but I applaud it. I applaud it. Next Thursday, May 5th.
He's got to beat up Gary before he gets in the car.
Next Thursday, May 5th at Toppers in Ocean Parkway in Brooklyn. Go try and stump the joke,
Back
man.
to reality.
Yeah.
I love you. Take care. Good luck to you.
Excuse me. Allow me to do the
We're
plugs.
doing plugs.
Sit down. Sit down.
Oh, I thought you said it was.
Give me a chance.
I'm not going to give you a chance.
Go meet Stuttering John this Saturday, April 30th at Strawberries in Kenmore Square at 2:30 in Boston, Mass. And Saturday night at 8:30, John will be playing at Paradise in Boston.
All right.
I used to go to Strawberries in Boston. Yeah, sure. I used to go in there and look at the girls, and they would ignore me. Ms. Howard Stern will be at Super Sale tomorrow, 12 noon to 2 p.m. at the Meadowlands Convention Center at Harmon Cove.
Where's that, in Jersey?
Oh, you going to go?
No, is it Meadows in Long Island?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Well, that's your wife, you said.
Harmon Cove is Jersey.
Miss Howard Stern. That's not my wife. Miss Howard Stern.
His wife is Mrs. Howard Stern.
Yeah, this isn't Mrs. Howard Stern. This is Miss Howard Stern.
Who's that?
Miss Howard Stern.
From the pageant.
From the pageant.
Oh.
Don't miss Dee Snyder with Widowmaker tonight at Stevie T's in Trenton, New Jersey, and also tomorrow night at Club Benet in Sayreville. He's great.
Lots of stuff going on in New Jersey.
At the Benet.
What?
I was there in Benet last week. They're nice people.
Yeah.
The father's not feeling good, but he'll be well.
If you're planning,
Hey, Jackie the Joke Man, gotta go to Vegas.
If you're planning a wedding or party and you need a great DJ, call Scott the Engineer's Rocket Entertainment, toll free from any city, 1-800-PARTY-MC. And if you'd like to hire Scott in the New York area, call 718-BAG-5040. Now let's get out of here.
All right.
Pat, we'll see you in Westbury.
Let's start the weekend. Good luck, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie, you just missed your plane. They called. And get Representative Jim Moran off Congress. Vote him out, my friends in Virginia. Thank you.
Pure rock.